Hello guys, what's up? Hello. Okay, a little bit more. There we go. Oh, wait. Why am I doing that? I just do this. Yeah, much better. See? What's up, guys? What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Miss Cheeto, not you. Yeah, thanks, man. It's okay. Everybody misses Cheeto. Not me. It's just that I feed Cheeto. I take care of Cheeto. All of that I yeah. So guys, what where's my oh okay, this is there. Is that game screen? How's everybody doing? Hello? I missed you. But you're like right here, no? Always. No. Hello. You missed me. Thank you. Hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hmm. What the fuck is going on? I just came. I just came here. What is this? Some Indian only this game must be. Crazy, you crazy. Hmm. What's up, Kaiser? Welcome. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Wait, what is this here? It's annoying me. Okay, anyway. Okay. The match starts in 10 minutes. What do we think, guys? What are we thinking? Talon clearly were not seen in off season. Did they play any off season? I don't think they played any off season, did they? Oh no, they played Soup League and they lost every game. But they beat they beat DRX. Tito, come here. No. Ye- Hmm. What's up? Hello, hello, hello. Finally, Uni. Yes, finally. Welcome back. After this, every week you will be seeing my face. So get used to it, guys. You'll see my face every single day. Not every single day, but yeah, you'll see it a lot more often. Winning or losing? We are winning, bro. Today also we're winning. There's no chance we're not winning today. Do belly dance if G wins today. Y'all have weird this thing, dude. WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Acha, WhatsApp. I was like, you're telling me to check my WhatsApp. What's up? Hashtag unit working. That's not happening. Dilbar or Chikni Chameli song. What the fuck? I hope you remember me from last year VCT. You played in the VCT last year? Of course, I remember you, man, but you didn't play. Theater maxed out. Yes, theater has been maxed out. I want to see actually. Yeah, I want to see what's happening because I'm not in Delhi. I went for Mumbai one. Hmm? But no, you get the pasta. Hmm? That also I love. Hmm. I want to eat pasta. It's nice. You also like it. You said you wanted it. Hmm. Right. Let's go. I think your Discord server is like a middle child. What? What do you mean? No Mumbai meetup. Are I was there at the watch party. You guys should have come, no? I hope you coached. Huh? Remember, I coached EDG. Oh, of course, Noctur. Yes, very good. Congratulations on winning champions, man. Where's Devam and other regular guys? Are they'll come slowly. I just started. It's just been how many minutes? I don't even know how many minutes it's been. I just started. G Papi, G Kelias, G Crystal. Let's go. You didn't pay attention to it. I mean, there's not much happening on my Discord server. That's the thing. No prize money given to me from prize money. They said I am brown. What the fuck? Primi, Crystal, Xfero, Caron, Kelias. That team wins. Texture, Yoman, Ban, Papi, Monyet. Shit, dude. Both teams are actually very good. Both teams are actually good.
Points. I think the person who's leading overall is
You should put
Joker
more
right
now.
Is he leading?
You don't
So
do it.
apparently delusion leads to results.
You don't do it.
Is what I've gathered from that.
Let's see what they pick. Oh, they both got Munchkin. Oh yeah, because they're sharing. They're sharing it here. We got Jemkin on the duelist for
That's a
Quack.
good
That's
pick.
solid
He already
pick as
carried
well.
me.
Cruz,
Right.
I think also Cruz is one of those players. Sometimes he's so wrapped up in his calling. You can see it happening.
Yenne party na G Gidrem. We'll see. We'll see.
He is actually an
Question for you, Uni Bhai.
Now
If you
let's talk
donate
about
your balls to
today's,
someone, whose kid will it
first
be?
matchup. And in the meantime, you guys get to vote. You get to vote for the best coach, not in VCT.
What's
what
going?
is
Why are?
Rubbing in
Yeah.
against
What?
teams.
What do you
Getting
guys?
the
What are you guys?
opportunity.
What is this,
So
man?
That's really upsetting for me. I was really hoping I was crossing.
3 महीने पहले ही लिखा था आज तक रिप्लाई नहीं है क्या लिखा था भाई
But in their minds, they're still
अरे
coaches, and you guys please help encourage that.
chat is
Voting
moving
your
slowly
favorite
for me.
coach
I
and
just thought I had
basically
seen
the
it.
better thought
VLT का
process,
न्यूज़ बहुत चल रहा है. I mean
and
obviously
points
चल रहा
won.
है.
Okay, so we got the first matchup of today. Talon, we haven't seen them yet play in the official VCT Pacific kickoff. It's Talon.
Let's go.
And they're going to be facing against Global Esports. Now, Talon, they
Good
qualified
morning,
for the
Chintan. Welcome.
contract. They slipped to Premium in the last minute.
Yes.
But, you know, had they fixed things in the off season?
Yeah, I think Talon is one of those teams that he's kind of slept on in some ways. They made it to champs last year. Like we can't forget that. That was an amazing achievement for this roster. Bringing in Primi seemed to really shore that up for their kind of playoff run.
Nice camera angle.
The
Thank
thing
you.
that I'm looking for most with this Talon roster.
I don't know if you're
is
being serious or what, but okay.
in their individual level of play. I think from a macro perspective, they're very strong. I think the coaching staff do a great job. But what lets them down is this individual level of play. Even Primi in the offseason look fantastic. So I think when their players are firing on all cylinders, they can be world beaters. Because I think they're just that type of team.
Is it real? Do
If they
head
start
actions
slipping
if it's
shots,
real, if news real.
individual mistakes, that's when they
I mean,
can
I don't know. I
really
want it to be real, so
crash out.
competition will
So
get
I think
better.
They a bit
So-
of a coin toss, a little bit hit or miss. So it's about that prep work that they've done in the off season to breed consistency into this roster.
Yeah, I don't think talent and consistency goes in the
Right.
same bucket pretty much ever. Like this team loves to change their roles, change their agent comps
Yep.
on each map. I don't think that's going to lead to a lot of consistency. They are that team that you
I
never
don't
know what
either.
to expect. When it clicks, it really clicks, and they can catch teams off guard, not only macro-wise but also the individual players. I think Jip Boys is you know, everyone focuses so much on Primi, but Jitboys is really,
Yeah.
really sick as well. Like, that guy's been amazing for a while. He's great at finding those lurk timings. And like I said with Ban, when I picked him for my team, as well as Governor, like, these guys can also have their games where they really take over. Governor sometimes flexes over that secondary duelist. And Cruiser, you know, he's got so much experience at that point, and, you know, even before Valorant came out, he's, you know, bringing the calling presence that's needed.
Ah, Juby.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
he's let his
they're
hair
gonna
out.
be facing against Global Esports. There's so much to break down for Talon, but Global Esports finally made a showing with their brand new roster. And these guys, a lot of them are new in the franchise Pacific,
Yes.
but technically they're not rookies. It's different than when Genji had rookies. They're
Yeah.
very, very experienced, you know, coming from
Isn't that party
Ascension
course
here and
given?
winning. Some of these players having won.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, you know, they're fresh to Pacific, but as you said,
If
they're
they
still
make
very
it
experienced.
to top
We
4,
saw that with the
then
bounce
done.
back that they had against Secret. I think
Juby ke lambe
a
lambe
team full
baal.
of rookies, it's
Bro, he's
hard
got
to lose
crazy
round
hair,
one
dude.
and then do that full comeback. So they
When he
clearly
braids it,
understand
you can't see,
themselves
but
quite well in what they need to do to reset.
he's got
So
crazy hair.
You're absolutely right. I think we shouldn't treat this team like it's full of rookies because I think they have a lot of experience.
Pratik,
even
who
more
का
so
vision?
players.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like,
ये
uh,
प्रेमी
literally
कौन है
9
हम लोग
years ago.
गुरोटान को ही
Yeah,
जानते हैं
Papi's been around for ages, even before Valorant.
पता
came
चल जाएगा
out.
गेम
I
में
totally agree
who's
with that, by
प्रेमी
the way.
प्रेमी is
but
good
based
dude
on how you define a rookie, it's completely
What are you
different.
eating?
And I think that
pasta
comparing some of the players that are coming onto some of the Japanese teams that only have Challengers Japan experience, or even like Hyunmin, who doesn't have that many official games on record, is completely different from comparing Papi back-to-back Ascensions. Yudotan just played
Whoa.
Ascension, as well as Crystal, who's played 2 Ascension Grand Finals. We're going to go to the APAC ranked leaderboards to decide
What the
who's
fuck?
going to win this series, and nobody farms them harder than Primi at the end of the day. Yudotan
6
over
acts
on
in
his
a
side of
row.
things did dislodge him apparently briefly, and hit
Yo,
that
that's
number
crazy,
1
dude.
in APAC. You love to see that. 1,000 RR is
2004.
no mean feat,
Oh
and
my
he's gonna
God.
absolutely fork up the competition today.
Yeah.
These guys are so
There's
young.
a Korean meme there with
2004
the
born.
A little taste of hitting Radiant, unlike Primi. And whenever you
Okay, this is
go
off
to
season
rank,
and
if you look at
the
the
recent
leaderboard,
thing.
Primi is
So
always
off
at the
season
top.
Can I just say, I've
Pearl.
done my
I mean, if
fair
we play
share
Pearl,
and
we'll
we
win,
did
I
get
know.
number 1 Radiant on the leaderboard in Oceania
Honestly,
as well.
the
Both
veto
Autumn as
should
well
go
as,
that
I
we
think
ban
we
Abyss.
have like a Neon 1 trick inside of Oceania. Have a farmed at least 400 RR from me each
Wait,
to hit
we
number
should
1.
ban
So
Abyss.
Oh, you were on
take
the other
some
side.
credit.
Yeah, you were
Oh,
Ban
absolutely.
Abyss.
Yeah.
Great.
You know
Pick
when you get into
Pearl.
that game, it's over. 30-year-old
Okay,
mankind
thanks,
versus
thanks,
some, you know, ranked
Specific.
superstar. It's GG.
Yeah, I think if Yudotan has had a
मेरा
taste of
दोस्त talent पे
Radiant,
$50 लगाया है
Primi has had an
चलो
all
उसके लिए
you can
अच्छा
eat
है
buffet.
पैसे मिल
Radiant
तो
beat.
नहीं है
I mean,
उसको
it's
he
no
won't get
mean
any
feat
money
going
back
top 1 6 times.
So in
Doobie-doobie-doo.
some esports, one might argue rank doesn't really say anything. It doesn't really matter. I think when it comes to Valorant, when it comes to VCT, that's proven to be kind of wrong. In fact, a lot of players across the regions have been recruited from rank now,
Yes.
and I think there's an importance to grinding rank as well.
Let's go.
We're gonna be
We
getting
top
our
Abyss, we ban
draft
Abyss.
now. I think this is
Haven.
gonna be really interesting. We obviously only really saw a global play in the kickoff. They
No!
started this
They
last
banned
time,
Pearl.
wasn't too strong, but the last 2 maps they ended
Split.
up closing out against
Alright,
Team
let's go.
Secret, who's
As you'd
very
expect.
experienced on that. And now we're
We are
getting our
split.
first pick of Split, which
Of course they go for
Global
Abyss.
did pretty well on last week.
They did, yeah. GE, they've changed
G
their
Fracture,
comp from the off-season
they'll
to
ban
the current
Lotus.
season on
Bind.
the
Oh, we finished on
split.
Lotus.
Very,
Okay.
very well for them, so they're gonna
Alright,
back
I
themselves
don't
on
mind
that
it. I don't mind it.
pick attack.
I don't mind it
I'm
at all.
wondering if Talon picking attack. They previously played
This is
Stalwart
okay.
versus Double Senti. I'm
This
wondering if they're gonna bust
I
out
don't
the
even want to
or
see.
something like that and
Oh.
try
That
to
is
play
okay.
a attack that way.
We're okay, we're
I
okay,
also
we're
feel like
okay.
you can come from watching G's
We're
past
okay,
matches.
boys.
I felt like G's attack on split looked quite comfortable. So
Right.
if you feel like you're able to poke more holes, in
What
the
is
defense,
this?
then it makes sense.
This is not what we played.
The map isn't
We
as
played
defense
Cypherlock.
decided as it once used to be.
No, definitely.
This is not our
definitely
comp.
not. But
What?
Yeah, you can see even some of these slower comps have a lot of popularity. Like you've got the double Senti of the Deadlock Cypher there with the Astra. Pretty slow moving comp.
Maybe they prepped a bit in Abyss. I hope so. I wish they have.
Abyss is an interesting
Because
one.
it's gonna be difficult if we're not prepared for it.
Abyss the other day versus Secret, and then you have Talon picking it, who haven't had the best of results, but they are the team with more chemistry, that are more established, have been together for the longest, so they can flex the map pool a little bit more.
So
Yeah, I'm actually
I would
very
say
curious
that
as
if you
well
are
with,
taking
like,
Split,
Talon, what
right?
comp they're
Split,
gonna pick. You're saying they changed their
they
comp
obviously will be ready.
Sometimes they have
Ooh.
multiple comps per
Ooh,
map,
we are
and they
Split.
infamous for having a triple duelist on Split. I'm kind of hoping that's not the case today.
Okay.
It's like fun for
4
like,
for global,
Sunday,
4
but I don't
for
wanna see too much.
Talon.
Now,
Okay.
we're talking about predictions. It's split pretty 50-50. Actually, all day today, both
Yeah.
matches. Pilsky, I see you're on Talon. Is this a bias pick? big time, or you're like you liked
Of
what
course
you
it is. What do you mean,
saw?
is this
Okay.
a biased pick?
I liked what I saw. They recovered well against Secret.
Okay.
The map, the map.
Do we
veto
suck
seems
that
to
bad
go
on
well,
Haven
and
though?
then
I don't
they
know.
have this slow start.
They
were
ban it for a
away. I
reason,
think that
clearly.
really matters. So I'm expecting them to come in with momentum and Talon to start slow.
Yeah, I think this is a battle.
आज
of
अगर
two
G
pretty
हारा तो फिर
inconsistent
से
teams,
T
but at the end of the day, Talon's
TC
been
के साथ
together
match.
for
Team
longer. They
Secret.
should
No,
have
I don't think
fleshed
so.
out map pool a
It's
deeper
WAP.
label. So for GE, it's really if the individuals can hit hard enough to beat Talon down.
All right. Well, we are going to find out very soon. We're going to go into week 2 of kickoff. The first time we are going to see Talent. So let's welcome
Let's go.
them to the stage. Talent versus Global Esports.
Let's go. DFM. We play DFM. Yeah, most likely we play DFM. Yeah. Into the potato. Is it raw? Bland as shit. Talent good in Bind and Abyss. We'll see, bro. We'll see what they do on Abyss. Anybody who's got epilepsy, please be careful. Anybody in chat got epilepsy? No? Good.
Welcome to VCT Pacific 2025.
Everything
Talent.
matters for
Okay.
Talent. It's the Thailand
We
team
just
who
give them
wants
claps,
to
that's all,
represent
nothing else.
Masters Bangkok. We saw a new beginning for Talent's
Where are you
roster
going,
as well
dude?
by champions.
What the fuck are they wearing?
All
What is
this
that?
off-season time had they finally fine-tuned
What is that?
the squad for success, and we see now
Hey, yo,
users
what are they
of
wearing?
The charades game with Bella. This is their prize. They get some cool sunglasses.
I want some of those.
You know, maybe we'll do that. We'll get prizes out next time. But facing
Okay,
them,
Talent.
it's Global
I guess.
Esports,
Very
and
interesting.
there was a time not too long ago where
Venom
he said
glasses,
Global
yeah, I
Esports
know.
could be the ones to stop this team from
Venom
getting to Bangkok. You
glasses.
probably maybe scratch your head. No offense, big time.
Yeah!
Spread
Yeah!
roster
Let's
has
go!
from the Ascension teams in the tier 2 across the regions, and they have been showing
Yes!
up. In fact, Kelly
Let's
S
go,
is-
G!
He's not really worried about Talent because he scrimmed them a lot back when he was on
Yeah.
Oasis. So to see them match up now, this is really a big question mark. A lot of us
Hello.
50 on who would win.
Yeah!
Down to one-head Twitch chat analysis at this point.
Let's
Who's
go.
topping the ranked leaderboards? Who's winning the scrims? Send them to Bangkok.
That's a very good point. Having scrimmed against the team is nice. You get to see the kind of ideas that they want to play, but the
We
results
have
are not
all
always
body types in the team.
necessarily
Wow, that's what
accurate,
you're worried
so
about?
Playing them on a stage is a very
Hey,
good
Frost,
point.
what you're telling our guy where to
Very
stand? He
exciting.
stand wherever he wants. What is your
So
problem?
much potential for both
Huh?
of these teams.
Yeah, some worrying results in the off-season for Talon, but that could just be them experimenting.
okay, come on.
However, they will need to perform on this stage, and given that they're already seated ahead in the upper bracket based on their performance last
So we already
year,
know the veto,
seeing
Haven,
GE as their
sorry,
opponent
Split,
in this
Abyss,
round,
and
it's gotta
Lotus.
be one of the easier
So we're
draws to
defending
actually
first.
make a
Oh,
deep
they
into
chose
the
attack on
bracket.
purpose, dude.
Yeah, I think this is
So their
sort of
comp
what
is what I'm worried about.
teams are kind of
They
having.
will
This is
probably
a
come
season
in with a
that feels
counter for the
very winning
deadlock, Cypher
on both
deadlock.
sides. The people supporting
Most
Global
likely they will
of
come in
course
for a
they will
counter.
Talent. And of course, the people
Is it
supporting
worth
Talent
upgrading
will
to
say,
360
of course
years?
they can beat
Absolutely. If you
Global,
have the money, go for it.
It's kind of goes both ways, I think. So both teams are going to be happy, very excited for this game.
Buy the
And
talent capsule.
This is the real test.
No.
for both
If
of
you
these
really
teams.
want to win, you should buy the
I
G capsule,
almost
guys.
forgot. Talent
If
has
you
a
really
new
want to win,
assistant
you buy the
coach.
G
He was
capsule.
the FlyQuest Red Game Changers coach, and now you can see him right there. He's joined
I'll
us
eat.
here. And how important are assistant coaches?
Oh, the most important.
Oh,
By
they're
far and
definitely-
away, the number one most important role on every team. No, I do think if you've head coached on your own for a long time and then you bring in an assistant, it's someone to split that workload with, especially when
Okay,
it comes
they
to
have a
preparation.
Teho.
Okay, Okay, there you
They
go.
have a Raze and Teho and a Yoru.
Yep, Yoru, double duelist with the Teo. You got
Double
the
duelist,
Breach,
double
very
initiator.
explosive
They
comp,
don't have
that's
a
what I
sentinel.
expected with
And
them
we have
peaking
double
attack
sentinel.
on
So
split
which means
over
they're
on
gonna
the
try
side
and
of
put
GE.
extreme
They're gonna
pressure
find
on us. They're gonna
themselves with
play
the
for
slower
information.
content
They're gonna
lane.
play.
Again, the double sentinel.
Yeah,
I like
I'm
the
not
phase, the single beat
fully
in, just to have that
comfortable with
flexibility
this.
with the prowlers and the,
Because
the
if you
weak
have
pressure
double
on
duelist
heavy
and a
Astra.
breach
So
and a Teho,
this
which
is
means
right
they're gonna
off
put
the
extreme
gate
pressure.
gonna be
But
explosiveness
advantage is going to be
versus
that they're gonna
a very
burn out the
slow,
util early
wall
on.
defense.
It's Primi on the tail.
I know. I wanted one of Primi is now.
Oh yeah, Primi's on
becoming a
Teho.
flex player.
Ban
He's
on
now
Yoru. Yeah,
playing
because
an
Ban plays
initiator.
Yoru
He's
most of the
on the
time.
Teo. He's not on a duelist. He's not on a sentinel.
That's
Ban on the
exciting.
Yoru. Paired up with Cruz.
Very
and
interesting.
Breach. I thought
Very
Cruz was
interesting.
gonna play Teo, to be honest.
Yeah.
So this
Very
is,
interesting.
They definitely cooked something up. Are you guys thinking this is crazy or does it make sense?
They've definitely seen the split comp before. Playing this Teo against that double sentinel, you have a lot of stuff to break that util. This seems like a deliberate plan to come into split.
Well,
I'm
very
not
excited
fully
for this
convinced by
matchup
this,
again. We
but
have not seen Talon yet, and we saw Global Esports have a really great showing, a really strong start, even with a I don't even know if I should call him a
Oh, that's
sub
not
with Darion
Windsor.
there, but they've been playing really well.
That's
And
funny.
we are ready to get into map 1. We're gonna toss it over to Cal.
Let's go.
We got Quack and we got Chobra to take it away.
Let's go.
Thank you very much. Yes, Quack and Chobra here for the first match of the night. Talon versus GE. The desk broke down, all the history, the players and whatnot. But right now we got to focus on this team composition. The Teo coming out, not too shocking.
Abyss
But
GE gone
who's
mad.
playing
Why,
it
bro?
Is maybe the surprising part.
Yeah.
Abyss,
You actually
they're
have a really
probably
interesting
prepared
point
for it.
about
Don't
that,
worry.
But one thing I am noticing though is that they're not playing with a Sentinel, so that means they're looking for more of these rounds on the attacking side.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, personally,
Alright,
I
let's
think
see.
especially with Teo coming out, maybe Vice
Let's
and
go.
Deadlock,
Guys,
obviously that combination
everybody.
is currently on a huge win streak around the world. So I could see those
Quickly,
Sentinels
throw
and
some
those
hearts for
Sentinels,
G. Fast.
they do look like
We have
they're
20
losing
seconds.
a bit of their power, and
Quickly,
it's
everybody,
just
throw some hearts for G. Let's go.
Breeze, Breach, and then you have the Teo, and then you have the Yoru as well with the decos against the Cypher.
Tell
I'm
Rusina to
just
give you
not
shout out.
quite
You got
sure
them views
how
over
much
there.
value
Arey,
Darren
you
will
tell
be
him,
able to
bro.
find here
How
on
can
this
I
team.
go tell sir,
This
please
is
send some viewers
just
of yours
a
to my
very
channel?
default
The
setup,
fuck?
just a trip to try to delay them into A main, and then you've got the 2 stars over by B.
Alright.
From the Astra, Poppy once
Let's
again
go.
being tasked with anchoring down a site on his own.
Yeah, possibly the Baron Mash just to block off mid as well, but Talon does start things off.
They're playing
a little bit
4-1. Good
Just
job.
trying to see if there's any type of push out. Obviously,
Mhm.
with the double Sentinel and the Astra, there's got to be a lot of delay.
So now there's 1A.
Just gauge is this a stack? Are you trying to delay only on one side? What's going on
Break
here?
the wall.
Very much
Waste a
will be
lot
taken
of time
down.
breaking that
Obviously
wall.
takes a
Waste a
while
lot of
on that
bullets
pistol round, but
also.
they still prefer to keep that
No,
Poppy gets
no,
taken down
okay.
immediately, and then there's a follow-up in mid as well.
Just on both sides all of a sudden, and that's just Talon.
Why are we picking out? We don't need to pick out.
And I love that it's going to be Primi on that tail. The more I think about it, as we see, it's just a slow creep out, but it's a double, kind of distracting Darian, and that's all the Cypher trips gone as well. Just
Bro, they didn't even use any util.
And just 2 people, never
Yeah,
mind, it's
GG.
just a round done right
All good, all
here
good, all
and
good. It's
there. Talon going to be leading 1-0.
It's okay. Pistol and all, we don't care. Throw. The idea was bad. I don't know why we are going to give out places. I mean, this is the B one was fine. It was unfortunate. I don't know why we're giving out a peak on mid though. Yeah, see that? That was not necessary. And even here, Darion, why are you out in the open?
Yeah, I mean, you look at the crosshair placement there on the
A little
replay, it was
unnecessary,
very
but all good.
clearly Primi just
All good.
waiting for another peek out because it was going to take so long. So I love that extra investment in talent, and now
It's going
look at
fast
them
here.
by 5-man by 4 rifles. They want to snowball this
They're running full fast
as
here.
much as possible. Trip's just going to be destroyed. All the pockets being
That
destroyed
clears
as well
all
as
of
elbows.
the
And
side.
then it's just the judge and
Oh, nice, Darion.
Okay, that's
Pick up the,
fine.
pick up the.
But he's
Nah,
not
it's
gonna survive
okay.
much
Nice
longer.
try, nice try.
And now it's on to Primi as well. I mean, they already have the site swarmed, so it's not too bad. Just the judge lost. It's all up to G with some upgraded pistols to try to find their way
We have
through.
nothing except
Yeah, the
for
most
just
important thing, obviously, even
one.
as a judge, that's not going to be able to be picked up here by Global Esports. So it is going to be a tough retake. I mean, GE, yeah, it's 4
I mean, the nade and C's combo. No, they're gonna come peek out, yeah.
I wouldn't mind if they just went to the spike, but they're just going to give away
Yeah.
so many ult points.
All
And
good.
Talon once again surviving with 4 people.
I would
They're
rather
trying
they
to
die to
flood
the
through,
spike.
elbow, but just everyone from Talon able to
Yeah,
read
they
the
should have
situation.
died to the
Of course,
spike. They
with
shouldn't
the
have.
firepower, why not go
You have
for
few
the
seconds
line of
behind.
sight
Hold on.
and just spam away into screens. It all works out.
Yeah, I think also perhaps not really realizing that it's 4 rifles on top of that judge, right? So their Talon's obviously just able to keep their distance. Nice and calm from Darian. Yeah, Darian obviously had a bit of a slow start last week in their opening
Yeah,
match, but he
caught
went
up.
right back into form later on in the series. See if he's able to
Alright,
rise up a bit
let's go.
higher
Here's where the
from
game
the get-go.
starts.
Now the matchup. You're just going to fill that buy of the judge with the Bucky. And it looks like once again, just mid, you want to get rid of the ball as soon as possible. I love this.
Oh, they've cleared out.
Well. This just destroys any control over mid.
Yo, nice! Nice one, Kelly. He chased him. He knew exactly what was happening. Good shit, Kelly. They actually have weapons, dude. They have 4 rifles.
Now they haven't really explored the entire
They still have 4
setup right now.
rifles.
Obviously, you see the stars, but that sonic sensor you
And
hear
Ban's
now.
probably gonna get his ult
Always gonna
next
wait for
round.
his team before they break it and
They've
go.
heard it.
It's gonna be
They're
quite
gonna
tricky,
check that is the
especially
question. They're
if
gonna break it and go.
Global
Yeah,
hitting
they're gonna
into
break it and go.
stars are gonna slow
Nice pull.
everything down, and
Good
it
stun
starts
as
off
well.
pretty well.
No, what the?
Global trying to fire on through into it. Crystal will be able to pick up
Dude,
the double
he was
now.
sliding across and getting. Let's go, Crystal. Nice. Let's go. Good shit.
It's just not quite gonna
He
work
shot
out.
while sliding across over there. What the
Stop
fuck is
doing
that?
everything.
Yeah, this does feel like after losing the Euro mid,
Accuracy.
just focusing on saying, okay, we found
Brilliant.
the sonic sensors. Even with the 3 stars here, we can try to get across. I think the ideal scenario would have been Governor really making it past that gravity well safely so that he can create a crossfire, but he's just going to get taken out as soon as he comes.
Look at that. Look at that. He's just sliding across. And he still kills.
Into the center, same with Primi, and that slows down the entire thing. At that point, you don't have much of an option. So they'll have to consider how to draw out that star usage from Poppy just a bit more in future rounds.
However, at the same time, you know, GE trying to keep things interesting. So this time the stars are a little bit more spread out. Ooh, Van though.
I mean, taking that ram control.
Early, they're trying to distract on you.
Setup combo as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure. Was there any other follow-up right now? Prowler is going to tag Ban, push him back. So you can kind of make an assumption given his
They need
position
to
on
force
ramps
out a
and
couple
where
of
Prowler
utils
activated,
here.
but no clarity just yet.
It does kind of buy
Kelly,
the attention away back into the A
don't
side, but
push.
this deep bear mash down mid does kind
Why?
of
Why?
Kelly
That's
is out, and Cruz will be able to take him down. So
He doesn't need to push
possible
there.
mid
Why?
split now at play. Of course,
Come on,
still
Dad.
trying to break through the bear mash.
They gotta take out
Why are
Ban,
we out in the
without
open?
Ban,
I'm not
Talon
understanding.
had so much control of
Puppy.
the map, but with ramps being now pushed back out, you can kind of keep Talon trapped.
I understand
over
we're going for
mid.
fights, but not through smoke
Now,
like
obviously,
that. That was
numbers
not
not in
necessary.
favor of global esports. So do they choose to spread out? I would love to see them group up together. Yudotan just taking things upon himself. He wants
Whoa.
to get by. He finds
Nice.
one. Can he follow up
Nice,
with 2?
Udo. Let's
Two
go.
as well. Is he ready for the 3rd? He sees him. The Raze 1v1. Governor.
Yes,
pulls
Udo.
out.
Let's go.
Down and ropes.
And that's a spike dropped as well.
My man Udo. Yeah, we won that round.
That's
It's okay.
rough.
Kelly did
He's the
something a
first
little
to
bit
check.
unnecessary,
Yudo's
but
ahead of it. But Governor, he decides he doesn't have an option. He needs
ole,
to
ole, ole.
the spike, and Yudo's just ready for 3.
So impressive. I mean, just a bit more of the individual performances from this round on the side of global esports, right? I mean,
Let's go, Yudotan.
Ben had the gate crash back into its ramps. They actually went back in to clear that out. So taking him down just gave them so many more options. But at the same time, like you mentioned, Yudotan going so aggressive just to take things into his own hands, right? Noting that they were up around mid. So
The weird part is,
that down,
neither are we using util
the round and we're
for
gonna keep it.
setting up fights. Neither are they.
Heads up from Yudotan, but no, we're not gonna have much
Here
time
we
to
did it.
pass around.
But we don't
And
have.
fast hit coming in from
Okay,
Talon.
that's fine. We got the trade.
Trying
We
to
lost
push
Kelly, though.
forward there with a half buy, just 2 stingers, one of them already dropped. And that's a quick shutdown. And some of these fast rushes, it's going to be tough against the Denlock and the Cypher.
Puppy.
And the Astra as well.
Come on,
so
Puppy.
much delay on the defensive side.
Little
of
aram se,
esports.
Puppy.
And information being
They've already re-cleared it. Let's go.
now.
We already re-cleared it.
It's
And
Crystal
Ban's gonna run behind there and he's not gonna expect it.
One on the other sides, but Ban is kind of circling back.
Crystal, let's go.
Step, but Crystal
You
still
are a
first
gem.
step.
Hello, hello.
Didn't
Yudo.
quite catch sight of
Yudo.
Cruz just yet. Cruz
Yudo.
is closing
Run
in
back,
quite a
Yudo.
bit.
Run back, Yudo. Oh my god, the timing is so good.
Fade, Yudo. He's gonna back
We
off.
survived that.
This is where
Nice,
he
okay,
needs
we
to
got
shine
one,
on
we
his
got one.
feet.
We're fine, we're
Making
still
smart
fine.
choices. He still gets
Still a
taken down, but
3v2,
numbers
but
still
Papi's
advantage
1
for
HP, dude.
Global Esports. 2 people already on site.
Knowing where they are.
Darion gets one, we're good. Nice, Darion. We're good. Don't die, don't die, Papi. Papi, you're 1 HP, don't die, Papi. Nice, Papi. Let's go. Let's go.
If he had made it a 1v1, Armageddon online as well, so much delay just on his own. That could have been just a prime example of how Teo shines in that post-fight situation, which we haven't really quite seen yet, right? Not too many plans coming through successfully, obviously,
More than
just
expecting.
aside from the first 2
Been
rounds.
4
So
rounds.
Talon, they'll have to figure out how they're actually going to break through. Using these salvos, if you want to get mid
Even we
control,
got some
how
good
else are
aimer.
you gonna
Yeah,
make
bro,
sure
obviously
that
we
you're
got a
pushing
good
in
aimer.
from one of the sides, whether it's B main or A main, you got to be able to take a bit
Oh,
more
Ban's got
control
ult.
than just sending him
And
back
Primi's
alone.
got
It
ult,
looks like
which
this
means
might
they're
be
gonna
a
do a
understand
combo.
Armageddon online as well.
Primi
He
ult,
gets used
breach
right
stun,
away.
Yoru spotting.
True full by round.
So wherever he spots them,
Start things off already.
Yeah. The stun has come up. They put that. Now they're gonna tear all. Are they gonna tear? No.
Against the GE players, but nothing quite found just
Nice,
yet.
Papi.
Smokes
Good
are
trade.
blocking so much of it off. Ben is able to at least take one
Brilliant
down.
hold,
Here
dude.
comes the net, and it
Oh,
actually catches on to a
they're
couple
both
of
very
players.
low.
They're gonna have to try to tuck in between the
Heaven's
sides.
covered off with the ult. Very
Will
good.
get sent down.
Brilliant ult by Crystal to cover off. No!
And you know there was only one
We're okay, we're
Heaven,
okay.
so you know that the main force still should have been main, and you're able to reclaim B Heaven as
We
well.
still have A as well.
From Global
And
Esports, that
two of their
barrier
guys
match
are extremely
really
low.
just
One bullet
slowing
each.
down the
That was a
entire team.
brilliant
Such
hold,
come out
dude.
from his ult.
Quick mid-round
1-for-1
position
trade
for
on
Talon.
ban, and then we damaged them so much because the Gravnet did so much work.
GE does
They
make good
basically
lead
could not
for
enter
Charles,
B
winning
because of
their
the
defense
Gravnet.
is 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2 is the way you have to go right now when it's a 4v4.
Oh,
Just
no,
trying to
there's a
get
gap
some
now, there's a
information. You
gap
still
now, there's a
have
gap
some
now.
semblance of delay, especially with the C still available from Crystal.
Be
But
careful.
just because of the focus they had, all right, Haunt goes out. You should be able to regroup over by
Please,
B
please
side,
be aware.
but
Yeah,
they just
the
don't have
star
a bridge
went
their
down.
side.
They
Okay, we're
should
just
know
gonna
now.
leave Darren on his own. He's just gonna
Yeah,
have to
they
anchor.
should know now.
Crystal,
Crystal,
does he
just
wait
fire
for
one or two
time
bullets,
to
man.
spam into
Simple.
the smoke? Just gonna
He's
hold.
gonna wait, yeah, for now.
Darion,
Meanwhile,
please be
Darren's
careful.
Desperately
Oh,
on his camera, trying to spot
nice.
them out. Definitely
Good.
finding
No!
towards the back of screen some. It's a little bit
He's
too
1
late. It's on to
HP.
Crystal, who has to push up a
Nice,
little bit
Crystal.
further.
Let's
Now
go.
manages
Two
to
of the guys are
capture
low,
boys.
but they've got
Now
ults, dude. They've
trying
got
to stay
ults.
alive for the
And
rest of the
Cruz
team
has
to
got
get
his
back
full
into the
util.
site.
And he's the one who planted.
As
No, he's
well,
not.
though.
Why didn't he
Mr.
plant?
Utility,
They would have
and he
gotten
still
ult.
has a very good opportunity to use it. Just waiting in case.
Nice,
they
okay,
need
good.
one, but nothing
But
found
now
so
not
far. This
expect.
confirms they're
Expect.
all inside of heaven.
Nice. Let's go, Papi. Yeah. Yo, how do we win that, bro?
Sprays all of them down.
Yo.
Very good awareness from Poppy because from
Papi's
the
also
movement,
laughing
it really
exactly
felt
like
at the
me.
end of the day, this
Yo,
match
that
went
was
around.
too good.
Primi,
Too
you
good, too
still
good, too good.
suspect that just
Good
because they
shit.
never re-cleared screens entirely.
Holy
Once you
fuck,
take
man.
down Primi, do you expect the last member to
Good
have
shit, good
already
shit.
left the site as well? But they're both
Good
low
shit,
health.
bro.
Poppy just keeps his crosshairs trained and he's ready
Oh
for the
my
last
god.
kill.
I thought we were
And
about to lose that,
GE
man.
now continuing forward with 4. And this is, I mean,
But
Ben
this
had to
trade,
come out. He had to
this
try to
trade
buy
was
time
everything
for
from
back of
Papi.
sight.
And
He
that
was able to
Gravnet,
push up even
that
further
Gravnet
into the
usage.
information. But that barrier mesh, it's an absolute pain for Talon.
That Gravnet usage is amazing.
Still though, being able to kind of transition over. At least they got the spike down.
Let's go. We forced a timeout.
Just kind of being
Yeah,
able to
boy.
guard Still
Can't do shit on your attack, huh? No sentinel, nothing.
playing grouped up together. I mean, they showed how they were able to kind of, I don't want to say dominate, but they did play
Yeah.
darn well on this map last week.
Yeah, I mean, Yudotan, of course, having so
Huh?
many impact multi-kills
Oh.
on that map of Split in their very first game against Team Secret. But today, it's just been across the board. It's just been really good holds, and I think Poppy with the timings alongside Kelly S on that deadlock. The deadlock has been finding
Let's go,
a lot
man.
of value, and we'll see.
The deadlock, yeah. As Toba said, the deadlock is so much value
They were
for.
pretty good about drawing out that barrier mesh early, but then they didn't really have the clean mid-rounding. Now they try to go for a rush. The barrier mesh once
Let's
again
go.
blocks them off, and they're not able to support their teammate Ban in the site. So
We have to win this map. I don't trust Abyss.
I would still
We
love
will
to
win
see
this map.
drawing that barrier mesh
Abyss will
is such a
be
pain. It's the same
better
thing
than
with
last
Abyss,
time.
right? You
That I
gotta
can
have
guarantee.
something to share. Well, you can't just assume that you'll be able to work around it, because that's a prime.
So
point
I'm
for
pretty
me.
sure right now what they're gonna try to do is pressure mid more heavily because they know they can cut us off. So if they're going to pressure mid because they know that they need to bait out Kelly's utility, and he's very prone to baiting out utility on mid. So they will go mid for sure. They're gonna try and keep control of this area, and then they're gonna start splitting up.
On the attack just yet. Obviously, most ideally just to buy time in the post plant. Yoru still just gonna find space. And
No
time.
problemo.
Rams, he's trying to push
If
it
they
out.
take care of nice, let's go. Yeah, now we're cool. Now their full plan is gone because they were actually gonna do an A split. Now they're gonna run towards B. And the net, the grab net is so good. The util, and he got him as well. He couldn't catch him. Don't push, Udo. Udo, okay, Udo, push. Go for it. Yeah. And then we baited out an ult as well. Yo, this was such a good round. There's a brilliant round from G.
I mean, at the very least, they drew out a lot of the ults from the global side just to try to buy time if they can reset.
That's a
but
brilliant
nobody
round from
stops. The
G.
rest of the team of Talon tries to just buy time for him, and now he's the only one left. He's already used his showstopper down to 86 health, trying to creep into the B site. If he gets a time,
Pros mid rounding is God. Yeah, obviously, bro.
This looks not
They
impossible.
practice a lot for it.
And Poppy's just ready for it. He doesn't need to watch anywhere else because
Such
the rest
a
of his
good
team,
angle.
yeah, is watching.
Nice one, Papi. Bro, that was a wonderful round. Like I said, no, they were gonna do an A split. If Ban would have gotten control of ramp and he would have gone further, 100% they would have just flooded in towards A7 because they know Kelly is not there. But the problem is that Ban got caught out. Once he got caught out, Udotan instantly came mid. Their plan got flipped.
But really what it comes down
they couldn't stick to their plan. So they're like, okay, fuck it, we have to go B split now. We have mid-heavy control. But they're not able to keep mid control because we're so good at holding off mid. The grab net is just destroying them. One single piece of util is just destroying them. Every time Kelly sings, sit down. Because he's holding it on at the perfect... Oh, Assault. Where's the Assault? What is this for? Nice, Udo! Oh my god! Papi got one as well. Oh, he's constantly damaging them. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Nice, Papi. Let's go. Yo, this is so good. Oh, I'm enjoying this. Yo, these rounds are so well played. They're reactive util. Every time they're just letting talent do their shit, and then the reactive util is so brilliantly placed.
It's being sent into the smoke, and someone's already trained right at the edge of the smoke.
There's always somebody playing at the right time to peek out for that grab net. That grab net is proving to be such a problem. And on top of that, guys, you know that the next patch, Deadlock is actually getting a buff. Deadlock is actually getting a buff. And now they're gonna brute rush A. Yeah, they're gonna brute force rush A. The problem is Talon are not good at baiting out util and trying to play off of it. They're not doing it well at all. Nice one. There we go. Simple and easy. That's a Marshall. Yep. He's gonna try to pick it up, but there's gonna be no. No, they're just gonna go back. They saw the outlaw. They're like, nope, not going there. Look at this. This deep wall cuts off even the mid rotation. Now they have to break that wall, so they'll know information on mid as well. No, but the wall's gonna break off. Okay, that's fine. Now Kelly's gonna be aware. He's gonna bait out a fight. Oh, Kelly, you saw him. Nice. Good nade. No. Okay, we got it. That's okay. That was a perfect trade-off, and he got another as well. Bro, these rounds from GE are so good.
For the coaching staff of Talon to call yet another timeout. I know it's already very late, but if you go into the second half with only 2 rounds, sure, it's split. You know, say what you want. But I think they have good answers in terms of
Papi, look back once, brother. Nice one. There we go. Bro, the reactive utility is absolutely phenomenal right now. They are taking care of mid so well. They are making sure that every time they take a fight, it's always with 2 people around. Now, earlier it was not. But they're playing off of reactive utility. The Gravnet is being used perfectly because they wait for somebody to tap the removing this thing. And there's the Delhi watch party, guys.
This is an absolute massive first half already from GE.
Beautiful. These guys are getting no value with the Teho ult and Breach ult, which they should use now. If they don't use this now, it's GG. Brilliant nade and seize. Brilliant nade and seize. He couldn't do shit. The timing is so good. Oh my god. He's still got a camera there, so that's fine. Yeah, he spots one as well. Yo, these guys are cooked, bro. It's like a hot boiling soup, and they're getting boiled like vegetables. Nice, Kelly. Gravnet hits. No, it doesn't, but they don't need it to hit either. Now they've got a contact first play. Kelly contacts first, and then Crystal will send. No. No, not yet. Hold on. So Kelly contacts first and Crystal. No, Crystal, watch your back. Nice, Kelly. There we go. भाई ब्रीच अल्ट तू अगले गेम में लेकर जाएगा क्या? It's been 9 rounds. He's held that breach ult for eternity. And Papi knows exactly what's happening. Yeah, Papi doesn't care. Go plant, go to B side. You plant, brother. No problem.
It's got to be a creep out. He's going to play it safe. They're not quite sure. He doesn't
I need to take my money back. I don't want money. I don't want giveaway. Watching Wonder and CC WatchParty together is quite good. Nice! Let's go!
So smart.
Bro, this is the reactive. I mean, I'm saying it again and again, man, but it's so good. Holy fuck. It is so good.
But then that would have been a 1v3, so just so incredible movements from a lot of the GE players altogether overall.
Yeah, Cruz, I like that he just creeps into heaven. That was really the only option they had. But at the end of the day, you already lost too many.
I deleted my tweet. I am not a man of my words.
Just holding strong over by the B side. And
Whoa.
Talon only 2 more chances to get some rounds in this first half.
Possibly thinking about the next map, but we'll see.
Oh, they brought out the attack op. Yeah, I knew it. Nothing's working, so they need a clear line of sight.
Still wreaking havoc. Interestingly
They need
enough,
a clear line of sight for attacking
Just a stack on the B
Incision.
side, GE trying to get
So
ahead.
the minute they get an op
Yeah,
pick,
shows
never
some
mind. They're not gonna get anything because your smoker's
Oh,
gone.
grab net
He got
used.
caught out,
Oh,
and
but
so does
it's
your
still
duelist.
takes
Let's
advantage.
go.
Still
And
no
these guys on mid, what are they
This
doing?
took
The
finish,
one
but
time G
GE
let go of
gets
mid.
the
These
last
guys are
goal,
taking
but
it so
Barrier
slowly
still
that the
holding
extremities are
on.
gone.
Having so much time bought.
just so good on the variety of plays, the defensive.
That's
steps,
okay. Doesn't even
still
matter. You can take it. No
able to
problem.
Fire back, so maybe a slight opportunity now. Stealth drone just to check.
Brilliant.
Able to react so quick. Smokes up, and Governor is now blocked off. Has to try to maybe use the satchels to get over ahead of things.
All good, all good, all good.
Showstopper
Udo
comes
still gets
in.
one. Udo gets two. Let's go, Udo.
Still able to
Nice
dodge
two.
everything.
Yo.
Dodging the bullets up for Crystal to slam it all down.
9-2 going into the last round of the first half.
Oh my god.
They looked confident picking up this composition. I mean, I don't mind it in theory, right? I love the Euro when it's paired together with something like the
This
Teo,
is
really
so
supplying
good,
those
man.
flashes and acting as that half initiator. I love the breach along with the Teo and the raise. It all makes sense up to that point. But you do have to go a bit all in, and they just couldn't figure out the answer against all this utility. And this time, Yudotan hiding away in that corner. Never was quite
They have no
solid with the
answer.
stealth drone, and they just don't
Now they have the same 3 ults again.
They have
This time if they don't use it.
all in on some of these rounds, but Kelly S alongside Yudotan have been stopping them time and time again. Look
Oh,
at
the
this,
wall!
The barrier mesh.
Oh no.
Oh, they managed to shoot it down though, so still able to slip on.
He hasn't checked backside. He hasn't checked backside. No! He hasn't checked for Poppy.
How did he not check
Poppy's
backside?
still holding in the back of sight. The panic coming
Brilliant
through
ult.
from Jalapenos, but he's gonna skirt around it. He's
Nice,
still
Crystal.
spotted.
Poppy's
looking for
still
Sprout.
alive here.
Now Talon scattering across the entire map.
Oh, and there's a little gap for Poppy to stay alive.
That's okay.
But still flushed
That's
out
okay,
in
that's
position.
okay.
Two boys is able to gun him down. He's towards the back
Nice,
now.
Udo got Primi.
All up for Global Esports.
No,
Come in
mid-line.
With yet another retake. 2-on-2. Crucial
Nice,
from Evan.
Darion, you heard him?
Chip boys fall.
Yes,
He
bro,
swings,
let's
and then
go.
Pick up the double kill at the end of it. We end the first half 10-2.
Talon who, bro? Who's Talon? Who's
Holy
Talon?
moly, I
Talon,
mean,
you clip your wings.
One part of it, when I saw the map draft, I thought, okay, but you did just show your split. So
I
you're
think
going
Patrick is
into a
not
map
needed.
against a
He's
team
our
that
player
always
as
likes
well.
to
Let's
cook
not
up
say
some
that.
crazy things, a little bit of anti here and there, really try to throw you off. And you're saying
Bro
you're
doesn't
so
even check the
confident
entirety of
that
backside, a
you're
very
to
important
play
area. He
this
doesn't check
map.
only.
We know that we have several layers, especially on that defense, as we just saw, on how to hold you off. And Global Esports, they prove it. And meanwhile, Talon, I mean, let's be honest, we can talk all about the theory, but the viewers aren't really quite seeing what this composition was cooked up for.
Yeah, it just hasn't really been able to show and stretch its legs right now. I mean,
No,
so
bear
many
back.
times they try to make something happen. At times, maybe it's, Governor or Ban being able to slip through the cracks. But at the end of it all, you got players like Poppy who are able to slow things down. You got Kelly S on the deadlock, repeatedly annoying them with that barrier match. And at the same time, Yudotan is able to slay and strike a lot of them down. Not to mention, Crystal in with the Outlaw at times as well.
So now flipping sides, I do think Talon would have loved to get just a couple more rounds here. Yeah, yes, it's double duelist, and so ideally a lot of people like to think they should have had more than 5, right? 6 or more on that attacking app. Quite frankly, I can still see a world where they would have been okay with maybe 4 rounds. But right now with 2, I mean, you lose a pistol again, you're just not given a chance to showcase what you wanted to do on the defensive half. So it starts with the pistol, and then once they go from there, again, whether it's things like the trap plays with the fault line and then the salvos, you're gonna have a little bit more control on when to use that utility rather than having to go blindly into an all-in with no info, right? That information lacking on this side was a big part of the downfall of Talon's attack, but on the defense, you can always have multi-layer trap plays and just react step by step.
That's definitely what they're going to want to do. Just being able to have those double initiators just affords them so much, but right now, at the same time, Global Esports with a slightly more balanced team, perhaps. They get to kind of take their time with things and starting things off. It's going to be the Boombot down mid.
Oh, that's already a fault line out, though, so still 40 seconds now for Global Esports to make a move, and then you saw the blindside come out, too. So Flash gone, that's a big part of one of those trap plays. Now that's knocked out for the pistol. Oh, shit, boys! Okay, gets 2 out of 3, but it's a big slowdown against GE's attack.
Still, though, crazy individual performance.
Oh, and I like the group up here from Talon. They're not going to send everybody just because they want to know, are they heaven? Even if they plant A, are they all on site? So getting that information is good, but you have the numbers advantage, so staying grouped up to try to make sure that they can combat wherever the push is.
Also using the drone just for added measure.
They don't know about Darion. They haven't actually gotten into heaven just yet. Ban is able to save himself, though.
Just quick as well. Baramash trying to fend off stairs, but the salvos are going to stall and slow them down. Everyone from Talon already grouping up into the site. Sight lines being held as well. Yudotan going to try to play around the timing of it just to watch if anyone does peek out.
Yes, I'm back. What happened?
Towards the back of sight. It's all down to Kelly. Yes, now the paint shell's in his face.
What happened? Shit,
Gunned
we're
up,
here.
able to take down Primi at the very least.
Ah, shit, Talon won. All good, all good.
Yeah, got a little bit dicey here and there, but they will just play to their
We will
advantage
show
for
different
Talon.
GE this
At the end
year.
of the day, you
Respect
see
plus
that
100
this one,
final
you
skins
needed
ke
that to get some
salami.
breathing room. Now you've got potentially
Wow.
another round to go.
Wow,
as well,
Jit
so
boys,
we'll see
wow.
how they try to snowball that by.
Crazy
Good
shots.
click over from Ban. If they lost Ban there, I think the round starts to fall apart. But they're able to keep that numbers advantage.
Starting things off with Jit Boys especially towards the back of the site as well, but now on to the next round. I mean, we have seen how Talon started things off not too shabbily, you know, in the previous half, but how are GE able to answer back? Still, this round, all classics.
Alright.
Oh, and look at the A setup.
On mid.
Crash into elbow so that if Ban gets first contact, he's still going to fill the site. That's something to keep note of in the future rounds as well. Giving up vents, though. That's why they're continuing to push out from A.
Nice.
Talon, they just want to make sure that they have a multi-angle here on the retake. He's going to go ahead and take the gate crash, actually.
Nice, okay.
Kind of leaves Cruz all alone.
Good for trade.
But Ban does get one to even the numbers.
There it is, back in the elbow with the Marshall as well. So huge sight line, and he definitely spots things out. Goes for the re-peek. That's a third kill. Swaps over onto the Ghost just for added measure. And this could be the ace. It is. He lands and slams everything down. It was all set up for him. Ben, the unstoppable menace.
Well, I mean, you know, you get an ace. I would say that if you're Cruz, you're okay with that sacrifice on ramps just to delay them just a bit. Try to funnel them into heaven, of course, peeking out of that window. Nice and calm. We got to remember, man, obviously used to play a lot of that jet as well. Used to play a lot of that op himself. He's used to playing these long-range angles, and that's something this team needed to try to get back into the game.
Yeah, you got to imagine it's such a huge morale boost, not to mention economy as well. He's onto the op this time.
So that op.
Who's got the op already? Ban's only got the op. Yeah, I mean, you would want to get him on the op as much as possible.
Push out trap play. They want to utilize the fact that they might have slightly weaker weaponry.
Crystal has taken one hit from that, but he's okay.
Taking so much space. Ban straight into garage.
No, obviously you would expect this, right? Now you just re-clear it together.
Passively.
They've used all of the, so much of their util. Nice, Papi, let's go.
Actually peeks into the op.
Good shit.
Hold from
The op's gone.
holding that off angle
So
close
because
to
they
the wall.
re-clear so
You
much, you know that they're forcing
pushing
towards
that
B,
hard
but we
out of
just
A,
go and
but
take
they're
the space
not
back.
chasing.
Because now they have
Else
no
is there
util.
information coming from this?
Raise
This
util is
is
still
where
there,
take risks.
which they haven't
So I
seen.
love the patience
They saw the
of
Teo and
waiting
breach
for that
util.
operator. Now that's a big investment
So
gone.
now we're gonna re-clear A together, but oh god.
Trying to regroup back towards
Big
A.
problem here.
What's happening on the minimap, Jit Boys? Quite a bit of information towards mid side.
And Jit Boys pinching in as well. Wondering when they start to call Governor back over to A, because right now you saw information.
Why are
over
two guys
by
gone B?
Rams.
What the
You're
fuck? They
still
know it's
seeing
A.
just evade util though, so no clear information. But Talon, the comms not quite there. Just said it's just Jit Boys trying to pinch through. So now you just have to hold and see if you can delay on the site and then go for a multi-pronged retake.
Oh
Does
my
he get
god.
the angle?
Nice Papi, the timing.
Boys, he
No.
gets the kill.
Nice, okay, we get the trade. Now we know one's main.
Balls.
Should we kill him?
Able to flood down the site now. A little bit of screens pressure as well. Crystal up around the sides. Jit Boys with the Vandal now picked up, trying to create a little bit more havoc, trying to get a little bit more space for his team in with the stars. Bricks it a little
Nice,
bit
Kelly,
down.
good trade.
Governor
No,
onto
we
the
need one more.
Spectre,
We need
does
one more
a little
trade.
bit more damage too, and Jit Boys swinging
Nice,
off the
Kelly.
attention away, but then shut down by
Oh,
Kelly.
yes.
A bit of a
Yes,
slam
sir.
through
Let's
screens, and
go.
Unfortunately, Cruz down to low HP will fall, and that is
Let's
GE
go,
on
man.
11.
Neat little thing that Yudo does there, right? He catches sight.
Don't
of the
fucking
right
talk to
screen,
us.
goes
Don't
for
chat
Sam,
shit to
but
us
he hits him or
on
not, it's gonna
split.
Force Governor to move. Governor actually gets tagged quite a bit there as well, so he's already weak. But a nice little maneuver there from Yudotan. Jit Boys, if they won this round, he would have been the MVP of the round. Gets so much space, gets so much information, picks up the van as well. But unfortunately,
Let's
they're
go,
not able to
man.
win that 2v2 at the end. Great teamwork from Kelly S and Yudotan. And that's going to be the second time out from Talon.
Yeah, that was one of those rounds where, you know, from the macro perspective, things looked so good for Talon. They could have actually...
Alright, another timeout called in
Now
here.
that lost.
We are
Definitely
4-11 up, boys. We are 4-11 up.
Now, something we also need to note is Frost and Juvenile, right, the current head coach of Global Esports, they did face off at Champions when Juvenile was still with Leviathan. And that was a match where Talent looked like they had a very good chance of taking it, but Leviathan, they wake up, they're still able to hold on to that win 2-0, and then of course Leviathan makes a
we will end
run
this.
all the way into the bracket. So I know that's something that
Come on.
staff of Talent Esports wasn't
Dude,
quite happy
I
about. They
swear
thought
to
they might
God,
have had a golden chance
that
to try to
attack,
break it into the playoffs of Champions.
bro.
Wasn't quite able to get there, but then
Talent's
they showed out.
attack,
They say,
our
"Hey, we're
defense, we
rebuilding around Premier
absolutely
anyway. We're trying to work around
outclassed them.
Premier as that new addition,
Like,
and we
full
go through the
outclass.
offseason." They looked like,
Like,
they
they
were
couldn't
experimenting
do
a lot, trying
shit,
to
man.
really hash out some of the issues they were having.
Absolutely
Right now,
outclassed.
we're not seeing a good result out of it.
Oh, they're playing for a stun on towards
one
A.
hell
They
of a
want to
run
go
by
for.
Mystic,
They
but
want to play
coach is
reactive of
coming
A,
involved as
expecting
well,
Urotan to actually fly
Once
in.
again, it really is just Primi not quite.
They expect
having the
Udo to fly in.
opportunity so far. Hopefully on the defensive side, a little
Nothing's
bit
happened, so
starting
he's
things
gone
off
back.
with
So they're gonna join up towards
towards
A.
mid again,
They're
covering
stacking on
back
A
to peak.
more because they
Yeah,
want to
very,
think
very
it's gonna be an A
yeah,
hit.
risky position, but still gets a lot of info, right?
Nice,
No
that's a
double peeks
good-
there, catches sight of
That's a
one
good
member
haunt.
over
So they
by
know the Yoru's
Ramen.
here, which means the breach is around
He's
as
just gonna
well.
be able to try to hold on his own, just trying to delay with the boom bot as well. So it allows Talent to still go for a fairly default position. Now you have that trap play ready in mid. You're gonna see that
Trying to
fault line
bait
potentially
util,
come
but they're
in
not doing anything.
because they've given a timing
Oh, he's
for
playing for the mid
GE to
stun.
try to reclaim
Oh,
control.
that's gonna
you know
be
that
a
there's gonna be a push and pull.
little
When
difficult
do
for
they
us.
peek out though? So many smokes coming out. Still no contact.
What does Ban have? He has a judge.
Stealth drone from Primi.
Another judge.
Spot
So they're
anything
gonna
out
wait
here.
for
Garen managed
contact
to stay
here.
and avoid it.
Once they contact here, no, he's gonna go for the
ult
ult.
just to
Wow.
check. That's 3 members, but they're not
Is he gonna
quite
stun?
in range right now for a kill off of the fault line. Good patience coming up from Cruz, but how long do you wait? Trying to push them into heaven, right? You're seeing,
No.
okay, the Yoru's behind you, where do you go? But now over in heaven, Governor's able to get that one kill as well. Gate crash, it's gonna be expired, and there's the fault line just to delay.
Now they're
Now
running
you
up.
know, with only 20 seconds left, that GE had to make a choice. They're caught up.
Go back
There's
B,
a
go
grab
back
as
B.
well. They're gonna try to
Go
fill
back
the
B.
site.
Yeah, I heard the time of it. Now you got to worry about the back as well. GE pressure's definitely on them. Trying to flood into the site, but look at the flash.
10
It is
seconds.
ready. Primi holding on the sight lines as well.
Ah.
Elbow blocked off.
Can't play.
down
Good
to the
round.
site. That's Cruz in with second kill.
Good round,
Primi
good round
onto
from
the other
Talent.
as
They
well.
read it perfectly.
And
Yeah.
Talent manages to strike back.
All good
So
because
Talent
array,
this time, the
dude, this
patience of
little
holding
ult that
on to
he
things
got
like
out
the
here,
fault line really scares
when
GE
Ban got
into,
out of the
okay,
ult
where
here,
do
that
we
was the
push
pressure
forward
point.
to get some more information.
That was the
We
pressure
didn't really
point.
get clarity in mid. We didn't see any
Because once
reactions.
Ban
They were
was
trying to bait
behind
out
them,
some sort of movement.
they
You
had
see
to
the
move
Yoru
forward. They're like,
coming
okay,
out,
we
but
either
you're
go
not
clear
quite
Ban,
able
but we don't have time. We need to go to the
you
site.
left Garage empty the entire time, so you don't know. Did Poppy or did we see Jim
Difficult.
Boys push out?
All
Is
good,
he
all
gonna go
good.
for
Fine.
a trade? We're not quite sure. So let's stick with mid. But then you lose your raise as
It is a
well. So
defensive
now
side
you're
map,
just
guys.
caught in mid, and then it's a timing play from Talon. and they're
We
starting to find some
have
footing.
Kelly's
A little
ult.
bit. Now with the guns as well, hopefully able to keep a bit of a streak going.
He will take the orb,
Be a
right?
little bit passive though.
Bait.
The alt orb goes in for the swing, but look at that outlaw
All good,
towards
all good.
back.
Oh, he spots all three.
Lots of members spotted by Governor as well. I love the close range paint shells in case they
Ni-
decide to
wow,
pile
okay.
on, and Unitut still gets a long range fight.
Nice.
He is on
Udo?
the site.
Udo.
Reactions, Jitboy is able to kind of come back and refill that space with the judge. And now towards the back now. Cruz
Nice, Kelly. Let's go.
unfortunately gunned down.
We have a gun.
I think that's the
We have
first
a
time I've
weapon.
really seen the Gravnet
We can pick up
right
the spike
into
as
the
well.
repeak. Being able to land that shot so easily 1v1 works out for Kelly, yes.
Only problem is
Usually
he's
we
got an
see some
outlaw.
more for set plays
The
and trap
outlaw's
plays.
gonna be annoying
We'll
as
be able
shit,
to
but
recover
the
the
info would have
spike
been
as
given for
well.
sure.
Obviously, weaponry on their side. However, Annihilation available. If GE wanted to try
Abyss
to make
is
the
bad
play
for GE
from
though.
that point,
We
which I
will
would
find
not
out
mind.
eventually,
You're 6
bro.
rounds ahead. I would like to see a little bit of
I'm pretty sure they heard the
because
drone
if
in
you
mid.
use the
They heard the
annihilation,
drone.
Limit them down to a 2v2.
So they know that
Now
they
suddenly it
think
looks
that mid is
doable.
clear, but it is
Still,
not. That's why
not
they've
too
told
much
Ban to
information
play
on where their opponents
very
might be
deep on site.
right
And
now.
they're gonna
They
re-clear
should
mid
clear a
together.
lot of the corner, so a bit
We
of a
go
peek
in, but
into
we are
what's
only gonna
mail,
get
but
one there.
It's the setup high-low from Talent to kind of counter them. Jitboy is able to shoot them down.
All good, we're fine.
Starting to catch up. GE
We're
has
okay.
to remember that they're not quite at 12 just yet. However, once again, lots of ults online. Is it going to be an ult dump on this round? It looks like it. They're set up all 5 onto the A site. You're seeing the pings and where they
All
wanna
good, guys.
clear.
All good.
Perhaps over for that deep paint shell to try to clear things off, or they just want to check that cubby. We'll see what the play is.
Throwing net. 30 seconds left.
The real question is going to be Talon's response. You're looking at the scoreboard, you see all these ultimates online. They're going to leave A relatively empty, so it's going to be a retake. You have that Rolling Thunder, and you have the Cosmic Divide as well. I like the fast push out of mid. You really just want to force them into one of the sites.
Yeah, they forced them. Want to force them into the.
So straight
Yeah,
into the
knew
A
it.
site, and instantly
Force them
Ben
into
and
the
Elisa
AWP. Ban's
official
ready
looking
for it.
retake
He's
setup.
just
The
waiting
offshot does
outside the
take one of the
smoke.
players down as well,
He's
so
got
that's
enough to
instant
get
down
away as
two.
well.
You have to hold on to screens.
And
because
now they
you're
know
not
they're
in a
coming
mirror
in.
mesh anymore.
Trying to keep that there. Rolling Thunder, though, will connect into the site, but Jit Boys kind of avoids it. I mean, Poppy.
Nice,
avoids it
Poppy.
for now, so maybe a little bit
Nice,
of good.
Udo. Let's
Udo's
go.
unable to
Brilliant.
spray through,
Let's
as they all
fucking
try to push
go.
out off
They
the
made
Rolling
sure to
Thunder.
cover
Now
up each other
it's all
there.
down to just
They
Ben.
made sure to cover up
He
each
shot the
other.
op, tries to peek out, but Udotan takes him down once again. It is GE up to Matt Point.
Poppy with the
YouTube
perfect
feed stream.
timing on
Gravy,
the
can you
Cosmic
try to
Divide.
Twitch next map? Yeah, okay. We'll do
Ruins
that.
the Rolling Thunder. Talon
What's
wanted to
up,
try to wrap
Envy?
into the site ASAP. You look at the angle, it wasn't just for
Welcome,
Rams. It
Envy.
was actually saying, we don't care if there's someone on the lurk, we're going to push into the site. But then they all get stopped. They're not quite sure. How
They
do we
knew.
counter this? And
So
look at
Talent
this, you
knew
peek out
that
and
we
you
do
still
this
have
thing
to
where we
keep
always take
50
ramp as a
afterwards.
3.
There's a little
They
bit
saw it
of
in the previous
distance
game.
right next to the
But
wall
this
that
time,
makes it such
instead
a
of taking
nightmare
that,
to peek
we
out, and
put in
now
the ult
GE
because we
has
know that
low.
they were going to come and push us. They saw the pressure.
Unfortunately,
So they
Rolling
put
Thunder
a
not
ult
connecting,
over
so
there
now
from
huge opportunity,
Papi to make sure that they can't see. And once that breach ult went away, they all just stuck there as a 3 and dig, dig, dig. That's all. Simple.
See how long they wait, though. It's a double team, so they want to try to set up a trap play, but this is what Poppy's been doing the entire map. He just waits. The rest of his team gets information, and then he sees what is the reaction. Is it a push out or is it not? Primi catches sight. I think Crystal did
I
too.
think he
given his
saw
jiggle.
him.
Little bounce
I'm not sure.
back
I think
and
he saw
forth,
him.
But now Primi calls for backup. They want to push this out. They have to, because given their composition, they need to fight to take space and get information.
Yeah, they have to fight.
Trying to go in for it. I mean, all three of them.
Oh,
Go in for
careful.
maybe the trade setup as well, right? Peeking off of each other. But the Boombot now comes out, just defend even more of them back.
Nice,
Out
so
of the cage.
let's go.
The time
And we
of
caught
it.
one. No, we don't
It's
need to
just a
catch one. It's
setup for
okay.
GE to react back into the utility that they sent through.
No, check corner.
He tries to stay alive
Check
in the
corner. Nice. Okay,
but
okay. It's
one
okay. It's
shot,
okay.
he's
He
able
just
to
got
get away
2.
with two,
It's
but
still a
not
2v3.
enough.
And we have, yep, Crystal ult.
Boys
Brilliant.
only a
Clears our
share
entirety of
as well.
CT.
See
But
if
now
he
they have to be
can
careful
reach
about
it.
Ban coming
Poppy
there.
looks like he's ready to shut that down. Now look at the positions. I mean, GE all ready to just pick off these 1v1s.
Papi.
Over by Poppy. He's not looking. Jit Boys, does he find a timing? He does.
Oh, shit.
Now a
Crystal
2v1.
1v2. Nice, Crystal 1v1.
down to Crystal versus Jit Boys.
Kuristalo 1v1.
Just trying to hold it up around the spike. Side of elbow.
Kuristalo 1v1.
That's gonna be the headshot just in an instant. 13-6. Global Esports ends the first map.
Let's
Really,
go.
really well played from GE, and I think we saw a little bit of the
भाई मुंह पे blue color लगा के stream करो 2-3
के
views आराम से आएंगे
trying to peek out of that Rams control.
इतना भी actually कर सकते हैं can do next match
explosions to take over areas and then hold
Okay.
on to it, but they
okay things we can take back from this map. GE's defense on split is absolutely maniacally good because of how reactively well they play, and it is so well thought out. They know that Talon will take a fight. They are reading Talon like a book on that defensive half, man. They read Talon like a book. Like the minute G have mid, Talon come to fight there, G is ready for it. The minute Talon go for mid when they need mid very badly, they leave mid and they go for extremes and they kill both on the extreme ends. Just so smart. We are playing so smart. It is so good. Few mistakes here and there popping out of smokes and shit. But overall, we have been phenomenally good. Overall, this was an amazing map from us. Now, Abyss, well, we'll find out. So good, Yudo. Yudo. I don't know why I chose Premi over you, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Yudo. Yudo, forgive me. I don't know why I chose Premi over you, but you are the GOAT. You are the GOAT. What is up, Ajay? Welcome. Blue, red, white for G. Real नहीं है, फिर भी आ जाएंगे. I mean, yeah, but we'll see. 2 min में EDG versus TS finals. We'll see. बोला था ना, क्या बोला था भाई? Bro, honestly, I genuinely felt so happy watching this map. I felt so happy. Wait, I'm going to go ask boss man. Shit. Yo, how many ads, dude?
We did not see it deliver at all.
Yeah.
I did-
Like
I
they made
didn't see
they made a
single
comp
tail
just to
break of
counter
the
us.
Sentinel utility.
As per
I
Big
didn't
Time.
see the paint shells
I didn't say
breaking
it.
any
Big
of
Time
the
said it.
Senti util. I thought they were going to play quite a bursty style. They played very slow default D.
What's up, Uni?
Look, to be fair, they did try to throw
Yeah.
some executes in there, but
Abyss.
not only the positioning and the
Next
anchor
is
work from
Abyss.
players like Puppy.
That's
as
what I'm
well as
not
some of
excited
the,
about.
Reactive utility really nicely plays grab nets, deadlock walls, things like that. Even the
Ad
grab
blocker
wall coming
free
in from
hai,
the
pare yaar.
Astra. You had great prowlers as well on the slower rounds from Crystal, and
Oh,
Udotan is
wow.
a bona fide star player. Like, if I'm Patrick,
Bangalore
sitting
watch
at
party
home,
event.
sweating
I
for
don't
my
know, bro.
position in the duelist
It'll be
role.
there
This
soon,
is
but
a guy who he was playing Senti in the off season for global esports, but duelist is his most played role across his career, and he's already shown that he can take over games, and now he's doing it on the tier 1 level in multiple different games. It's just fantastic to watch this man step up into tier 1.
Fun fact about Udotan,
1
he
second,
actually
guys.
used to be on Talent way back before franchise was around. Udotan was originally on Talent Esports playing in the Challengers Philippines.
No, he
But
saw
you know
me.
what,
He
here,
responded.
I think what
He
sucks
responded
for
to
you guys is
White
that
Chat.
neither of you put him on your team, and
The combo is
he
raised
would've
deadlock fade okay.
been
Yeah,
a great addition
absolutely.
to it. Now here, Poppy, his
Suttebaz
control
Arun.
of
What the
B
fuck?
was
He didn't
excellent.
ignore me,
They
bro.
just could
He
not
said,
get
"What's up, Uni?"
at all, and they just the pacing of this wasn't right. And when you have an agent like Teo on your comp there, you should be pushing it a lot faster.
Yeah, I definitely feel like with this double duelist, I wanted to see them go.
I just
realized
deeper,
mic is muted.
especially more towards
I'm
the
waiting
sides. I
for
felt like they
one
were
more map to
working
get
mid a
over.
lot, and it
I
just
want
felt
to
like they
post
got
something
picked off
after
in
we
their
win.
default so consistently, which
After
is the
we
one
win.
thing you
I'm
can't
not
do
posting
against
anything now.
this,
I'll keep
comp
it
of
away.
G, 'cause it
जीत जाए
allows
उसके
them to
बाद ही
kind
मैं
of
करूँगा.
stabilize
Till then, I'm
that
not
mid
saying or
round
doing
game.
anything.
When you lose your burst power, it's nigh on impossible.
I mean, even in this last round, Yoru gets isolated.
Zelsis,
despite
Shanks,
investing the
Curry,
ult.
I really
All of
appreciate
this
all the
reactive
support that you guys
utility,
are
the
giving
Nightfall
us.
coming
G
out, you had
fighting.
the grab well, as well as the deadlock
This
wall
year,
going down,
we have to make
slowing
sure.
down Talon before
हेलो
they
भाई
can
बड़े
we
दिन
make it
बाद
to
हाँ
international
तू तो
events
उधर
and
ही
get to
रहे
compete.
मीनो टाकू
themselves
तू उधर ही
into
रहे
a
तू जा
comfortable
The last 2 years, we
post-plan,
haven't
and
even
that's
got a
where,
chance
as
to
the
compete.
GE comp, you're
तू
gonna
उधर ही
struggle
जा
a little
उधर ही
bit
जा
more. It's all about using that
See, his
Senti
name is
util
in
to be
Nasha,
able to
so
hold
he
things
told.
up,
Qualify
be able
to
stop them
compete.
getting
Now,
out of the
we have to
choke.
make
It
it to
never felt
compete.
like Talon could get
Nasha,
into
so
a
he
comfortable
told.
position
Ignore.
into
What?
the game state that they actually want. And I have to
Yeah,
say,
it's
look,
just
the
Abyss that I'm not
defense
too
for
excited
Talon
about right
was
now.
a lot more convincing. They had a lot better ideas. Look at this A main control. They
What
had
are
a
you
lot of
saying?
set plays that they were using. You had Ban on the other side of the map that did get
Sutta
onto this
promotion
team.
is crazy,
Yes,
I
he
know.
got
Yeah.
picked by Poppy. Look, we don't need
This-
to show
this
the
dry
fight.
pick
It's
was
kinda not
beautiful.
really the point, but at the end of the day, Talon had some great ideas on defense.
Ah.
They just dug themselves way too deep of a hole.
I
but
mean,
you can't
makes
really
sense.
blame anyone but yourselves when you
let's go back
choose
to this.
play attack first on split and you comp change into what you've already seen from global, and the read doesn't work at all.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Talon,
By the way, for those of
just
you that
love
don't
to
know,
cook on
gefighting.com,
splits, and
we
the
have
comp
all our
looks right.
merch available
Honestly,
over
the
there.
comp
Yeah,
looks
I-
right.
And
loving it.
you can buy the
thought it
GE
was
bundle
good.
inside the
From
game.
Agent Select, I thought they had answers
Yeah.
to what GE had, but this map seemed like a lot of execution mistakes to me.
भाई
which
ऐसे ही
is a
खेलते रहे
real
तो अगले
issue.
साल
This is what I
सभी
spoke
टीम
about,
हमारे
where
प्लेयर्स को
if you
पोच
start
करेंगे
down
ऐसा
that
कुछ नहीं है
bracket,
don't
you
worry
come in slow, so now it's
Will
on
be
them
okay.
to recover.
Like I said,
Absolutely.
keeping the
And
phone
they're gonna
away,
have their chance
let's
on
just eat the
Abyss here.
salad, let's
As
just focus on the
Chopra
game.
pointed out,
No social
Global
media.
didn't have the best showing
EDG
last
check.
week on
Wait,
Abyss.
we'll
It
check
was
on
the
EDG.
first map, and some of us might say it's first day jitters, first
Audio
map
delay.
jitters, but then, you know, there are a little bit of holes
Let me just
in,
refresh.
we started what
in their game plan strategically. So
I
it's
don't
really
have
hard to say.
rights to
This
watch
data,
it,
of
guys. I'm
course,
just
is from
gonna-
the, off season, I
Whatever
believe,
you guys
so
tell, I'll check.
Obviously, this is why we're not seeing global stuff up here. But what are you
Check
making
now.
of this second map now? Do you think Talon's going to be stepping back up, or is global going to continue?
आज तो
on this
पार्टी
momentum?
मांगता है अरे
I hope so.
जीतेंगे तो
I'm
देखेंगे भाई
expecting a better map too.
मेरे पास
Yeah,
पैसा
I
नहीं है
think
रे
GE
I don't have money,
didn't
man.
show what their abyss could have been. So I think they'll have gone away and refined some things. So I expect them to
अबे
come
3
in
दिन में
with a
क्या
sharper,
refine
and
करेंगे?
I expect Talon to hard reset.
Get rights then
It's
it's
a
very
dominant
difficult to
one.
get rights for
You
China
want
actually
domination.
China's the
That
hardest
same
region to get
idea
rights
of
from
It's
you wanna
going to be
throw
an
that out of
interesting
your
one.
brain
We
and
just
go,
have to win
"Let's come
Abyss.
into match
China's
and let's
gonna
play
China's the
our
hardest
We
region to
have
get
to
rights
win
for
Abyss.
So
I don't
the
think I
issue for
wanted
me
to go
with
to a
I
match
really
Coventry
love
is
this
though,
current
like,
G
they
team
have looked
synergy is already
shaky,
there since day
and
one. I hope they
they've
don't end
been
up getting
secret,
sorted by other
had some
money,
rough
big
games
money hogs.
against some of the
Let's
Korean
hope
teams
so,
in the
man.
offseason
I
as well.
love the
So
team as well.
similar to what you saw, I think, was it DRX picking Pearl or one of the teams
Alright, let's come back to ours. We come back to our
actually
watch
ended up
party.
backfiring and they lost it, and you had both teams trading their map picks. So look, Talon's going to have a lot better of a read, a lot better of an approach. I feel like both of these teams are quite
Isn't EMEA hardest to
inconsistent
get?
in
No,
general,
EMEA I can do
so
because
really
it's a
wouldn't be surprised to
I
see
think I can
maps
do.
go one apiece
China
and
is
then we head
harder
on
to
the
get
third
than
map, to be
EMEA.
honest, especially given GE's showing, because like, you know, Secret made them look
Sliggy,
like
Chobra, they all have
lost,
right
like they were
Harsh
just getting
Baby.
executed.
I
They
know,
couldn't
I know.
properly execute. They're playing a very active comp where they actually need to interact with the game, go and take some map control, go and take some ownership of
I'm gonna be doing
defense,
EMEA
and
as
it
well
felt like they just were
from
always behind the eight
the
ball. They
week
weren't
which comes.
taking
So
map control too much. They weren't
today,
making
wait
pushes,
1 second.
and,
What matches
I
do we
think they're
have?
going to have at least
I was
gone back
looking
and
at it,
reviewed
no?
that and maybe worked on it a little bit since
Yeah,
then.
so we have
Yeah, I
this.
think it's been really
Then I'm
interesting.
doing this
Kelly S had
also.
pointed out with the addition of
And
Darion,
then
it
next
does
I'll be
enable them to
doing
switch their
is
gameplay style.
tomorrow
So without
Paper
Patrick
Exeta,
Booth
and
here,
then
I
I'll
think
also be
now
doing
you're doing a little bit of push and pull. They're saying
Nongshim
they
and
normally
Boom.
would play this
Then
really
I'll be
aggressively,
doing this
but
one,
now,
Secret and DFM also.
I'm pretty sure they went back and worked on the bits. There's no way you're
Then
gonna
after
let this
that,
come through a second
we will
time,
go to the
especially
next week
for map
where
2,
I
knowing
will
that they
do
looked really weak on it. They
Foot
surely went
Vitality,
back, did their
BBL
homework,
Heretics.
Yeah.
I will do this also,
Talon,
Gentleman's
on the other
Fanatic,
hand, you're
Giant
right, he looks
Liquid.
so
Then I will
inconsistent
do
on this
these
map
two
all the
matches
off-
also.
offseason. When Primi
I'm
made his
gonna be
debut
doing
here,
basically
they looked
everything I can.
fantastic. They beat Team
I just
Secret
hope you guys will
on,
watch.
on this map. Primi was in. I don't even think he was playing a duelist, but they've obviously swapped.
I'll
things
be
up, put his
doing
back on, like a hard
EMEA
jet on
and
Abyss. I
Pacific
don't-
properly.
It's hard to say. Are they
Americas
gonna
is little
figure
here and
out
there.
What works for Abyss? Are we gonna get?
Where
that
were you
same
against Team
Abyss
Secret? I was in
during
Mumbai for the
Primi
watch
debut?
party, physical
mean,
watch party.
I really hope so. I would like this to go all the way to map 3, to be
Yeah.
honest, but I think it's really hard to predict.
Bing's
because
cosplayer.
Frost and
Nah,
the
man.
coaching staff
Uski
there
कैसी
at
चल
Talon
रही
are
है?
not afraid to mix things up.
Where's
you know,
Bing's
we've
running
just
at?
seen it in map 1.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he would have crossed like
risks,
9, 10k
again,
around
I
se.
would be expecting something different from them. I'm
They've
gonna
changed their
expect them
comp
to cook
every
it.
time in
Yeah,
the offseason.
he's
I
at
think 3 Abyss
10K,
games they've
of course
played,
he is.
they've adjusted their comp every time. So there's, especially looking at a lot of the other teams, like Gen G, for example, they're
Bolo
playing the
Jua
same
कैसे
comp almost
What?
every game, whereas Talon, they're changing their comp almost
fuck?
every game. And like that's the thing. That's why I feel like this team is so inconsistent if you just don't have the,
Didn't know
the
you watch
same
party.
stable
It's
comps,
okay,
the
all
same
good.
stable roles. It's just
Is
naturally going to be
Elevated
a little
cooking
bit all over
according
the
to you?
place. When
Elevated
it
is
clicks, it's
definitely
amazing,
cooking.
but then you have that
Elevated
sort of
has
tough
been a
side
real
and you're
help
like,
for
oh,
Juvie, and
I
he's
don't know
mentioned
about
it as
that.
well.
You're
Because
absolutely right. I think,
Elevated actually helps
based
him
on what we've
calm
seen
down
from
and all
Frost
that.
in his interviews, his podcast, he's always trying to stay one step ahead, keep them guessing a little bit, have special comms to face specific teams. But you're right, it's really hard to master it at that point. Gen G was so good last year, and they never changed a thing. They kept it the same. They fine-tune, they make it better, and better and better.
It's a
So
Korean approach, you know, just
Yeah.
keep consistently ironing
G
it out.
looks
They've always
great. Hope
relied
they
on the
fix their base
tactics, what's
regardless. GS
stable,
cook with
what's
his author.
consistent.
Absolutely.
Look, I mean, we already said
We
it was
have.
a great idea,
Let's
but if
go.
your players can't execute it
The
in the server,
danger
then
map.
that idea means nothing.
It's okay. We
you
are
know what
okay.
does mean something though.
Oh, we changed.
Okay.
We have Darion on
Results, but
chamber
we got
now.
our agent picks here.
Okay,
This is another
okay,
change from
we
Frost.
have
This is Frost
changes.
gave it a
No
right
more
to
Astra
changing
for
up their
Darion.
comp.
Papi
We're
goes
going
back to
with the double
Astra.
controller with the
Oh,
Viper
we are
mixed in, and
cooking.
Primi
We
is on
are
the
cooking.
deadlock
Now
this
they have a
time.
deadlock
For
and they have a
GE, they're also
neon.
changing. Darion's
Viper?
going into a chamber. You already saw him upping on
Okay,
Pearl,
double
so
control. They're playing a
really
double
backing the
controller.
Darion up
That's a
here.
very
I think it's a
interesting.
very natural fit for Darion. You know, he's played a lot of Jet, he's done a lot of opping, and I do think
I
Chamber can
think
provide
this
a lot
is
of
good for
valuable,
us.
I don't wanna
So
say
they're playing a double
utility, but
controller.
lot
We're
of
playing a
impact.
double
You're seeing other
initiator.
agent changes as well.
They have a
Crystal is
deadlock,
onto the
which
server,
is going to
you
be
got the
problematic for them
breach
because if our
effectively,
lurks
so
are
they're
working,
really swapping a couple of different things around for this Abyss game.
if our lurks are working, then we'll be fine.
Love when teams go back and rework
Oh
all
shit,
their
black screen.
weaknesses,
Yep.
and
Hold on.
looks like they both cooked something up, and I have no idea who's going to be the better chef. We're going to go over to our casters to take away Map 2 Talon versus Global Esports.
Let's go.
Thank you very much. Yeah, big changes.
All good, don't worry.
On both
You
sides.
said calm
Now,
down or calm down?
I know
Calm
everyone,
down.
Chat, Reddit, everyone's already still looking at Talon and saying Primi's
Viper
still
Neon,
on
yeah,
the
they
line,
try to
what's
work
going on
around.
here? But, well, let's wait and see. Let's wait
Primi
and
on
see, because
deadlock. Primi is just
Primi
gone for the flex all
It's
completely.
much more about baiting out those crosshairs, and then the rest of the team is there to trade. So we'll see if Primi's set up for some of that fragging power.
Okay, so
So what do you have in terms of util? Oh, we have very less util. We're going for plain fights.
I just said that we got
Nice, that's actually good damage already. He came forward and he's like, piche ja, piche ja. Nice, good damage. We have two sheriffs. Nice shot, Darion. Instantly, he's having a better game.
Yeah, and we're just gonna get
Instantly better game from Darion. Let's go. What a shot, dude.
But Crystal still here
He
as well.
told
But then
sit
there's
down.
the support from Kelly S.
Twitch
Folks,
stream, yes,
keep
yes.
your
Sorry,
eyes
sorry,
on the
sorry.
movement of Kelly S, 'cause he
Wait,
has
or
been
I'll
very
rather
busy on
just
that first map and now already
wait.
in the first round of Abyss as well. Let's take a little bit of time to talk about that chamber, though. The Des touched upon it, but that chamber can gain you so much aggressive space for that extra information. So I'm curious what kind of positions Darion takes.
Especially with how he holds sight lines as well. I mean, speaking of his
Oh.
past experiences as a Jet, it's
That's
just
how
right
Felipe
there.
does, he
And
does.
he's able
Nice,
to hold it down
Darion.
again from the back of heaven.
Nice, good
Covering it down,
trades.
Poppy comes back in for the trade. That's Primmy gone, and you're working
Nice
numbers
one.
at this point. Udotan gets
Yeah,
another.
Poppy, just stay alive.
What are you gonna do?
Just
He tries
stay
to slip through
alive,
with the
Poppy.
ghost, but
Yeah,
he slips
let's
out after the fault line. That's
go.
instantly the round handed over to
Beautiful
Global
pistol,
Esports.
man.
Not the start you
Beautiful
wanted after
pistol.
that first map, but you'll just have to pick it up once you get a chance to get some buys in. Meanwhile, Global Esports,
Beautiful
Darion
pistol. Look at
not
the shot,
missing
dude.
those shots, gets
Boom.
the very first kill with the
Destroyed.
headshot,
Second
and he's
shot.
able to finish
Boom.
off the Neon
Destroyed.
as well. We should note, I mean, it's been a little bit, but you know, Darion, he played a lot of chamber. They touched upon it. He used to be a Jet player. He used to be an Opper. But you look at his
Let's
overall
go.
career, it's still his second most played agent. So
Twitch
I
is
mean,
different. It
this
looks
is
so
gonna be
clear.
like the back of
I
his hand for
have to
Darion in
agree.
chamber.
Just one heck of a
The
sniper.
thing is, I can't rewind.
Especially on the B side of things, it definitely works out incredibly well. But right now,
So they're
Force
taking
spy coming
aggressive
out from
mid.
Talon. All
As you would
have armor,
expect,
all
mid
stingers.
is
This
their
gonna be a
thing
full
with
push
this
in.
farm. Oh, they're running
Okay,
in full
going
speed.
for the barrier mesh
So
as well.
we're
They want to
going
go for a
aggressive as
full
well.
wraparound onto the A side. I don't mind it, and they will
they
able
bought
to
in.
punish
They
Udotan.
bought.
They punish Kelly
They
S as well,
forced.
and now Crystal all alone. Just the sheriff, he gets stunned against the stingers.
Nice shot.
One, not
Oh,
able
nice
to connect
try.
onto the second.
that's
They're
the flood,
forced, dude. They're forced.
instantly into the site. I mean, Kelly has heard the footsteps, but with the Guardian, couldn't quite fend off, all that incoming footsteps.
Yeah, there's a
Down to
hard
last
round.
player now. It's just Poppy and
It was a
Ben
hard round.
picking
They
up
went
that
very
Guardian, able to
quickly.
make it ring. Poppy down with the headshot. So Talon strikes back off the quick force buy on the second round.
And
They
that is
bought.
a bit of a
Fuck,
one
man.
and done
God
force
damn it.
buy, but it's a very aggressive one as well. I mean, the speed that they're able to actually not just go through vents, but they wrap around all the way the bend of mid so that anyone in vents doesn't really have an exit, right? You go out through main, you're getting pinched. You come out from vents, you try to fight there, you're getting pinched. You try to go back to spawn, you're getting pinched. And that's only doable because it's the Deadlock and the Neon able to block off any sort of fast rotate from the defenders.
I think it's also a little bit of that Viper wall from Ben as well, though, right? I mean, it's kind of impressive. They keep doing the same thing. I mean, you got to keep an eye on that for the future rounds. But right now, back into B.
Where's the wall this
Darren's
time? This
already
time it's
swapped
gone
sides
mid.
over onto the A site.
The Viper wall mid.
He's just gonna get pushed away.
Oh,
Doesn't
Udo's
really
already
take
towards
damage there. He's able to get out.
deep mid.
Still space afforded, and now
Udo's
Talon
already
pretty
deep
much
mid.
kind of gets the free sight.
Nice,
It's just
okay, one
classic.
trade, one
Kelly
for
has
one trade.
jumped
Kelly gets
over,
two.
Actually managed
Kelly
to
actually
get
gets two.
another shot, but thankfully Talon managed to bring things back to their control. So now it's pretty soon. Spike planted. How
There's
does
no
she
way.
try to deal with this?
Are we going for the flank? No, we're
Yeah,
not.
I mean, already you've taken too much damage that you
They're
shouldn't
checking the
have,
flank,
but obviously you look at the creds. Overall, in the grand scheme of
We
things,
shouldn't be
Talon
giving
okay
them any
here
more
to
obs.
wrap things
Don't
up
give them
here
any more obs.
and just
Just
keep
die to
that
the spike.
advantage. Meanwhile, for GE, I mean, barrier mesh. Maybe you try to fish for
Just
some
die
kills
to the
for Garrett
spike.
try
Don't
to
give them
get
any more obs.
Tour de Force
Honestly, just
online
don't give them any
ASAP,
more
But
obs.
outside of that, it looks like it's going to be just
Don't
going
even
down to
kill
the
them,
spike
bro.
as the answer.
Don't give them any more obs.
Trying to play around it.
Don't
still.
give them any more
Yeah,
obs,
maybe trying to
man.
get the Tour de Force online. He had the sight lines, but couldn't quite react in kind.
Okay, he's got a
as
weapon.
soon as,
Yeah, save.
a little
Just go back.
utility was placed. So quick reactions from Talon again, and now just high-low setup.
Why?
Crystal unfortunately walks into it.
But
Yeah,
why
trying to make
though?
it sound like he picks up the gun and leaves, and then decides, okay, well, if I have a Phantom, if I can get two
But-
kills,
but
maybe
why?
some extra points over towards my ultimate.
Wait,
Not
why?
going
Why?
to
Why
happen,
would we
though.
just do
Everyone's
that?
still a little ways away on the side of GE towards those ults, and I mean, Kelly is wreaking havoc on the site. But right now, Talon, they look a lot more locked in than they did over on Splay.
Definitely working a lot better, especially with how they're taking things in their hands right now, being proactive. So keeping an eye
All
again
good,
on
all
that
good.
Viper wall. It's still blocking off quite a bit of mid, and you
They
can
have.
see that it
Oh,
definitely
we have up.
forces
Alright,
G
we're
to
going
invest
aggressive
some
on here.
players into at least
Let's go.
playing around mid a bit more.
Deep recon for a
They
very
know
aggressive
Darion's
position. These are
here,
the things you
which
can
means
afford
they
to
can
do
expect
with
the
that
op here.
chamber. We saw some of that chamber coming
They know
out from
Darion's here,
Americas as well,
so
where
they
you're
know
able to
that
take
the
so
op
many
is
different
most
op angles with
likely
that rendezvous.
in this spot.
Pulling it. A little bit of an off angle though.
Yeah, they spotted the op as well.
Spots the neon, but couldn't
Nice.
quite.
That's actually a
fill the
very
slide,
good
So at least he gets away in time.
take out of the op. They countered
That
that
was
really
kind of
well.
dicey. I'm surprised he even stayed for that first shot, just knowing that it's a neon, and you were just barely spotted by the drone, but perhaps hoping that they didn't quite recognize it.
That's one of the things that Darren has a lot of experience with as well, like dealing with neons. He did that in VCL just last year.
We have broken the mid door, so we do have control of that.
Crazy shots. Now we mentioned that toxic
Now we're
screen
going back
earlier,
towards
obviously,
B.
just as
Udo's
any
worried
double
about
control is
mid.
putting in a
Now
lot of
mid
that
has to
pressure,
be
cutting off
watched.
some of that rotate, and then Ban putting pressure onto Vents right now as well, trying to go for a deep wraparound. Annihilation is going to be able to catch Yudotan.
Nice
That
puppy.
should soften the defenses.
Puppy.
He's hiding away. They're not quite sure. Has he dropped or has he not? They can't quite make up their mind. He drops.
Nah.
He's not going to get that kill.
Should have waited for another couple of seconds.
Still, though, you're taking a look at how Ban
Nice
is
shot.
effectively lurking out from the back. GE, they try to push on through.
All
They're
good.
still up in towards heaven.
Carry
trying
off
to make
line,
use of some of these
Darion.
sight lines. Crystal.
Crystal scoring!
Here's Ben.
Crystal!
Thinking about it.
Crystal!
Able to swing back
Yeah!
there, and there, final shot for
Yo,
Darion to
that's
slam
such
down
good
GE,
coverage, man.
able to
Crystal
equalize
aware.
scoreboard.
Unagi.
No, I don't think there
Unagi.
was any sound there.
He's got
I think that's
Unagi.
just really,
Unagi.
really big heads up play in the fact that they have yet to see the Viper. Whoever made that call and said, watch your backs, we haven't seen Viper, that is the calm of the round right there. That's the call you need, because if it wasn't for that, Ban was able to get a free double kill.
Nice.
He's just watching out for it because you already have that op. You
Well
already
done.
have Darian watching the site. You trusted
Crystal
him to
got
get that
read. I'm pretty sure
information.
somebody
What
would
a
have
good
told
ult
him.
from GE.
Somebody would have told him.
Being that spotter for Darian, I mean, Crystal, you gotta love the cohesion on the side of G, and right now back into it, it's Darian
Aggressive.
taking that aggressive space once more.
Ooh.
Pushing out this time.
No,
and Freddy waits
Darion.
for it. Good punish. Knows the mind of someone who wants to op. Does he suspect the second? He's waiting for it.
Crystal
Picks up the op.
anticipating
Yep,
push out as
gets
well.
away.
He's gonna have to back off now.
Nice Udo.
Yeah,
But
you
he's
know,
very
Tom,
low.
good
5
hold, though.
HP.
I mean, anytime you're playing against these double controllers, it's either you try to push out yourselves or you kind of just have to wait. You have to leave that mid open and try to push out of a side so that you can go for faster rotates and get that information better. And GE, this is something they've cleaned up a lot compared to last week.
Yeah, able to work with it this time, especially with Poppy into the stars on the site, so he's able to kind of
Nah.
relay through. But unfortunately,
Nah, they
Talon
just
this time
ran in
managed to
through.
come in with the flood. 2-3 players all through the smokes, and Poppy wasn't able to hold it back. So a bit of a retake scenario now
It's
without
an
the
annoying
numbers.
space to be in.
GE gonna
Abyss
have to
on
try to
defense
at
is
least
very annoying.
get some picks. They do have the
Changed
also
Kurunev to
get a save
Araxis,
as well.
Darion, Araxis buff.
Yeah, something
Let's
to
go.
consider because your econ is
Did he?
all
I
over the
didn't
place
see
right now.
that.
The credit's not quite evened out for GE. So if you believe that the operator is really, really important for those defensive rounds, which I would imagine you do, given the chamber, I think you got to keep that. So it looks like Crystal's just in position to save. And Kelly S just trying to see if he can get a couple cheeky kills. But look at the wraparound from Governor. He wants to punish the op. Finds one. Oh, okay. We'll finish off the kill. Knows he doesn't quite have the opening anymore to chase for the second.
A little bit dicey.
Yeah, just
That
stick tight.
is a gun picked up nonetheless. Oh, he's wrapping around.
Didn't
Spot
spot
just
him,
yet.
yeah.
Goes around the corner. And given the
We're
help,
fine.
it looks
We're
like
cool.
Governor also
We're
just
cool.
saying, all right, I'll cool off. All right, I didn't spot
We're
you
cool, we're
enough.
cool, we're cool. No problem.
Just
We're cool.
wait and not really take that risk.
Able to keep things in control. Definitely a bit
Ah,
of an
that
improvement for
elbow is
Talon.
that
Nonetheless,
elbow,
being
dude.
this aggressive and being this active and being able to take those guns away, being able to take the site and flood it through the smokes that way,
Ah,
clearly
all
shows
good.
their mentality and wanting to take yet
Abyss
another
is an
strong
annoying
lead
map for us.
onto their first half.
And I really
But
like
we'll
it.
be
I
okay.
think that round from Talon just now, round 5.
Okay,
is
we
going to be
still
very
have
representative
another
of
op.
just how
We have
every round
Darion's
should be
ult
playing
now,
out for them.
and he's
Get
going
some
mid.
information,
He
if
knows
you
that
push
mid
out,
is
they punish
constantly being
GE,
taken by
and
these
then they
guys.
divide them in mid, and then it's a flood with the neon. So now the answer is, let's take
Nice.
them out in mid.
Nice,
Good
good
for
getaway.
the fight.
Good getaway.
Out
That's
to the
it.
turret
Well done.
force. The first
You
shot
stopped.
down
You
into
stopped that
Governor,
one
and all of a
aggressive
sudden,
guy, and now you're
Talon
gonna
has to back
re-clear that
off.
angle as well. Good job. You know that A-main's coming in because you've seen the drone.
Already
Udo's
given
been
up, trying to
spotted,
hide
but
away
they've
from
got the
that
breach here.
drone.
No, breach is
Looks
gonna
like
stun.
Yudotan might
Does he have
been
stun?
hidden.
Kelly doesn't have stun, but he has aftershock.
Cosmic Divide. You do have your own to try to counter it on a retake. Oh man, another repeat with the op this time. A little bait and switch. Big risk.
Nice
but
one.
Crystal still holding
Good
strong
one,
defense,
Crystal.
so they feel comfy on the site.
Another
And
running
Talon,
B.
They are frantically realizing there's
Now
too
they're
many
running
members
B.
here on the site.
So
No, wait, they're going back
around
A.
position, or at least thinking about it, but they're doubling back.
Oh, big mistake.
Trying to
Big
use
mistake.
that little pocket that might have been
it a
available
big
on the
mistake?
Cosmic Divide to fake them out, but I don't think, I don't know if G even heard them, because I don't think we saw Kellius pass that wall.
I mean, I
But
don't.
yeah, now they're second guessing themselves, so surely I don't think they heard it at all.
Oh no.
We're
But
okay. We're
Tommy,
still okay. 4v3, we
just-
go together.
Close enough to the side and having the numbers to possibly make something happen. Surely now they hear that spike tap.
Yeah, but the wraparound coming in from
Ooh,
Crystal,
Jit
that's going to be
Boy's
big. And
position
Jit Boys, he
is
might just let
good.
Kellius slip through and take out one of his teammates.
So in the position, a little bit far too deep, while the rest of his team just kind of holds out around the spike, crews farther back. So that
Crystal.
marks Crystal.
Oh, yes.
He gets off.
Yes.
Just to throw out the recon. Crystal kind of slipping
Yes.
through. Sova versus Sova. It's just down to the gunplay and the angles. Crystal,
No,
unfortunately, shoulder spotted out.
They don't know that
That's
they're
them
heaven.
But do they know that heaven's being held?
Man.
No.
Shit,
Because
that
you
was
saw
actually
that
well
reaction
played by
coming in
Talon.
from the
They
spike
played
tap,
that
and you saw the side
perfectly.
center as well, just not enough time, and GE will have
We
to
had
back
everything. I
off.
think there's
That
timeout.
should be
Now there's going to
another
be a
round
timeout.
for
For sure, there's
Talon.
going to be a
They're on the
timeout.
hunt. They got to get out of the spike radius anyway, and Kellius will
Yeah,
survive
timeout,
just
timeout,
barely
timeout coming
with
in.
that Vandal.
I can feel it. There's a timeout coming in right now.
So once again, I mean, sure, you get shut down in mid, but it's the same idea, right? You're still able to push the chamber out. You threaten him to force a rendezvous out. Then you still
We
require
had decent
GE
control,
to
but I
try to
feel like where
reinvest
it
a
lacked
lot
was
into
the
mid.
guys
That's when you
on
take the chance to
site
flood
should
into
have
A.
gotten more
Obviously, it
pressure
doesn't
done
work
so
out.
that the
Go to
flank
A,
could have
and then
been
double
more
it back
effective.
onto A site. Good call from
If
Cruz.
the side guys would have put pressure earlier, then Crystal would have taken the round.
Hold it from heaven as
No
well.
timeout?
Additional angles to work with.
Tech pause?
Ultimate's being cycled online.
No,
there
timeout.
as
Like I
well.
said, yeah, like I knew it. Absolutely knew it.
Timeout, presumably from the side of GE. Trying to fix
Abyss is
things
attack
up. Now,
sided.
last
It
week,
is
something that we pointed
very
out. They
slightly
really
attack
lacked
sided.
the proactivity to try to go out on a main, get that information.
See,
this time,
I'm
they're
just
doing
saying
it, but
that
Primi and
if
then
we are
some
able
other
to shut
members
out an
are
area,
always waiting by,
I would
just
say we
punishing them, saying,
re-clear
no,
it. They
no,
put
no,
the
you don't
recon.
get free
I know,
information,
like towards
and you
Amen,
will
they
just
put that
accept the fact
recon.
that your rotates will be late.
And they
So,
thought that,
is
you
the
know, because
adjustment
it's
now to
re-cleared, we
use
should be able to
try to
go
out.
towards
I mean,
B.
you
We don't have any
could,
info
but
on
you
mid.
don't
We've got
know
4
who
people
actually
stacking here.
steps into a fact.
Should have just waited and
Then what
played
if Talon just
B,
responds, and then what if they just put a barrier
played
that
on
shuts
B
it down?
retake
So
together.
trapped in A, maybe no information where
Because
GE
you had A
is.
control anyway.
Trade you to
But you're
one.
relinquishing A control
Yeah,
and you're in the
absolutely.
midst of running
Steps
towards
in
B as well. So you don't have control of anywhere then.
Chamber in mid, trying to get that first pick. That's fine. Maybe you repeat that, but the reaction afterwards, rather than just re-clearing mid, maybe a sudden push out somewhere else to constantly keep Talon guessing.
Yeah, exactly what Chobra said.
Some of their options available to them right now. I mean, being able to fight for that neutral ground, but at the same time, it's just wondering about how Talon's able to work around it, or if they're holding on the other sides, and especially, again, working with that double controller setup that they have. Mid is always kind of
Going
in
aggressive
contention.
again.
Udotan being stuck inside of B-Link.
Okay, just a little bit of a fake bait there for the ult orb, and eventually they'll be able to secure that for themselves.
One kill,
And they
one
need to
shot,
if they left.
and we're out.
So it's an absolute trap play.
Ah,
Jerry
nice try.
can't quite land that shot.
All good, all good, all good, all good. It wasn't eco for us anyway. We
It's a
get
shutdown, but now
we get 2 ults next round as
this is
well,
the
so
action
that's
from
good.
GE to try to come back in,
Right
pick
now,
them up.
those guys have
Possible
3,
inside
so we need to be
being
able to
built.
match it
is
up. And they've
a bit of
got
an
3
ego
strong
round
ults to
for
be
GE,
fair.
but still,
And Governor's also gonna
Block
get his
starting
ult, so
things off
that'll
that
also
way.
be a problem.
Yeah, I don't mind the piling on to B, right? If you get a kill onto Kellius, maybe even the Rolling Thunder if the time allows for it to try to just win the round out of attrition.
They're going
It's gonna be a hard
B,
fake.
stuns
Talon not
himself.
taking any chances.
Still
If
has
they get a
backside,
reaction out of
split
here,
out.
they'll
Poppy's
immediately
still
go
in the
into A site,
smoke.
still creeping forward, but they start to see some of that util come out on
Fall
B.
down! Fall
The
down!
main force
Fall
will
down,
be
fall down,
going
Governor,
to
fall
A.
down.
yeah, just
Oh, the Hunter's Fury baited out.
Why?
Onto that plant, and now it's just going to be planted on A site. Governor, he's done his job.
Now they're gonna Viper ult. Are they not gonna Viper ult?
fortunate with the
Yeah, he's gonna go back and Viper ult now. He's gonna Viper ult, yeah.
back into
As you'd
the A
expect, he's
side.
gonna Viper
Okay,
ult.
Viper's pit up as well, just for added measure, but now in towards fence, and Jit Boy's holding it. Bit of an angle, spots them out.
Yeah, that's an
Double
easy
kill.
angle to hold, dude.
And now there's not much you can
Just
do.
wide
Poppy
swing that,
not gonna
no.
be able to find that kill instantly. Udotan did pick up the Phantom, but the retake itself looks kind of impossible. Okay, Jit Boys, he might actually get a couple extra kills himself. He's aware of it. No,
Nice.
Udotan's gonna get
Okay.
behind.
We're making them feel a little uncomfortable. Udo gets one more. Yes, Udo.
Poppy obviously
Nice.
wanting to go down
Drop
to
their
the
weapons.
spike. Looks like he's not gonna be
Force
given
them
the
to
option
waste
do
util.
so. Just trying to bounce back and forth. He has a rifle himself, so he could just save that over. And that's going to be the choice from GE.
Alright. We need to chill a little bit.
2 lead for Talon. What
Wasting
a
ults on
choice
save
there.
round was good
I
for
mean, talk
G
about
though.
fakes like
Yeah,
these,
that is
especially
good.
When you're ahead of the econ, is it really necessary? But
We
just giving
didn't
them
have
that, okay, we
to
don't know
put
where
down
Singh pushed out
our
from.
ult. I don't know why
Looks like, but
Crystal
they
committed
should
to
be
that.
Going for a stack. I
But
don't mind it, especially because it's the neon, right? You can try to get out usually a little bit slippery. You're able to buy a lot of time. And Governor, I mean, he baits out the Hunter's Fury. That's
so
more than you
now
can
I feel like we should put pressure on mid. If we put pressure on mid, we'll at least have control, which I think we are doing right now.
An eco round for GE, so getting a read for
Oh,
things
he's
now,
gotten
but this is the
ahead.
adjustment. It's gonna be
Nice,
Udotan
Udo.
pushing down mid.
Brilliant, Udo. Get out of there. That's it. Simple.
During that, they
Simple
still have
shit.
that forward position on
Nice
A
one,
as
Udo.
well. So yeah, now doubling down on where you push out from. So that way you can get the one and done kill in mid and back off. You don't have to be afraid.
Poppy's
about
holding
on
B
your position.
alone.
It's still a double
We
save.
have the op
So
on
this
A
requires talent to
again.
now use
They're gonna
utility.
drone
But
this.
the
Obviously, they're
question
gonna drone
is,
this.
if you have to use the rendezvous, which you will, where else do you push out from again? Does Yudotown push out from mid once more? Because there's still a full minute left on the clock. Just holding for now.
That trap setup is so good, man. Because every time he puts the trap here, if he slides out, he gets instantly slowed, even if so they can't chase him. That's actually really good. That's a good bait and switch setup. And actually, no, it's a safety trip. It's a very safe fail trip. Fail safe, sorry.
Not going to be able to really displace that crosshair as much, but Darion, he gets tagged.
Fast lane up as well. So trying to slip on through with
Oh
that
shit.
relay vault now
Yep.
out. Kelly's not quite able to react with it. Second rendezvous now used, but
No.
unfortunately, just animation not quite up in time. Darren gets skunned off, and that's gonna be now up
Nice.
to Crystal. Out from heaven,
Oh, he
trying
missed
to
him.
work alongside it. Kind of avoiding the annihilation, which didn't quite connect into him, so not too bad for now, but towards the back of spawn as well.
Nice,
It's
Poppy.
blocked off. Yudotan, though, still able to land a bit of a shot.
Yeah, and sees Chip Boys as well. Chip
Oh,
Boys are taking so much
he's
damage.
one, dude.
He's now going to have to hide away. You know he's trapped.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
And it's a two-man push out from spawn. They gotta take
Nice.
Chip Boys first. That's an easy kill. And the second one, good crosshair displacement for Poppy.
Good
And a retake
round,
for
man.
all three members.
Finally, that was a
with
good
nice
round.
retake against Talon Esports
Holy
here in round
shit.
8.
Good round.
Losing players initially thanks to the Neon, but then at the same time just being able to hold their ground.
Crystal getting that kill here was so important.
Buying time.
And then
waiting
staying
for
alive.
enemies to come on through. The
Crystal
crosshair
staying
displacement
alive
again,
there
just
was
perfect.
such a big
The
thing
retake
for us.
protocols.
Yeah, honestly, the
Because
side
we
pick
lost
itself
two
was
here.
pretty good. I almost thought
And
Kelly
then
just maybe pushed out too
Crystal
far. But
getting
you
that
have
one,
Thunder. You could have used
very
it to buy
important,
time
and then
as
staying
well,
alive.
give time for Yudotan to re-peek into mid, but he gets caught over there with the stun, so he's not able to get out in time. But at the end of the day, it's good patience from his remaining teammates for that retake.
Udo got this on?
They
Yeah,
switch it
he
up,
did.
push
Him and
out
Crystal
from
both.
B side with the breach, with the recon.
Oh, we're going aggressive. We're gonna take B
That's a
control.
deep recon as well. You have to give him
Completely
so
cleared
much
out B.
space here.
Nice, Darion.
Darion
Good
with a
shit,
nice
my
shot as
boy.
well, holding that close off angle. Man, that
Nice,
shot
Poppy.
down. Poppy still anchoring on the site. And this seemed to always be what GE wanted even last week, was just let Poppy do his thing on the A site. We try to take space elsewhere.
They're
This
gonna
time
wall
they
off
get what they want.
CT. All good, no problem. We'll take from heaven.
Drawing out the barrier mesh as well, so
Gonna clear out
we
mid,
regroup,
heaven.
breaking that down and using
Spot
the drone to
one.
re-clear
One
that space
stuck
up
on
into
towards
heaven,
that
some more
backside. You
options
know
in the
that
site.
for sure. No, that's not how we roll.
From Cruz, but they
Good
have
ult.
to
No, he
take
still
it.
gets one.
With a nice hit, but
How the fuck
Poppy
does he get one?
gonna utilize that Rolling Thunder to his advantage.
We have a recon.
We still have ults as well for Talon if they want to make sure they can secure this round.
And possibly anticipating that they are playing
Tap,
that
somebody needs to
position
tap.
with the ult as well, so maybe needing to kind of push out against it. But Cruz hanging further back. Now's the timing to set up that 100.
Brilliant ult.
Sends off those beams. Shitboy's able
Fucking
to hold out
Cruz.
the front side of things as well. But Poppy's
Do we
still
have it?
able to fight
Do
back,
we have it?
Holding the angle. Spike getting stuck. Kelly
Yes,
gets
we have it. Oh my god.
Point
0.56. Holy shit, we got that, dude.
Maybe there wouldn't be enough time, but I don't think they
What?
can tap Kelly either, so
Well
that's
done.
why
He
GE
took away the
needs to
attention
stick it.
from
Good timing
Kelly.
calculation there from GE,
Papi
knowing
took away
you
the
have to
attention from
hold it.
Kelly, and then
Look
he
at
thought that the
positions
spike
he's
had,
had.
the
GE
diffuser had
was
got
never,
off.
ever going to let go of that defuse because he had a spotter watching out a little bit close, and then he starts to peek out just to make sure he doesn't get swung on. So full faith on the timer from Kelly S. And that's going to be the defuse. That one stings quite a bit, especially with the Hunter's Fury used as well.
At the same time, just so much impact from one player, Poppy.
Brilliant ult
in
from
these
Cruz.
rounds.
Yeah, it was. It genuinely was. Because he played it till the end. I thought Asha would be the end play, but no, he was the end play.
Darren along
Ult
with
did not work in the end,
now,
obviously.
hold for that information.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's
Bad
gonna
ult.
be-
Never
that was
mind.
meant to be a trap
Bad
there
ult.
for Yudotan, just hiding him away
Never
with
mind.
that trademark, but now they realize it's not going to happen, so you just leave the operator
Oh, they're
alone,
going for the.
try to
Oh,
go
they're
for
going for
fast
the.
switch
This
where
one.
you're already a step late,
This
the
is
Neon
who's.
starts
This is
charging
who's
in,
plays
grabbing
that.
at launch. Can you hold
I saw
on
this
to the site,
yesterday
Crystal?
from,
It's a double team between Crystal and Kelly. It's a
EMEA
double swing.
team.
Crystal still
forgot.
alive with 2 kills on the
Liquid
board.
played
He's
this.
dancing around. He gets
Nice,
the third and
Crystal.
shuts down
He gets
the
3,
entire
dude.
entry. Spike dropped on site.
Crystal.
Drone out to check
Nice.
as well.
Udo gets one.
Shocked
And
out.
Udo pushes it off. Let's go. 5-5.
With the blades. GE equalized the score thanks to Crystal's efforts.
My
What a
god.
good hold. The
Crystal.
duo between
Crystal,
and
son.
Kelly S. 2 IGLs bonded
Good ult, it
together.
was
They're
good for
on
us.
the side.
Yeah.
Good trades. Crystal set up for
Bro,
the kills.
one,
And a good
and
read
then the
as well for
second.
Kelly, yes.
breaks recon, and then goes back for the third as well. So good. So good, la. So good. Is Darius playing full kickoff or Patrick who's going to come soon? Darius going to stay for as long as we need him.
What Talon's movements are, slowing down Ban or at least stopping him in his tracks.
Good scan. That's a great scan. They know the Vipers win, which means they know that the lurk's happening. And now they've seen the Neon and Breach. Sorry, Neon and Sova towards B.
On top of the box, on danger. And he's just holding close next to his
They've seen the
smokes.
Neon and Sova towards B, which means they know that there's going to be a B split. But it's been a while now, so they're going to run back. Chambers got A under control. They know exactly. It's the same old setup. It's the exact same setup as last time.
Especially mid though. Possibly
Gets away.
but right now, just
Good.
dealing with Darren to
Nice.
force that rendezvous away.
Nice, he gets a touch.
Do it.
Nice,
100
Crystal.
out, in kind from
Completely
Crystal.
unaware. Nice,
Darren
Udo
is
gets one as
through.
well. The
And
lock's
Yuratan just on
good.
the timing of it, spots out
Yo.
Dennis, tries to make the movements happen.
I love this.
Nah.
Well, he does get taken
Nice
down
try,
from
Udo.
Such a forward position to try to get a read. Did they leave a main
Ah,
or
God
not?
damn it.
Ooh, but that kill opens things up. Governor could continue to be bait. He's not quite checking for Evan. Too many angles for him to check.
Nice.
out.
Now
Well,
they
he's
now they
seen
should
it.
know it's B.
Talon, they
Poppy's
couldn't
still
make up
here.
their mind. Once Governor got the kill, are we grouping up or not? They're kind
Yeah,
of
they kind of went like,
whoa.
whoa.
Poppy's
Poppy's still here.
ready for this to just buy time before the spike gets planted.
That's why that smoke
Let's
is
go,
up.
Poppy.
Another star up by
Let's
Dangerous.
go,
Or
Poppy.
here's the hop and sets up yet another smoke, but now footsteps into it.
Let's go, Poppy.
Swing out, gets the kill, and then
Finish it off,
spot
Poppy.
dropped. 15 seconds left, and Poppy still able
Finish it off,
to double
Poppy.
back
Let's
to hold down that site. 6 rounds for GE.
Yo, that is so
You
good.
don't ever
Ah.
assume you can break into Poppy's sight. This
Haters
is why
नहीं दिख रहे
GE
हर्ष
plays
बुंस
so
की स्ट्रीम पे
poorly
किधर
around
गए
the
पता
map
नहीं भाई सब
elsewhere,
लोग भाग गए.
because Poppy is just built to anchor down. That's what he's done his
Isn't
entire
Patrick who from
career.
Thailand? Then why did others get visa? He
I
didn't.
mean,
No, Patrick was
Talon
from
looked like they're starting to
Philippines.
push and pull and
And
try
Patrick didn't get
Poppy's
visa
gotten
because
creative.
he's
These
18
guys
years old. He's never flown to Korea before, and he's got
through that
no direct source of income being shown. Like we file ITR, right? So he's got something like that. I don't know what it is. Something he didn't get visa, bro.
Really definitely starts to hurt, especially in the last round, the first half right now. But then trying to come in with
He's
the
very
fast
young.
lane,
He's still
second
18
match,
years old.
trying
That's
to
why.
flood on through with that fast lane.
He's
Cover
never been to
straight at
another
the
country.
bolts. Trying to hide around the site itself. Annihilation does connect into Kelly, yes, but Udo
Oh my
takes both
God.
angles. A second kill. Looks for the third. And trying to hold down
Nice
the
try,
angle, goes
Udo.
for the straight
Nice try,
commits, but
Udo.
unfortunately doesn't quite
Did your
connect.
best.
It's the Annihilation that connects into Poppy as well. So back to even numbers now.
I am the hater, and I am ashamed. I can't hate shit right now. I am defeated.
Draw their attention, trying to get them to peak.
Yeah. Oh, you. Wait. How did that not hit?
He's already now arrived at the
How did
site,
that not hit,
but they're
bro?
ready for it. They realize something's off. It's just the opshots. That's a distraction. We gotta keep our eyes peeled. Darion gets one.
Turns
It's a
around.
good distraction.
Yes!
Timing's
Perfect
perfect for
timing.
Crystal. Now trying to scout out where
They
the
know
last
where he
one
is. They know
Time
exactly where he
not
is.
On the side of GE. They still need to get the kill and go for the defuse. Tries to jump. Ban gets one kill. Crystal just keeps him at bay. He's trying to stick to half, but Ban is not
Ah.
given that chance. And Talon will barely tie things up in the first half.
Wow. Wow.
Crazy pacing, trying to
They're
swing
just that
things,
good.
swap
Apps
things
are fucking
around and
lootly,
back into
man.
it, being able to
That's
find
my
those
team,
two
bro.
players. Tries so
That's my
hard to
team.
actually hold down
That's
the
my
down,
team.
but
I don't care
still
even they lost this round. We're just
Talent
playing so good.
being able to work around all of
We're
it.
playing really well.
That was a crucial kill there. Just
I'm
to
not gonna.
give a
I'm
chance
genuinely
for
telling you,
GE.
it's
I mean, the
it's been such a
backdoor was
long time
great between
coming.
the two remaining
I
members
swear,
of
I
the
feel like I'm
area,
going to
but
cry
the
at
end
some
of the
point.
day, too little time left to try to leisurely spawn.
Honestly, I feel like I'm going to cry at some point. I think if G win today, I might end up crying. If G win this game right now, I probably will end up crying because we will be in the first ever upper bracket final, semi-final, upper bracket semi-final in our history of VCT.
So curious to see how they play things out. Obviously, no hard
Yeah, we'll be in our first ever upper semi-final. We'll be in our first ever upper semi-final. And we'll be facing off against T1. I swear to God, I will actually cry. It's just such a nice feeling, dude, to see your team play so well. I had my doubts on Darion, but he's doing well. Absolutely, man. He's very good.
But how else are you using that Viper. That's going to be the crucial category right now. And how
It's a homecoming. Absolutely it is. Better than TS match. Yep.
Used by Ban to make sure they get valuable information off of it.
Good half. If they lost this map, I will not feel bad. Yeah, they've done really well. Honestly, they've done really well.
Starting things off 6-6.
This team is good, but Aaron, Bazi, Dexter, Monia, Yosuke was such a hype. It was because we had like crazy high hitters, but it is what it is. What's up, Akash? Welcome back. Playing futsal tourney in office. Hey, nice, bro. That's nice. Futsal tournament is good. Have fun. All good. We won a brilliant map one, man. Amazing map one. Alright, pistol, let's go. Wait, volume back.
Classic Jit Boys anchoring alongside Ban.
Trying to spam through the smokes right now at least, but still.
Nice. We take heavy deep control. Judo. Nice. We need to be careful. Good. Good. Bait out util. Nice. They don't have the grab net anymore. They can't play us on sit up X. No!
Back far enough. Governor though.
Nice. Okay. Good trade. We get the trade. We get the trade. But okay. They get the smoke out. Who's on side? Kelly's on side. They haven't checked side. Kelly's not been checked, dude. Nice. Kelly also gets one.
For another kill onto the side of GE. Now suddenly a 4v2. Talon no longer having any form of an advantage.
Brilliant stun.
Just to keep the Neon at bay. And Kellyus is just dancing.
Oh my god.
Once again with Yudotan, it's 2 kills to each name, 3 on the board for Yudo for the entire round.
So effective.
Oh my god.
Alongside each other, right? Being able to hold out from danger, allowing Kellyus to stay alive and continuing to wreak havoc towards the back of the site.
That's unlucky, man. He just placed his TP there. That's just unlucky, honestly.
Early kills really means a lot. I thought Governor did a good job of making sure he pushes Yudotan out. Then he gets control of
ऐसे मत बोलो हमको इस मैप ही जीतना है bro. इस मैप ही जीतेंगे. We will win here. If we win against T1, top 2 team going for Pacific will also feel so good. Bro, T1 is a very different beast. It's going to be very difficult to beat T1. But the fact that we've beaten 2 big teams here will be nothing short of a great start. Amazing start.
Just holding at long range as well. They expect some of these aggressive push outs, but holding just
check close. You check close, right?
He's basically committing, right? He's saying, I'm just going to hold here until I get a kill. Well, they get the spot. Is it going to be a double swing? No. They want to even plant Jit Boys. They're really committing out to this fake. I mean, if he can get a kill, it would be great. But do they ever quite peek out?
They won't. Nice. Good GE. Good shit.
From above, but obviously with the toxic screen there, you're opening yourself up.
Good shit, boys. And now he's crawling. It doesn't matter. He can crawl in. Oh, they're rotating B. Yep. Bad read. Now they will know that it's not B.
That should be quite a bit of information as well for Talon.
We should run in. We should run in now.
They know they can buy time with the Bearmesh on A. However, they now realize Jit Boys being sent all the way deep for the flank. Nobody there. Bearmesh will be broken, and the rotate is going to be late before the spike gets
Good shit.
planted.
You got a free sight. Nice. There we go. Easy does it. Now just have to care about flank.
Sets himself up on top of the boxes. A little bit of crosshair displacement as well, but back into it. Spikes has been planted for main, so that's where they're going to hold.
Oh wait, they're just gonna force them to go back towards Jit Boys, and he gets a couple of maybe exit frags. They want to just die to the spike.
The only thing will be Jit Boys. He's already on the flank. See if he can get an exit. If not, he needs to make sure that he goes down to one of the opponents, or maybe even just jump off the stage here, because there is no further chance for Talon to try to get any sort of advantage in this round.
Best thing about this team is that we have 4 superstars, not one. Even one win, let's take over. Absolutely, man. Just check your flank, guys. Check your flank. Care for flanks.
He's gonna go forward, try to just get whatever he can.
Jit Boys just fell off the map.
Just with the sheriff, yeah, he'll just go
all good.
It, but eventually
no problem.
Nothing really
no problem.
lost there of value, right? Just the sheriff. You're not losing any investment. You're also not giving away an ult orb to the opponent.
What are they reading? They're reading a crayon book, bro, right now. They're reading crayon book, and we are reading the theory of time by Stephen Hawking. They're reading coloring book. Nursery coloring book they're reading. In which we have colored with blue, white, and red. And these guys are like, oh, looks nice. Alright. Mid take again. We're going on double. We're going to be split this time. Oh, I've seen this before. I've seen this before. So now they're going to force a fight towards this area. We're going to try and take control of this area mainly. But they have a drone being sent. So they spotted one.
might have spotted out a little bit more as well.
We're not taking control of that area.
It's a
Okay.
fast hit.
I don't mind that.
Completely ignored, and you
Jit
expect
boys.
to push out,
Okay.
but Darian not able to really clear the inside of that.
Nice,
smoke.
Kelly.
Trade from Kelly, yes, but that's the spike down. Now
Ban has a
he needs to be
spike, so
careful
now
where
we're
he
gonna
chooses
have to
position
go
himself,
and
because he's gonna be open from a lot of different angles. He's just gonna have to fight his way out.
Holds it from the close.
nice Yudo.
Ooh,
Holy
Yudo
shit,
ton that he's
destruction
pushing against.
max.
Instantly spike
And now
picked
they're
up.
gonna come on the
Bridges
flank though.
planted
They were
out to
too
the side
late,
of the
dude.
full 3-on-3
These guys should have
engine.
run in because they saw 2 mid. So they should have expected that Yudo's leading that as well.
That area as well. He's creating
Oh,
another
wow.
cross angle.
Papi.
Suspect it.
Papi.
Do you imagine
Oh,
both
Papi.
these spot each other?
No.
Pretty very
IO
quickly.
NT.
So now inside,
Nice.
Yudo Tan gets ahead of it.
Nice Yudo. Dash away.
Takes down Primi. Goes in for yet
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
another dash anyway, but Crystal comes in
Yeah.
to support as well. He spots out the
No.
barrel. Yudo Tan
No, 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 no.
goes for the
No,
kill.
why?
Cruz
Why?
able to
No,
strike
we didn't
back
need it.
against
We didn't need
GE.
it.
The
We
round
didn't
picked
need
up by
it. We didn't have to
Talon.
peek.
Cruz always so trustworthy when Talon most needs him, because I was thinking against Yudotan and Crystal, it looked like they were pretty.
Where is your
well
jersey?
trained.
I don't
They
have
were going
jersey,
back
but-
and forth with the bait and switches, but they never quite were able to peek out at the same time. And
Okay.
Cruz just reads it
put it
perfectly.
to
Says
wash.
this is the only
I
chance
put
I
the
get.
legacy
I just
t-shirt to
gotta win
wash.
these fights one at a time, and you'll be able to bring one round back for Talon Esports.
I've put the legacy t-shirt to wash. It's in the washing machine right now.
Very
Holy
quick
fuck,
on
dude.
that.
That was unnecessary.
Against
Honestly,
Yudo.
we
He
didn't
was
need
just
to.
ready
We
for it.
didn't need to
Obviously,
peek.
both Silvas knowing the
Should have
location of each
waited.
other. However, that was their buy round, so that's where.
What's
it's going
up,
to slow
Webzor?
things
Welcome
for
back.
Talon. So you'll collect some of the half armors, but you're just gonna hold.
We need
onto
to-
the
we
credits.
can win
It's
against
only one round
T1.
apart. You gotta think for the long game.
Just need to push hard. We can make it Bangkok. Absolutely.
That in mind.
T1 is gonna be. I'm not gonna lie.
Time.
T1 is
Defensive setups now.
like 4 steps
something
ahead. Not 4,
different.
like 3
Just,
steps ahead of Talon.
Kind of pad
So
up the A side a little bit more.
Yeah, I like the sonic
Yeah.
sensors here, so that if you choose to try to wrap around on bridge, try to really flank onto that back site. There's double sonic sensors, and Bam would have been ready for a quick peek out. Then you try to hold.
they
for
have.
heaven,
We
but
broke. We
not
broke the
seeing
wall. No,
anything.
yeah. We saw
Talon
Primi.
trying to get
So
ahead
no
of the
deadlocks here,
Both
which
going
means
to
they know that the
spot on
deadlock
A at
setups
the
on
same
A.
time. And so both the Silva and the Chamber know of each other's
They know the
location.
deadlock
Okay,
setups on
a
it.
little
These guys are
fumble
not
from
using the
Cruz, but
deadlock at
Governor
all the
with a
way
nice
we
pick
were
up with the dual
using.
rifle.
Especially on this map, deadlock is.
Work out against Min. I mean, hearing that drone from Crystal earlier before.
So they
just
saw
pressure
Cruz
on
here
top of the
earlier.
man, forces them to use util to re-clear mid.
Okay, with the barrier mesh out now.
We
on
saw
that
Cruz
timing,
here
has the
earlier.
minute mark
We
on
know
the
that
game as
deadlock's
well.
there, which
Talon,
means we're gonna
all
start
eyes
walking up
trained
towards
onto
B,
mid. It has
where
to be
Governor's the
played
only
no
one with the
matter what,
rifle.
otherwise it's a
Double
wild
swing.
rush in the
3,
last 20
2,
seconds.
1.
Looks like right now it's going to be that B side, and Governor, they line up for it.
Not like
That's
that,
a
3 to
double
1.
headshot. Able to control that spray, and now spike down as well. It should be the round for Talon. And GE, they're already positioning themselves away to safety, going for a save.
No other option. That's the best they can do right now.
Nah. Okay, that's not.
Not for Talon. The setup really
Do
works
you remember
out
what
really
happened to
well.
Talon last year?
And
Benkai
they're able
missed
to
a
upgrade their
lot,
weapons.
missed up a
That's
shot
a
on
big
Breeze, and
part
we
of this
lost.
as well,
Yep.
right?
We should have won
realized
that
off
game,
of
bro.
buy round in the previous
Season would have been
round,
different.
they're not able to continue to buy up, so they say, okay,
But
we
here
take
we
the
are.
loss, and now they get a
It's okay,
third
all
for it.
good though.
That's gonna pay off
They
dividends
got
for
a
Talon as
thrifty,
time
got away with
brings
2
up
guns as
8-2.
well.
This map has
A little
neck and
expensive
neck.
round for us.
You know, we got big time over on the desk, always wanting all 3 maps. He wants maximum Pacific Valorant, and we might be on track to try to make his dreams come true once again here in week 2.
Dude, one of you needs to go a little wider, no? Why would you line up there?
Playing out so far, Talon is definitely showing that even
There's
though
a timeout from
it
G. Has to be a
wasn't
timeout from
the
G.
best map that they cooked up.
Yep.
Still putting
Timeout
Premi
from
on some of these
G
other agents and
itself.
being able to work alongside, you know, a lot
Papi
of
should
the
get
utilities
in
this
franchise.
way
No one saw him. How I
definitely gives them
wonder.
more value.
I mean, he's here now and
Just like
he's with
the
us,
reverse of the
thankfully.
first map, it's going to be GE using up both of their timeouts.
If
before
he didn't
Talon
lose, we
released
might not
on a
have this
single
team, so
one.
all good. Fair
Talon
enough.
held on strong in the first half, realized
Destiny,
what their win
or
conditions
the
would
way
be going into
the way the
second
rocks
half.
stumble, I
They made
guess.
it that 6-6, and once again they even things out at 8-8, and GE will have to figure out an answer here on their attack.
I can imagine it's definitely possible, though. I mean, the fact that they're coming in off of this 13-3
Golu
loss
played
to
really well
Seattle
last year. He
week,
exceeded
they've already
expectations.
made the adjustments. They're also
I would say he
adapting
had
on
better
the fly to
potential.
things.
I would say he
Definitely
could have
a lot better
been
for this team overall.
more. He had highs. He when he's playing the Sage on Icebox, somehow he's one of the best players in Pacific.
out the
but
controller setup.
overall he
So I
was
about to say
rated
that
pretty low last year.
beneficial for them to
I
try to
would
go a
have
bit
liked to
more
see. He was
headstrong
good,
to one of the sites,
but he
right?
could have
Which is
been better.
not going to be able to really win a mid-fight unless you land all your shots, sure. But outside of that, in terms of utility, that Viper and the double controller on the side of Talon is too oppressive for a mid-battle. So going in fast onto that
Where is
B
Ben
side,
Kai now
wasn't
retired?
quite sure if it'll be a
He's
five-man
looking
hit,
for
but that
assistant
looks like
coaching
to be the
jobs, I
plan
think.
off of the timeout for GE.
So straight on.
Oh, nice.
headstrong
Judo.
hit into the side.
Good
Yudo
clearance.
with the blades, finds that
The
whole
dome's
side's
been
mid
cleared
game.
as well.
But this
That's
is what
actually
I
a
wanted to
really
know
good
is
retake
earlier,
smoke.
if you go for
This
four-man
this
hit
Viper
and try
orb
to
is
hold
a
them
really
off
good
and make
retake
this,
smoke, and
there's
even
a
this
very
wall
good
towards
likelihood
mid that they've
that there's
put
going to be a
is
fight.
actually
Now, they
really
are
nice.
ready
It
for
gives them space to
Blake
actually
falling
walk in
all the way
deeper
back. You still
on
have that
3
trading mark
sides.
as well, and the
Right?
rendezvous
That's actually
from
really
Darion.
good.
It's a bit of a risky situation onto danger, but he will have one more chance.
Yeah, watching for
Darion, that's a brilliant
the rolling
ult.
thunder as well, just
No,
about to run out
Darion.
of time too. It does
Oh,
connect.
nice!
So
Let's
many
go,
plays
Yudo!
Talon.
Let's
Here
go,
comes
dude! We
Yudo
just
Talon.
destroyed them in
Alongside Darren, all
seconds!
that's left now. Jit Boy's playing up around
Destroyed
stairs.
in
Has to kind of back
seconds.
off, thinking about going for the
Amazing
save.
shit. What a
Yudo
ult.
still
That ult was
making
everything.
noise.
Yeah,
These
it's
guys,
just
I don't know
get the
why.
chase
I don't know
on the
why,
side, so
but
pick up that
they
kill
have
right
when they have
as
the
he
orb
gains
here,
ground
right?
with the
The Viper
blade
orb
storm.
is here.
And
Why
this
aren't
is the
you
GE
taking
we saw
backside
last
control
week.
and
The
clearing
moment
this
you get a
first?
chance, the moment you get
Like, why
contact,
wouldn't you take
we
that
push
control?
in, we go for the fight, we take you guys out. You could argue that
It's very
sometimes it
simple.
looks
You
like it's a
enable
very
this
high
orb.
risk
First you
play,
clear
but
this
GE
area,
made
no?
it work in week one.
Like
They're
you
trying to
clear
bring
that,
the
that's more
flavor back here in
important.
this round.
But you let Darion sit there.
Works out so incredibly well.
Yeah, I like that they don't just say Rolling Thunder by time, right? It's Rolling Thunder. We surely had to have hit everybody because of the angles we're watching, and we go in for the fight. If no one's there,
Amazing,
that's fine.
amazing.
And we back off again. We've still got extra backup, and now once again a little bit of a harder fight now into
Can
the
you increase
A
stream?
side.
Yeah.
But Darion ready to try to pick.
Are you
off
excited
anybody who
about Boom
tries to
vs
get
SPG?
control of it.
Absolutely, bro. Rematch would be amazing.
So continuing to try to hold for it, but it is a double.
They don't have
shot
an op
since
still,
the
right?
setup
Oh no,
on the
Governor's
side.
got an op. Governor's got an op, but where is he?
Watching for Crucius
He's in
gonna be the
mid.
eyes to make sure that they don't come
So
towards Primm.
we
If they
are
do,
dodging
they'll
the op
notify
right
Primm is
now.
ready
Just
for
looking to
that
break
shot.
any.
He's always so clean with the rifle.
Nice, good, good.
They know they're
He destroyed
coming.
the sensor. That's a good piece of util break, and they're not there. No one's there to actually stop them from doing that. That's the problem.
Barrier mesh off the drone to make sure there's no quick follow-up.
So they wall it in, and we're gonna bait out the util as much as possible. Governor's rotated here. We should
Yeah, the
expect.
operator being repositioned, not quite spotted in mid
Yep.
just yet. Darion never peeked out, so this is the whole idea after that timeout, right? Is put pressure on one side. Do they push out of mid? Then Darion picks up the kill. But you're never really gonna try to aggressively fight in mid because you just don't have the advantage. Now with a lack of information, GE,
No.
they want to go for a
Yeah.
fake, but already Crystal taken down.
Should have been aware of that angle.
Uton, not quite spotted. Oh, maybe it looks like he has been. Util trained.
Uh-oh.
He's just gonna hold on. They're not quite sure
Yeah.
if he's still there or not, but Udotan's just going to wait.
Then you gotta look for Ban's
30
position
seconds left.
closer towards the B site. Such
Yeah,
a
they
good spot,
heard
great
him,
spot
they
and
heard
everything, But
him.
now GE
They
thinking
know
back
he's
to
here. They know
rotate.
he's
They
here.
heard him.
That's
Ban
that's
heard them
that's
start
unlucky.
running.
He
You
heard
look
him.
at the positions.
He
Talon,
heard
they're
him.
still holding strong, and Jitboy's just making sure it's not a wraparound through mid.
He's
This is gonna
dude.
be
How
so
long does
crafty.
that
They
thing
just
stay
have to
for?
sprint in for the spike. It's only 10 seconds left. The op trying to get a shot, and there's the overdrive. It takes down everybody as Primmy and Governor hold on to the site. Good positioning from Ban. So there's all this pushing and pulling on the A side and mid, but quite frankly, at the end of the day, the biggest piece of information that Talon had was Ban as that drone, as the eyes and ears, all the way forward past danger.
That's a little
over by the B side.
Unfortunate, really.
Cheering for all of it. Once you're down onto the side at 10 seconds left, I mean, your only option is to truly go for the kill. Just can't quite get the spike down safely anyways. So flawless round for Talon now, tying up the score 9-9.
And now this time it's a forward position with the operator on the A side. So similar concept, but it's a much faster rotation because you trust in Darion to be able to get that pick. You're trying to make Talon to get curious. Use a drone. Peek back out. You know you want information because otherwise you haven't really been able to go for those fast rotates.
Did you see Drew Spuck and Stico are now coach of MID? Yes, yes, I saw.
Seeing anything
I
yet
saw
still,
that.
though, I mean, thrown
Whoever
out
this
for
loses this match plays against, I think DFM.
All right, the real question will be, are they aware of Ban's position while they hunt for Jit Boys? Because it's going to be a double setup. Ban already gets one. Now it's a double on the site, Udotan, but Jit Boy's still alive.
Now they are
He's in
peeking out of
position to
smokes
start to
like
back
we
out
were.
safely to regroup. Backup has arrived. Jitboys actually doesn't
Ooh.
quite need it. He's going to take down Udotan as well.
That's unfortunate.
Somehow inside of the smoke, and now all that's left, I mean, Crystal alongside Darian. At least
I think we can
Crystal
go for
on
the plant,
site,
but
so
Primi's probably gonna ult.
maybe looking for some kind of an opportunity
Primi ult?
at the spike.
No.
Just trying to see if they can maybe get out some extra util, get a free kill with the operator.
Nice.
Crystal, he's going to get one himself. And Darion still watching over by Heaven, but they don't know if there's been a cross. There's the Annihilation, and that's going to catch him. There's the spike all the way getting drawn out. Darion, you got to make a choice, but I don't think there really is one. The spike right in the middle of enemy territory.
No, keeping themselves inside of cover as well. There's no chance
Nah.
whatsoever for Darian, even getting clipped in the
Unfortunate.
back as he tried to cross on over into safety.
2 rupees agent Neon.
Truly
It's
trying
an
to find
annoying
and
agent to
extend
play
their lead
against,
right
I'm not
now.
gonna lie.
Yeah, first time they've reclaimed
But-
the lead since round 10 when GE tied it up 5-5. Catching a bit of a break, but it's not much. You know, 10-9, it's anybody's game.
We need to be careful here. We're
This time
losing
it's
out
good
on
old
spaces that we
Talon.
should be able to
Great
keep
double
control
team
of.
between Jitboys
And they're
Ban.
fighting
All
us
those
now, which
smokes
means we
really
need to be
working out
aware
their
of how
advantage.
we're trying to actually force them out of the
Especially for
sides.
Ben as well. I mean, thanks to
So
those smokes, able
we've
to
got
keep
one ult to actually do that,
wide
but this is an
outside of
eco and we're
Raptors.
running in straight towards B again. But there's an
Shot
op
coming
here.
through now, and the adjustment is going to be a 3-stack on the B side.
The op's
for
been
Talon.
spotted, I think.
With the operator as well. Oh,
Nope.
and he catches Yudo before he takes flight. Shutting him down.
To it as well, and thanks to the smokes being able to still hold the ground, especially with that op again.
It's just going to be a reset from GE. They don't really have information anywhere
Chamber
else,
not
right?
working
This was
for
an
them.
all-in,
No, it is
especially given that
working. It's
not
just
really a strong buy. You just
Darion's
had that
been
stinger in hand, and then the
behind a little
Sheriffs.
bit.
So they just hope that the silence is going to bait out Talon to reset, which it does, but Talon's not missing out on much either. They still have an operator, they still have the numbers advantage, and they
First
will
half was
just
better
be able
for
to
him.
regroup still.
First half was
in
way
the
better for him.
B site.
Right here.
You got the numbers, why not? And Primi is safe enough on the A site, so straight into it. Global trying to sneak on through with the smokes. They've managed to keep themselves towards backside. The wall bang not quite connecting. So at least
Nice,
the fight
okay,
goes down.
Crystal gets
Crystal
one.
from long range with the Sheriff as well. Still
I don't
able
even
to
know
get
how he shot that, but he
You
got
wanna
that
get
really well.
1v1s if you're
Now they've
Talon.
committed an ult. Oh shit.
Just to
Nice.
try to get through. There comes the
Nice
100
ult.
coming out from Crystal. Is it going to be able to?
No,
just
it's not
gonna buy
enough,
time,
though.
Not really doing too much damage.
Poppy.
Ban now already onto the side. That's
Nah.
a good catch with the grab net
NT.
as well. And Crystal all alone just has to go for the shock darts. It'll get some chip damage in, but someone already
Nice, he even
pushed
gets a
up.
kill.
Yes, he gets
We're
a kill
okay.
for his troubles, but the round will still be going over.
Ah,
to
11-9. Governor's one of the best opponent in Pacific.
And, I
I'd say
mean,
there's better.
You know, giving those 1v1s Talon, I love the fact that they were much more careful. Though.
Neon
they
more
killed one
broken
over
than
Crystal
Theo.
from long
Neon
range,
has always
but
been
even
broken, but
before,
they've
if we look,
nerfed her into
Cruz
the
was
ground.
already pinging. We let
Somehow
that side
Neon
open.
is
They might be in the
worse
corner.
than
He sent a recon
pre-buff
as well
Neon,
to
you know?
make sure they can
Like,
group up. They have the
Neon in her
confidence that
original
if they're
state,
able
this
to
Neon
set
is
up,
worse than
they
that
should
Neon
be
even.
winning these fights. And then you commit the Cosmic Divide as well, isolate that long range from Crystal, clearly keeping that number advantage.
Where is Saya player? I don't know.
being found.
I have no idea
right
what Saya
now.
player's up to.
Right here.
Thinking about how G might be able to fight back, but so far the B hits not quite working out. And if you're thinking about A, that's where now the Viper Spit comes up.
Viper Spit on top of the Sonic
Ooh.
sensors. That's a rough
He
sight
missed
to
that
get to. So
shot.
the only thing you should
Now
worry
we
about
have an
is gonna be
attacking
that
op.
flank, and Primi's ahead of it.
Niche
You
dekh
know,
le.
they gave up some mid control. He's up on
Darion.
Heaven,
Oh wait,
waiting
they've
for
blocked
that
off with the
mid score
Viper's
to
ult.
break.
So A is completely
Sonic
out of the
sensor
question.
as
Jit.
well. And then a nice catch from Jit Boys. GE starting to fall apart. They're
Ah.
all over the place. And just giving up these free peaks.
No,
Governor. He
we're
knows the
going
chase
for
has to come through
1v1s
because
now.
otherwise GE, they would have to wrap all the way back around spawn. And that's the only place you can really come in from again. Just
Saya's
full
in driven?
faith
He is in
in
driven?
Van's Viper's Pit.
I had
Yeah,
no
at this
idea.
point, there's not too many options for GE, right? The Viper Spit in his face, and if they do double back in towards mid, you're thinking about
Oh man, that's
what are you
bad.
gonna do? 50 seconds left on the clock. The only option to try to kind of
And now there's a
save.
fucking deadlock wall
Those
there
just
as well.
wait. I mean, they were trying to go for that ult orb sound and then the runaway with the fake, but there's no reason for Talon to peek out. Now, I don't blame GE just because the Talon team in this roster, they have done unnecessary moves before. Like all last year, there have been
30
some
seconds
overextending, there has been some overheating, so I like the attempt at a bait, but that's the most they could have done, like you said, especially now with this barrier mesh. They really just have to wait for the time and go for that save because your credits aren't looking good, and now it's gonna
Sad,
be
man,
map
sad.
point for Talon, one step away from taking
That
us
cruise
to the
clutch,
third round
yeah,
of
that kind of
close.
hit the back running. Why would he?
25 Talon.
Why would he do
Still
that?
though, kind of affording at least the kill in towards GE. You never quite know what that might turn out to be. A couple of players close to their ultimates now.
Oh, I love
As the round close to an end.
I love the patience from Talon.
Poppy's
because if
got
you went for
one,
extra kills here, just
Kelly's
ruined the
got
economy,
two away.
You might have actually accidentally given over two
Let's see
big
the
power
others.
ultimates to Poppy and Kelly.
Crystal,
even
he just
keeping
used
that
it
in
2 rounds
mind
ago, so
to make sure you're not giving any extra chances.
that cruise clutch was,
over
yeah, that
to
cruise clutch
GE.
was the problem. Shouldn't have lost that.
Still. That's right. I mean, now working against map point 9-3. I mean, how do you
One,
find, way
two.
back into
These
this
two
map,
ults we
given the
can
fact
get
that your economy's not
important.
too great? It's gonna be those guardians
They
light
are
shields.
not really close to any
Derek can
match-winning
report
ult.
It has to be Darion, quite frankly.
Only
right?
the
macro hasn't
Sova
been
ult.
working out for your favor, so they're gonna try to hold them off on A. See if you can bait out some of that extra utility. Maybe
clear out
force
aim
them to
in.
think that it's a chamber on this side.
So
but
that
drops the
wall
screen
is an
again.
annoying
Speaking
piece of
that aim,
util,
it's
but it's
so
also annoying
easy
for them
Talon.
because
You
they
just
don't know
take
if
it
anybody's
step by
sitting out
step.
there, so they have to commit
Darion
util
is just
to
gonna
clear
look
it.
for these rotations,
So they
but
throw in the
didn't
drone
even commit
and
to it.
they've
I don't think they
completely
need to.
cleared out
They've
aim
already
in.
pushed out far into
They've
aim in.
fully cleared out
Now
aim in.
a slow creep towards B as you hear the drone coming in, but you never were meant to fill the site. Look at Jim.
No,
Position.
you
He just
do.
wants to hold on to back site.
It's
This
not
is
cleared
all
up.
GE has. It has to be the B site. Spike planted now at the very least.
You didn't have
They're gonna
info,
have to
you
try to
though.
hold it so far back in towards Nest, back in towards main. You're watching for the potential flanks and in for the floods through stairs as well. At
So
least
they're
the
gonna
stars are
wait
up.
for him to get close?
Poppy's trying
No,
to
they're
work
already
alongside
going
them,
in.
but the fast
He's gonna
lanes
come in between
lose
the
face.
chaos.
Darren just to watch his back. Darren unfortunately gets gunned down by Chit Boys now though from stairs. And
Oh my
Poppy
God,
doing
Governor's
his
still
best to try
sitting
to
there.
anchor around the site. And off the timing of things, that's when Cruz comes out from the back. Poppy gunned down.
Yeah,
Crystal, the
GG.
only one left, and he's way too far from the site. Sends out the recon, but Chit Boys is sticking the defuse, and there it is. Talon
GG.
closes out the second map, 13-9.
Are we good on Lotus? I don't know, we'll find out.
3.
The patience from Talon there to wait for.
Fuck, man, we should have won this map.
Governor, he jumps down
We
and
should
he
have won
says,
that map.
well,
There were a
it's
lot of
either
mistakes here towards the
smoke
second
or
half, towards
me,
the
but
end.
I'm only the
We
short
kind of let them
Versus
snowball
James Brown
through.
until they get more backup. They
Shouldn't have been the
slowly just
case.
encroach onto that site, and then the moment
They
Cruz gets
snowballed
that kill,
mainly
Kelly
because
has
of that
everybody
cruise
flooded
clutch.
right onto the
And
site.
then we
It's
started
a great
popping
team
out of
Talon
smokes
scored,
without info.
looking a lot better on this map too, and maybe the desk was right. Maybe it was just that first game back on the big stage jitters, and Talon has shaken them off.
So much.
Ah,
Seeing how effective
bro,
this
please
composition
win
can
Lotus.
be
We
as
will
well,
win, we'll win,
especially
yeah.
on the defensive half, you're seeing all of that utility come into fruition. The double sonic sensor setup.
I think we're
on
much
towards
better
the
with
east side,
Deadlock.
and
And
Pens being such a
Darion,
menace,
I
especially
think
throughout this
Darion
on his
hates
side,
this map.
toxic screen all
I'm
throughout.
pretty sure, right,
It's just
as
a
of right
great
now,
map from Talon.
Darion
Really doing their part.
absolutely
Governor
hates
also
Abyss.
brings the bait when he needs to, but really able to go for those op shots when he needed as well. And Jit Boys really coming back alive as an anchor, saying, "Hey, when I'm given the chance, I can do the same thing too." Poppy is a pretty good player, but Jit Boys was one of the OG rookie controllers here in VCT Pacific, and he's shining once again. A talent playing their
This clutch
competition
right here,
direction
man.
as well. You
We could have
mentioned
gone up
the
9-6. It would have been
sensors.
game over.
It was all set up
10-6 you would have
very
been up
well
then.
in favor of them, especially on that defensive side.
That said, though, a few successful rounds for G nonetheless. Kelly S alongside Yudotan have been doing quite a bit of
Lotus
damage.
is ours, and you know why? Answer with
Over from the
jokes.
first map, so hopefully being able to see a bit of that in the third map as well. But for
उड़ता
now, this has
ही
been such a good
फिरूं
second map for
इन
Talon. How does this really all
हवाओं
shake up?
में
We have to
कहीं.
toss it back over to our analyst as to tell us everything.
Tell us everything.
Everything. There's so much, though. There's so much to talk about. Talon finding the wind in their sails for
Oh.
matches, bringing us to a proper full series here. This is what we want to see. We want to see a good game. And
Cruise
this
clutch
was
plus
very
30 round where we
interesting. Talon
got
seemed to
ban,
figure
where
out
ban
a
got
few
info on
things
Beeman.
off
Yeah,
than
that,
we
yeah.
expected. Global, though,
Agreed.
coming back a little bit there, but I don't know. I think they need a little bit more time to rework their Abyss.
Yeah, I like the changes that they tried to make. Obviously, they tried to shake things up, bring in the chamber, but I didn't really feel it have a ton of impact. I didn't see Darion really manage to pick apart Talon in a way a chamber would.
Zero wasn't really his fault. Like Talon was doing a fantastic.
I want to see Patrick who play. Unfortunately, you have to wait a little bit more. You have to wait a little time.
But you know, the utility and the way
What's
that
the
they push
time?
him off those angles, the amount of times that he just got
Yeah,
droned
want
off
him
the
to
line by
eat.
Cruz, he really had his impact minimized. Yudotan is really the one that actually kept them in this game. I mean, it's the stars for GE that make them a consistent roster time and time again. That first half was very back and forth. I actually thought Talon probably could have got more out of their attacking side as far as I'm concerned, but fumbled some of the rounds in the mid round and the XVX. I think at the end of the day, it's GE's attack side that really let them down. Like, he had one or two really good calls off of the attack pause, which I'm assuming is coming from the coaching staff, like the Rolling Thunder ult round on B in the
Are we even
afterplan.
more
But
bad on Haven? I have
after
no idea.
that, they really didn't seem like they could figure out how to attack into the comp that Talon brought.
Third
here
map, we
to
want
Abyss.
full domination.
Yeah,
Let's
I
hope,
think the
man.
big
Let's
thing
hope.
for me was Talon's retake on B. They felt very, very comfortable giving space.
The
when
fucking
they
shame that
needed to
roster was
rotate
decided
the
so
advantage.
early, but we
I was
still
like
could
what
not
they
get
were doing
visas.
with their Toxic
I mean,
Reviver as well to kind of
his
block
visa
out
got
that
rejected
A control.
first.
It gives you a lot of
That was the
advantage.
problem. It was not like we weren't prepared ahead of time.
Like they really understood how to play defense on this map.
They also kept changing up their
We
approach. Like,
it was
some of the
well in
rounds,
advance
some was
done.
left completely
His visa
wide,
got
but there was a
rejected,
decent player playing on
and
the
then
system
once it's
toxic
rejected,
ball.
you
Some
have, you
rounds he
need
had
some
someone
time
in
before
a
you can
toxic ball
reapply and
and
you
just
can do all
playing
that
time,
shit.
and then they
So
had a cute little setup
that's what
that they were
happened,
playing.
Pratu.
Yeah, I think they had a lot prepared for this, and this is what Talon has been saying that they
I
have
just
since
want
the
some or the other
start.
how
We've got so many
to
different things
make
up
sure
our
that
sleeves
we
that
play
we saw
Lotus
a
a
lot
lot
of
more
it today.
I think
convincingly.
this is a great
I think we'll be
start
fine
to
on
the first
Lotus.
gun round. You see, this is the first round that Darion gets an op out. It's exactly why they wanted to mix up the chamber to try to get him more involved in the game, as opposed to the Cypher. Drone comes out, instant stun, forces him to TP off the line. He can't even be allowed to take a shot. Then we go into this B after plant where you have the annihilation that hits the rotating player. And although Talon didn't win this round, this is a great example of how they're able to play the macro well and push and pull the rotations and neutralize the effectiveness of the op.
I'm not blaming anyone, but circumstances side. Yeah, that's true. I think our worst map is Abyss, but we are banning opponent best map, which is Haven. Maybe.
So they're able to kind of set up this kind of fake towards B, end it back on A, and find a completely free and open site. And then you're post-planting with your Viper ult, you have deadlock traps, you have Astra utility. Trying to retake into this is hard.
I mean, this kind of reminds me of what Nongshim does, to be honest. He's sending the Neon in, that's pulling 3 or 4 rotations to the other side of the map. You get the kill on the player that's deep A main that's holding an info.
I'm gonna get-
exactly like you said. Deadlock wall.
I'm gonna get something to
spawn,
eat and be
Viper
right
ult
back.
Across the site. That's an impossible retake when you're already 15 seconds on the other side of the map in terms of rotations and the spikes ticking.
Yeah, exactly. There was an excellent use of Neon, especially when you're doing a lot of swinging from site to site. And this is, again, the specialty of Talon. And when it works, it looks so good. And we could see it happening there, especially with their macro plays. I'm curious now how Global is going to be tackling this. Going to Lotus is going to be our next map. And it's a big map. Talon, historically, we saw this happen in stage 2. They got, 0-13 by Paper X. They didn't do so well near the end against Gen G. It wasn't great. They like Lotus though. They either pick it or they let it through every single time.
Yeah, you know what this reminds me of? The real G fans out there will remember it. Last year in 2024, obviously I was there. We played against Talon. Map 1, we stopped them. Map 2, we lost a very close map, and then we ended up losing map 3. So I feel bad for the guys in GE. I feel bad for the people at the watch party there. You don't want to relive this nightmare. So I hope GE can bounce back stronger into this map 3.
This is a map where you have no idea what's going to go on. Like, Talon, I think, lost like 13-2 in the offseason to Gen G on this map. GE, I don't think we've even seen them play Lotus yet, so this is just a bloody coin flip as far as I'm concerned. You have no idea what you're going to get from either of these teams, but even if you did have some tape, you had some data of what you thought was going to happen, you've already seen both of these teams continue to change their comps map to map to map and try to get better reads on each other, try to go for a little bit of an anti-strat based on what they saw compositionally, or maybe what didn't work for them in the case of GE's Abyss.
Yeah, I think I'm expecting a chaotic map 3. I'm expecting
this will be messy.
I'm expecting some crazy picks as well. Both these teams don't mind a little bit of cooking. They don't mind, trying different things. So I think I'm excited
Here's a crazy
to see
idea.
what they go for.
I just want to pitch this one. I know this is insane, but what if you put Primi on a duelist? Like, wouldn't that be crazy?
What? We can't have that. Talon would never do that. He would never do that. Primi on a duelist. Why would we give him so many kills and
Might work well.
let him entry? But I think it's interesting though, because the way we saw Primi actually play when he first came in, I think there was a little bit of
That way we are not clueless and defend.
that was needed, a little bit of
Yeah.
discipline that he needed. When you're coming
Agreed.
into the
Prato,
tier
you're
1
right.
pro play, it's so different than pulling off rank. So I can almost understand why they haven't really put him on Duelist yet, except in the off season. So maybe they're still working on a couple things. But this could be the map. This could be it, Pilsky.
I hope so.
I think the biggest difference when you're coming in from ranked is not necessarily the gameplay, like your own ability to perform in the server. A lot of it comes down to like how you are as a teammate,
Right.
your communication, the much more intangible things that we don't necessarily see from up here.
Yes.
So that could definitely be one
If
reason.
you were
that
a coach,
moved
what would
away
you
from
ban?
Duelist if his communication style didn't
Your
naturally
worst
fit.
map or
If he
opponent
was
best
a
map?
more quiet player, for example.
I will also say it really feels like, especially in these last two maps, Talon.
I think it depends on the opponent.
sacrificial to
Because
space creation.
if the opponent is really good on our worst map, then obviously I'm gonna ban that.
Previous map, they really want the duelists to not
But
necessarily be
if the opponent's map is some map that we are also good at and we can fight them on, then I'll ban our worst map because I can fight them on their best map.
The first map, he can come in after throwing the util or playing a certain
So,
position
yeah.
where maybe he can utilize his mechanics and then get more involved in the mid to late round. You know, you want that player with the really good fragging power involved in closing out the round in the important
Abyss
stages
is
of-
horrible,
Yeah,
dude.
I think that's a really
Abyss
good
is probably the
point.
worst
I
map in the game
necessarily
created.
considered. It definitely
Period.
seems like they really want to
Abyss feels like the worst
game
map ever
for
created.
Primi, keep him alive until the most important bits of the round where he can really use his talents to close things out instead of,
I mean, historically in TAC FPS, your entry player is not your star player. It's usually your weaker player that you send in, you know, they create space for the rest of the boys. But Duelist is a fragging role in Valorant, so it's a bit of a contradiction in some cases.
Yeah, especially if you're playing a dive duelist role. Things change a little bit here, and it's true that in Valorant, things are just different. Things are crazy.
I'll just start
which is
retiring
why
map
we've been
soon.
seeing some crazy
I don't think
things.
that's
I'm
gonna
glad
happen.
both these teams are cooking. Some of them absolutely.
Maybe too much.
Yeah, like
That won't happen.
I don't know if that was the right recipe, but it's cool to experiment a little bit, you know, and change it up a little bit, see if it works or not. I also want to talk about some poll results. We had a poll by the fans. Who is the better coach? As in one of you two, for our fantasy
Well, it's
team
clearly big
here.
time, but what did the fans think?
It was indeed big time, but it wasn't by a lot. It was
Okay.
by 51%. So
49.
you got some time to win them over with whatever you got. But we do have map 3 on the horizon here.
Hey, let's
It's
go.
Lotus, and we got
What the fuck?
on the Clo. We got Bam.
What the fuck?
Deadlock. Oh, we got Tejo and Chamber. Okay. Break this down, guys, because they're still cooking.
This is so.
What the fuck?
We have Deadlock.
What the
versus
fuck?
Deadlock on Lotus, which is something we don't see a lot. The Chamber, I'm like that they've gone back to it. I think Chamber can bring a lot on Lotus. I think it lets you lock these
What the
angles,
fuck?
and I also think it gives you this kind of contacty.
What is happening?
style on attack where you're able to kind of explore space.
Yo!
What's GE gonna do on attack? They've got a stealth drone and that's it. Triple Sentinel. What are they gonna do to take space, Vic?
I'm so excited.
Okay.
Oh god, here we go.
Casters,
Here we
we're
go.
gonna send this to
Alright
you,
guys,
and
before anything
I'm
happens, let's just give them all the
gonna
hearts we
go
can.
this one.
Quickly.
Well, thank you
Please,
very much.
quickly
But
give them all the
maybe
hearts.
Have we considered the fact that GE, they're so big brain that they realize if we go 12-0 in the first half, we don't actually need to attack much. Like that's a plan. I mean, the Des mentioned it. Talon's been 13-0 on this map before. Now, I also want to bring up the fact that Talon, this is the composition they played when Primi debuted in VCT Pacific last year. This is a composition where they said, all right, Primi, come in, just frag out on Clove, right? Just go out, and he comes in, he gets a 4K against Team Secret in that very first round, and then they were able to win 2-0. So going back to a bit of a classic comfort pick, comfort composition for themselves.
I just love that they still have that 13-0 spray on them on the Talon side.
They'll never live it down themselves. They'll never let anybody forget.
Single initiator Tejo is a little scary.
When you're the one in the driver's seat, but right now, you know, just a little bit of space in towards B already. Prowler to clear outside of Mount.
And just taking B first and then trying to make them guess, is it B or C? Governor seeing if he can get a cheeky little hit as they peek around the barrier mesh, but Global Esports not taking any chances. They already have full rebel control, and then on C site, that sheer wall is still there. And this is why this Vice is becoming so popular across all the regions, across all the different maps, because if you don't ever activate that, it's so much information. But if you do activate it, I mean, there's so many different
Going back
track
B?
ways as well.
So at least just being able to lure and draw all of that out. I mean, it's already 2 walls from the side of GE that are drawn out. Now the salvos as well. And it affords a lot more options for Talon as they do commit back in towards the C site. So no sheer wall available, it's just the guns for Kelly S. Right
Nice,
now.
Kelly.
Still able to track
Nice,
her
Poppy.
down. Poppy into the back site, but Jit Boys able to fight back. Now into the site, and that's where the Barrier Mesh comes up.
Oh, he's
from
stuck.
Ben to block off Waterfall. The spike will go down in favor of Talon.
Yeah, Chris is just going to be stuck there on his own, but he will be able to survive as Talon not taking any chances. They're going to back away from the barrier mesh. They don't want to take any unnecessary fights. Ban looking for the flank, but they realize it's not going to be there. All three coming in from Waterfar. Is Talon ready? We've got the salvos online once again.
Ooh. Jit Boys inside of the smoke.
Nice,
Don't
Darion.
expect that whatsoever. Darren able to trade back, but now 1-on-2. He's got the headhunter, but can he really connect all of them? Swings out, but it's gonna be the classic that undoes him. Talon picks up the
All good.
pistol.
I mean, full faith in Ban there with the absolute bait and switch from Primi. Just jumps around and then says, it wasn't me. And Ban's there to pick up the kill. It's a good pistol round. What I really want to give credit to Talon is you mentioned it. They drew out the walls. They drew out the salvo. They drew out the razor vine. All this stuff that is going to take so much time to get through, but also things like the salvo that's on a 40-second cooldown. And then they
they have to draw so
This is where
much
you really
util.
start to think,
Wall,
we saw
wall.
triple duelists way
Teho
before back in the
util.
day. Now we're seeing the triple sentinel. Is this overcooking? Maybe not yet, because Darren is here and ready to play. Instant shot into Ban, but has to back off. Rendezvous already used.
Yeah, takes a bit of a hit, but not really gaining too much
Ah,
value.
man,
outside
come
of
on,
that.
come on,
Yeah,
come on,
you
come
take
on.
away the deadlock, that's going to weaken the post plant just a bit, but not able to recover any weapons, not able to upgrade anything, not able to keep control of C-Mount either. So Talon, they'll leave Governor alone. Now, he does have the Phantom. That always worries me a bit when you leave the rifle alone. You never know when a nice headshot's going to take you out. But he'll just hold these off angles, see if they get curious to push out for extra space.
Being able to keep it around at least, but right now, Talon still with the guns, able to push out a little bit more effectively. They are doing their due diligence of clearing out a lot of the angles at the very least.
Yeah, now there's so little information that they
they're going
might just
B.
consider going into B to go for a pinch alongside Governor. It could have spelled trouble, but GE got antsy. They started moving, which gives a little bit of space, but can he get out? It's just
No,
outside
Jitboy gets
range.
two.
And Jitboys
No.
get Governor there for the cover as well. Everybody getting taken down by Jitboys.
Look at how he actually bypasses a lot of it with the Shrouded Step 2 and down in towards Darren, the last one left. He's the one who only got the kill against Ban. Gets a second, not too bad, but has to continue pushing.
Cruz is 1
where,
HP.
You know, you're starting to think, like, are the retakes really possible in GE's favor? They continue to peek out, but Primi in with the Outlaw just really makes it not a possibility whatsoever. 2-0 to start.
Hello, Ayan.
Just a little
Please
bit of
indicate
damage
clearly.
with that headhunter.
Slightly,
Now
but
Darien 3
I guess
away
we'll
from
find
a
out.
tour de force as well. That's going to be very important. You mentioned how good are the retakes going to be when you're having this tough of a time. But outside
I'm not
of
fully
that,
against
I
it.
mean, it's going to, he gets right behind him with it as well as Governor trades for him. That's a good little maneuver there. But outside of that, once you get that tour de
Alright,
force,
let's
the
see.
operator,
Here's where
hopefully
it
not
begins.
really
What have we
themselves
cooked?
into these 5v5, 4v4 retakes.
You really do have to come up with some possible trap plays, or at least the guided salvos to block a lot of it all early on towards Rumpel, but still the spams work out not too bad. Governor gets away with at least one. Now tries to hang back.
Governor's
Comes in
one.
for support.
Yeah, we have
Good
to note that
wall.
Primi still hanging out by C as well. He's watching down with that outlaw. Doesn't spot anybody pushing up. The one way now gone. And he'll be able to start
Papi
to
spots
reclaim some
another, so
space.
they know there's
Talon
two here.
should still make some noise on A for the time being until the barrier drops, but they'll slowly pull away and try to inch towards C site.
Fan here still.
They don't know
not
Yudo's still
spotting
here.
Too much. He's trying to sell that fake by rotating the doors over. No footsteps whatsoever. The rest of his team slowly into the B side. That Prowler though does give a bit of a tell away, and Kelly S instantly calls for a bit of reaction. Crystal starting to think back.
No, how does he get one there?
To push up, gets away with another kill.
And there's the barrier mesh as well, so no one going to be able to funnel in through. But
Yudo?
Yudo, I love this position. He has to get ahead of it. He has to get two.
No!
He misses on that wide swing. Not quite expecting them to just not fight him at all. Governor with a free kill himself.
No!
There are the salvos, but they should be
We
able
can't
to
lose
get out.
duels
Lots
like
of damage
this.
Taken, so Ban now takes it upon himself to make sure that they can secure this round.
Very likely bonus now, but Kelly S hearing the hops. I believe Ban has spotted him out as well, so at this point, just kind of jiggling along even further.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much secured the bonus round already, but if you're able to carry forward 4 rifles with the credits they already have, Talon is looking solid. And, I mean, the Des talked about it, we mentioned it, but GE, this composition definitely seems like one that's going to need some rounds on the defensive side.
Be right back.
Some. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, the Vicelock duo has been so dominant, right? I think it's like on a 7-win streak on Bind alone, and it's been quite dominant and impressive across other maps as well. Very popular. And one of the reasons is, especially on the defensive side, that you can constantly bait out this information. If they trip the shear, now you put the barrier mesh on the other side, things like that. The reason it works on Bind is because there's no actual mid, so it's somewhat more one-dimensional in terms of the push and pull across the map.
But on
And,
Lotus?
yeah, a lot of it is choke points, but on Lotus, I gotta see a bit more. Now, the Des mentioned it, Chamber, pretty good on this map. It's one of the ways to counter the old meta comp, so maybe that's the way you plug those gaps, but we're not seeing it just yet.
Not quite.
It's gonna be hard with our duelist.
Second round
We'll
right there,
see.
got a couple kills,
Guys,
but
it's just been 3
not
rounds.
again. I mean, we're looking at
Let's
another
breathe a little.
potential Grafnet Salvo setup, just to control A once more. Oh, Salvo's a little bit further in now.
Yeah, ready to just fight on Rubble itself as a 3-man and then push forward. They're not gonna find it, so it's just a barrier
Right.
mesh instantly
Take
for
B
the
again.
rotate. Now, this can
Keeping
be
pressure on
scary,
A
but, I mean, Premier
has
already
helped.
sees it as
Deep
well. This is
wall
what Town's been so good at. There's
covers off
no
A
need to see,
completely.
right?
Data's
Spear
gonna
mesh
hold that
used
while we
against the
retreat
shear
on
wall.
B.
They want to draw out all that delay util, and they're getting it generally before the 40-second mark, which is amazing for Talon.
Stuck in health. Stealth drone together. More
Nice,
information as
okay.
well, but here comes Udo.
Okay.
A second kill and a third from Crystal now. All sheriffs, but it's still able to ring out thanks to the information that they're getting. Primi, though, in with the Outlaw, knowing that they don't quite have the shields. He goes in.
Nice,
aggressively
let's
for it.
go.
Bit of a wallbang into
I
Udo
told
Tan,
you
but
guys,
instant straight
breathe.
from
It's
Crystal
only been
back.
3 rounds.
That is
It's only been 3
disastrous
rounds.
there. What a triple setup here from GE. So GE, if this is a call not just on the eco, but something they've picked up on from Talon, it's a great adjustment because they realize, okay, they're just constantly baiting out our delay util. They're constantly trying to make us use everything before the 40-second mark before they actually make their execute. So now we go
30
out and fight.
seconds
We
left.
go and fight. We have things like the Salvo. We still have things like the Gravnet. We're able to take control of at least one fight, 2 or 3 times around, depending on the cooldowns. Now we have
Yes.
upgraded
Walk
rifle
into the
bullets.
triple.
This is a bit of a
There's-
stack here.
There's no way he gets all 3.
Creds are fine. If he can make the showstopper, that'd be a win for him as well.
10 seconds
Might
left.
be for it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's just quicker
Good shit.
reactions on the other side.
There we go. I
Just
told you guys,
thought
it's been
Talon
3
was able to
rounds.
find a
Don't
huge
worry.
lead,
Already,
bring
we are
the
cooked.
bonus.
Look
GE
so
comes back
promising
and
today.
edges this way by fighting.
What do you mean, man? Breathe, guys.
Just a
Breathe.
huge double kill from Udotan there. Keeps him at bay with the annihilation. And Primi, a little bit of his solo Q antics coming out there. It was a good anti-flash, but not able to land before he's able to get that out and ready. And so now the operator in the hands of Darian. And then he'll have the tour de force as well. So he gets 2 chances to show us why they picked the chamber.
Does have a good sight line at the very least. Oh, and my governor! He just raced into Udotan!
What the fuck?
It's a nice forward position.
How did he
Obviously,
even
we've
get
seen
that
ball
kill?
Over the course of 2024. Jit Boys already threw. Poppy's ready
Nice one,
for it.
Poppy.
Ah, that's
But they get a
smoke.
trade again.
Can't just go
They
out
get
and
another
let
one.
Primi
Fucking
instantly
Primi.
striking on the other side. Good adjustments on the macro rounds between the 2 teams. This time, Talon really brings up the speed.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, and Primi's
Fucking
just digging
Primi,
deep
dude.
into enemy territory. This is already a save.
Had the numbers to go for it, so nonetheless.
Have I been
just
called?
work,
No.
and with the
You
unit
haven't.
in hand, it's just
No
not
need
much
of you
else
here,
can be
Gagandeep.
Done. 3-1.
That works.
Talon's gonna hold.
It's just going to be that save here from Darian. Just keeps his back covered with that trademark. And he'll just wait to see if he can get an extra kill. Now, on the side of Talon, I mean, for sure, you'd see if he can go out hunting. Well, maybe not hunting with the knife out, but man, just seeing if he can close the gap there. Now they have that information, and Cruz is the one that you want to try to get this kill. Get that Nightfall ready. Get that snowball rolling on the attacking side. But he can't make the spike just yet. You just never know. So
This is
going to
be a difficult map. I feel like even though we have defense, we'll be more effective in attack for some reason because our post plant will be absolutely solid. Our post plant is very solid with these 4.
So far.
So if we get into
Right
a
now,
good
we
post plant,
also just
wow.
look some of the adjustments into how Talon might want to deal with that early A rebel control.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I'm banking upon. The fact that we've got solid post plant agents.
Quite calculated. Maybe GE expecting Talon to respect
Problem is
that
we need
combo,
at least
because the salvos
7
take some
rounds
time
before that.
too
Maybe
to
6.
really land behind, and they're trying to get kills with the salvo rather than
Now we
trying
got
to block
2
them
big
from
goals.
getting
They've
behind
got
rubble. So it hasn't quite worked out.
Problematic.
Holding onto the util for now. Kelly S, he knows something's wrong. He knows that the From the Shadows is here. He has to find a way out. They'll escape just in time.
Yeah, backs off into its waterfall. From the shadows as well. I mean, it's just extra
Nice, they broke out the
annoyance
wall.
for the side of GD.
They have the C site
This
now,
is, you know, the
but
full side granted over for Talon. And it gets to
Judo.
hold even more space as well. I mean, look at how they're able to push further in towards spawn alongside that one-way. Stealth drone does alert to Jit Boys at least that there could be a push coming out. But look at how his team comes back in just to stall it with paint shells. Armageddon sent through too.
nice one.
Yeah, Chip Boys doesn't really have an exit there, but Primi refills the area. The decay allows him to get a triple kill off of the Nightfall. Primi holding strong in the back of sight. GE falling into pieces as Kelly S.
Ah.
alive. He goes back out for a fight, but Primi, another 4K on Lotus
Throw it,
for
throw
the
it,
tie
doesn't-
rookie.
I mean, yeah,
Doesn't
but
matter what agent he's on or what role he's playing, he's
Fucking
still
Primi,
able
dude.
to frag out. Just reading the game and putting himself in the right situations to make it happen.
10-1-4 for Primi. He's just been allowed to explore the map, go out for frags, and run free. Make sure that they're able to take flight all the way towards Masters Bangkok as they play their opening match in the second round of the upper bracket here in VCT Pacific Kickoff.
ah,
Still has to knock
this is
that
gonna
yet
be
as
an
well, so
extremely hard
he can
half.
take some
We
more
need at
risks.
least
That's
4.
been sitting in his
We need
pocket
4
for quite some
rounds.
time.
This could work out effectively, knowing that possible chamber
We need
of
4
Horrify's
rounds.
on the other side. So
Oh, no.
straight into the smokes, swapping over to the right clicks as well for Governor. Onto the classic, Baramesh instantly up, and once again, another C site quickly taken by Talon.
Yeah, I love the switch into the classic there just to make sure that you're using it as that shotgun. And you hear the knives coming out from Crystal trying to break that barrier. So you know there's forces in Waterfall. This post plant, it looks solid from Talon. They're just ready to fight on the site itself, not allowing GE to try to gain space. Only thing you're concerned about is that flank, but man, he has his eyes set.
Not much debate on it. You know they're working against the Sheriffs as well, so needing to stay tucked inside of cover. Ban will at least draw a bit of information out. Actually takes the duel against Yudo.
Nah, man, come on.
Well. Now on
It's alright, it's
Waterfall,
alright.
that's already gone.
ये complicated जीत सकते हैं,
only last
जीत तो
one
सकते
left
हैं
has
भाई,
to
but
be
it's
Spawn. That's
difficult,
when
like I
Ubot
said,
comes out from
because these
Governor.
guys are now
Does
turned up the
spot out
pace a
the
lot.
Sheriffs at least.
They've
That's
turned
when
up the
Spike's
pace
about to go off, so
quite a
the
bit.
rest of them being able to
So
back off just in time, but Kelly S still taking down Governor, so not too bad. A little bit of something for GE.
Oh, the triple sentinel on the triple sites, but really not able to utilize that. So much disrespect for the util coming out from Talon, and it just seems like Talon perhaps has had a lot of experience playing against the Vicelock combos. I don't think we've seen a team yet in all these matches with Vicelock where they're able to just draw out and nullify all this util before the 40-second mark. It's honestly impressive.
Just being able to blast back in, especially covering.
they're going so quickly. Yeah, we need a timeout, yeah.
It's a timeout. I mean, you need it because right now the answer, it's just you're not able to find it. Flipping through the pages, and GE not able to sort it out on their own, so the coaches will be stepping in. I would
5-1
love to
is
see a
well,
little
6-1
bit
is
of
a little
adjustment on
concerning,
the util
but we
for
should
that
be
Rumble
okay.
fight as well. Right now, the only actual damage you're able to do is with the salvos. So if anything, I mean, maybe just going for actually denying complete rubble control, keep them stuck behind on the roofs,
Ram Ram.
on those steps, and then go for a triple
I want to
peek,
see the
maybe
vibe
go
in
for
cinema
some
hall.
spam. We'll have to
Right
double
now,
check their
it's
economy.
not that good.
Obviously, something like an Odin would
It looks
help
like a done deal.
tremendously
No,
here.
Anuj.
They haven't really been able to
Not
buy up.
yet.
They only had that one big investment at the operator.
क्या मैच स्कोर
but
चल
that
रहा
hasn't
है?
worked out.
You can see bottom there.
Possibly the
You can see in the bottom there.
And they might have to go in for some light shields.
It's
as well if they
6-1.
want to keep their utility up, but at the same time, I mean, maybe a bit of a double-edged sword. This is where, you know, Talon on the attacking side, they get to really kind of stifle some of these setups that G might have, given how Frost is being proactive.
I think
on
6-4
his
is still
own
okay.
timeouts as well.
Honestly, if we do 8-4,
All right,
we should be
so
fine.
it's still going to be that operator for the chamber. It's
Because
gonna be an
this
aggressive
comp
push out mid,
forces
but
our team to
for
fight
Talon,
together.
Do they have the read on this? Prowler spots it. You hear a phantom, but a little bit iffy. Because the only place you should really be going out is with that operator. So Barrier Mesh used to even bait it out, but they still sent a second Prowler. I mean, Talon had the read on this for sure.
Yeah,
That's actually very good from
has
Talon.
been, you know,
They knew that the op is
so
here. They
far,
committed a
so
boom
of
bot.
course
They committed 2
trying to make
prowlers.
op work once again, but
And they get the op out of there.
drawn out. However, it is
So they know that
This
A is a little
time
bit
the
more
shift
easily
ball towards
accessible.
The A side. We'll see if Kalias can do anything with the setup.
Yeah, it's not really well positioned for him to try to get a kill off of it immediately. They will now set up the smoke as they see that util come out. So that smoke should let you know that someone is watching out here to try to get the kills, and they hear it. So Shearwall already taken down before the 40-second mark as well. Now the only thing you really need to worry about is where is the deadlock, where are those sonic sensors, but Jitboys hears it. It's a setup on the C side.
That's more information being picked up
Come
by
on.
Talon. Kind of fully aware of what G's setups are right now. So being able to flood into
No!
the Primi from the back
Man!
takes a shot into its Poppy.
Even
And
the fast setups are there, they're breaking
this
it
is just
apart so
textbook.
easily,
You
man.
save the paint shields for the sonic sensor, Shipboy calls it. It's thrown from long range right as it pops. You send Governor in, he's past, he displaces the crosshairs, then you're ready for the trades. I mean, Vice, Deadlock, Chamber, none of them are getting value out of their utility right now.
Yeah, despite every single roadblock being set up against them, Talon are able to bypass it. And now with the spike planted, everyone holding out from Mound, just a bit of a
We have
huge
Steel Guard.
firefight. They have the ultimates to work against potential
No,
incoming
we're
retake
saving.
as well, but
Have to save.
against the economy,
There's nothing else
she's
we can
gonna
do.
have to up a save.
I don't feel so
I mean,
good.
Talon,
Neither
right
do
now,
I,
yeah,
man.
They have a Denlock, but again, they don't have a hard sentinel. But with GE's comp and the way they've been wanting to play around their own defensive util, they're not able to abuse that either, right? There's no fast push to try to crunch on them.
I don't know
So
what the
Talon,
game
they've been
plan was.
free
I
to
don't.
literally sprint from site
I don't
to site to
necessarily
site
see the
and
game
chain
plan.
util or chain destroying all the util, baiting out the
Is
chamber
it
around
setting
you,
up Darion
things
most
like
of the
that.
times because he's
bait,
getting
you
read out
only
every
need to worry
single
about
time?
Prowler for the chamber. The Rays only the paint shells for the sonic sensors, and then the sheer wall, whoever's there, you just jump peek it.
I haven't seen
before
Poppy the entire
40-second
game.
mark, and you're good to go.
That's been the whole game plan. I mean, everything's being bypassed. So we'll see if, maybe G continuing to switch up their positions does give them a bit more variety, a bit more of an advantage, but so far has been Talon's game all throughout. Now back in towards C-Mount.
Primi just accepting that. Okay, you know
I
what?
have to move.
Yeah, unless you spam, I'm just gonna stay here, not give that information. Try just to check for the chamber. Yeah, so because of that aggressive Razor Vine, they were suspecting that the chamber might be pushing out. Once again, that it might be a setup, and not finding that, trying to just fish out for that location.
And trying to get ahead of things as well, and just continuing to press onto that rotation.
Nice one, there we go.
Anything on the other side. Kelly's spots a bit of a barrel and will
Brother.
spray down, but Jitboys pushes back in just to find that trade. Darian receives a bit of contact in towards the A side.
Now they
as
dropped
well, so
two
fires off a
smokes there.
shot, but unfortunately that Prowler forces him to rendezvous even further back again.
But it's still a wraparound. Crystal, he's ready for it. Cruz,
Nice,
he's
Crystal.
not quite aware of that off angle. Crystal can
Nice,
get
Crystal.
two. That's the spike
Okay.
stranded.
We're
Two
okay,
members
we're
of
still
Talon
fine.
separated from each other.
Spike down.
Trying to isolate these 1v1s. Expects one more, but there's the paranoia he needs to survive the stun. Just trying to buy time, but it's too close range, and Primi will close the gap.
In with the
Nice, good
shorty.
wall towards
So
B.
that's the spike retrieve.
Wall's
Now
been
20
hurt, so they're gonna
seconds
go
left.
towards C
Fairmatch
now.
comes up just in time.
Where Poppy's
So
standing.
this should be a really clear C hit, and the only one here to fend it off is Poppy.
But you have not dead yet. Primi has to be the bait. Primi has to go in, try to draw that fire. It's a high-low, and it's a drop down from Jitboys. Enough
No, he
time
missed
for
the-
spike to get planted. And
You don't missed
whatever
it.
The annihilation. Tiny still gets the kill, but the spike has been planted.
Not dead yet, used. Supreme, now he's on the timer. At least just buying a bit more time off of the spike for Jitboys to hold his
Yeah, but
position.
Jitboys is 1
Primi now
HP.
pushes up for the move in towards Waterfall, but doesn't spot quite anything.
Need to
Jitboys
aram
wants to
se
try to
clear it
step
out.
in, maybe a smoke to come up, but it's planted for stairs. So it's a little bit tricky for him to play against. Working alongside Primi smokes now, but hearing the footsteps,
Nice.
it's Darian in close range
Woo!
with that Hunter.
That came close.
GE manages to find one round after
Zeta's
a
out,
long
guys.
while.
Zeta's not there anymore.
It wasn't clean. It wasn't the way you
Because
wanted it,
Zeta
but right now you'll pick whatever
will
scraps
be
you can get
facing
for GE.
PRX
Just
today.
gotta try to get to 5
So
no
if
matter
we
what
lose
it is.
here,
Keeping that
we will
operator
face off
in
against
is important.
DFM.
This was a big kill, trying to
We
deny
lose here, we
them
go to
tripping that
DFM.
sheer wall, finally getting use out of that
And then
smoke on
fucking
top of the
Paper
Vice
X.
utility.
God damn it.
But really, it comes down to Crystal digging deep, recognizing that Talon's just been pushing and pulling across
It's not
the
as depressing.
entire
I mean,
map.
it's not completely depressing
Now
per
with that
se.
impact found,
It's more in
truly
the sense
Crystal
the
being
game plan's not
close to
working
kills
out.
and putting up that salvo to buy a little bit more time. So despite
The
Talon
game
getting
plan
spiked down,
is
no,
just-
not quite there. Darren now
Not working out.
A bit of a higher setup just to throw things off in terms of positions, but still being able to thwart it by
That
Talon
fade has
very
become
easily.
very annoying.
Yeah, it was a nice
Cruz
attempt
is
to one
constantly
pick out
pushing
that
them off.
raise before Governor was able to land and get space, but he's not going to land the shot.
Their
perfectly.
only
They
point
got a
of
little bit
contact in
chipped in,
every
but
fight has been Darion.
that's going to be it. A good scan, but that really only acts to keep them tied up in A main. You've already given up that space.
So they
You
know
really
that.
have to reset if you want to react again with your sonic sensors. With
For
your
me,
shear wall
fair
over
enough.
B and C.
The game plan's just not working.
They've caught with this
Point is
composition
for them
right
to kind
now,
of like
so
walk into the
winning
util.
a lot of this
but-
passive ground outside
Wait,
the
why is
pillars.
he on that
Don't
side
quite
there?
have the
He'll get
utility
stunned
to come back in
himself.
and re-clear. The drone's already been used. So Crystal just staying stuck inside. Maybe you can work alongside some of Poppy's smokes. But then you're back in towards, again, that defensive utility with a sheer
So much
wall,
util
sonic
on, yeah,
sensors.
can't top, yeah.
I wonder if they just go for an
This endless
all-in,
attack is not
but
just
over
possible,
the
just not
wall.
possible.
You
It actually is.
shows you do have
If
the
we get into
annihilation
post-plan
as
positions, we'll be
well.
fine.
Very close. There's the
Ooh.
annihilation, and they actually catch the vice. He's just gonna get drawn out. Poppy, can you break it? It's too many targets. They use that against him. Poppy outs himself from behind the pillar. Yudotan now on the site. The sure wolf comes up and lines him up for Yudo. He's good for 3, defending the site on his own. Working around the barrier mesh, finds the
No,
point. He's not
he
able
did
to land
enough,
the
he
shot,
did enough.
But so much time bought for Global Esports.
Spike planted.
Come on. Come on, Crystal. Come on, Crystal.
Crystal, he wants this fight
Nice.
so bad, and he gets it. 2v1. Both coming from opposite angles around the site. Governor skirts around the salvo. There's only so many positions he can be.
Nice!
Spotted
What a
with
shot, dude!
Clean shot with the headhunter.
Oh my god, okay,
Such a
7-3.
huge round
We're okay.
Thanks to Yudotan's efforts, but down to the
We're
end
okay,
as
we're
well,
okay.
just being able to come in with
We're
that
not out
pitch,
just yet.
Even with the salvo to flush him out of position. Tiny
Yudotan,
sliver,
you
and Darian
goat.
connects the shot.
Oh, what a hold from GE. It looks dicey. I mean, the annihilation was so good. Poppy just couldn't quite make up his mind. Do I go for this or not? It's stuck on the steps. Maybe it's a chance. But Yudotan
See, I
really
think
bought
their game
just
plan
enough
is,
time for Yudotan to
wherever they
revive.
see the op, they try to
Sure
send
will
them
still
the
have
other
space,
side
Spice hadn't
as
died
quickly
just
as
yet.
possible.
And Talon gets caught,
So they put
lined
Darion
up.
in positions where he can
Shots
go
for
aggressive and
Yudotan.
either hold the angle, or wherever he holds the angle, they go to the opposite side stack there, or they set him up in such a way where he gets the first pick, or he doesn't, he just shoots, and they force them to go the other way. But they're countering the op, they're directly countering the op, so that's why the game plan is not working. Because they're flying away, the Omen and Raze are just going into smokes, flying away, causing vision bars. So they're not able to actually
Trying to make sure that they
hold
don't get caught in
with
a
the
trap
op,
play.
because the op's just not
Doesn't hold
working.
Too much value. You're gonna hold close. Governor continues to push them away. This time, constantly creating space towards A. So anytime that A to B rotate could happen. But look at G's position. They've changed things up. They're trying to group up a bit more to try to fight back. This is the
Nice,
new
Crystal.
GE way, and Crystal will instantly get the reclear.
Continuing to hold down the base.
So we have the Armageddon, that's one good thing. We have Steel Garden as well, so we can retake. Nice one, there we go, Terion. Good shit, boys. We're getting back into it. 7-5 is very, very doable.
Everything's being blocked off now. Crystal still
Fuck this kid,
holding the
Primi.
same position.
Nah, he's very good. I love him. But
Trying
fuck
to
him
win these
against G.
1v1s, but they're not going to give it to him. 5 members left alive for Global Esports. Finally, some breathing room where they can just hold angles. GE waking up and
They're relying too much on his op.
in 2021,
I
we don't
agree.
always tell ourselves we're just going to take the fight.
But also, we're baiting out util. We are actually throwing out util very quickly. Nice, Crystal. The problem is, Chopra said it like 3 times, right? Chopra said it 3 times. Before the 40-second mark, before 40 seconds, our wall is gone. The deadlock wall is gone. By then, we also use our this thing also, guided salvo. Those guys baited out, and on top of that, Vi's wall is being baited out. Chamber is being caught out of his positions and being sent elsewhere. All of that is happening. Oh, Emi is going crazy, dude.
Being one of these team owners, team managers, watching your team play when you know it might be doable.
Fuck we rolling his G.
Trying to bring it back. Okay, the
Chopra la,
attacking offense
Chopra.
unbanned.
William Chopra.
Because now they recognize
No.
that counter aggression.
Nice! Oh my god, Darion, well done! What a shot!
Shuts him down. Once again, some
Go back.
breathing room gained for GE.
Finding a bit of that duel.
They opened the door here,
Oh,
so
unable
they expect it
available
should be a
now.
B split or a
Just
C split.
holding it, be looking for the baby door
Be
to
careful.
escape, and that just could give Talon a bit more
That's a
space
good,
to creep
nice,
further up.
nice. I love the counter rotation. I love the counter rotation. So they take care of B. Now they're gonna exchange places again.
Coming out from
or
Poppy,
he's
so-
just gonna come and join him there because they know there's a
But off of
multiple
that,
on A.
GE, the idea has now been the same as that previous round. Just ditch one of the sites. If they're on C, if they don't go for the fast hit, let's just ditch it. Maybe
Nice
maybe
shot,
check down.
Darion.
It's another pick. This should let you know that there was still a lot of presence towards that A site. So no further movement needed. You still have a sonic sensor to delay on B site as well.
And
We have
Crystal
Armageddon.
to jiggle too. He's got all the utility and the
Armageddon.
so just kind of setting up for it as soon as he hears a bit of a tell, and there it is.
boy.
Armageddon sent out. It's all lined up for him. Still though, Governor tries to get underneath him and will be able to strike against Crystal. Gets the second.
Oh my God, Killius,
hell
yes.
Denies that opportunity. Primi now going on the offensive in with the shorties despite his gun being taken away. Tries to pull it up just ahead of time to hold. 15 seconds left is all that he's
No.
got. Takes that
Unnecessary.
Yuton
Okay.
Poppy up to the
7-5.
other
Okay,
sideline.
we're fine. We're fine.
GE will
We
be
were
able to
honestly
strike back
6-1
end the
down.
first half
To
with
come
a
back 7-5
scoreline.
is
Honestly,
very,
given how
very
things
good.
started, I didn't
Yeah.
imagine we'd be able to get to a 5-7 scoreline. I would
We
argue
were
with the
1,
composition.
2, 3,
Sure,
4, 5, 6.
Talon's
We were
still looking
7-1 down.
solid,
We've come
but
7-5.
GE looks
We're okay.
rejuvenated. They've
Well done,
rediscovered
Darion.
what their
Saved
flavor
us.
was,
Honestly,
what their
saved us.
characteristics were coming into this year. We praise them
Honestly,
so
saved
much
us.
for that hyper aggression the moment you get contact, the instant re-clears, the instant pushes in.
Let's go.
And they were able to remember that.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're okay, we're okay.
To stabilize
We're
and
okay.
stem the bleeding
Now-
in the first half.
The only objective for us is to, no matter what happens, get into post plant positions. If we get into post plant, we will fucking win. No shot we lose. But the only thing is that they will. I don't think they'll flank us. If they do, we might not expect them to because we've got so many sentinels. So they'll think that okay, they won't flank or something, but they probably will try to, because then they'll try to catch us off guard or whatever, or they come on like heavy flanks, like a 3-man flank or something. If we get to post plants, Wise util, Deadlock util, Astra util, Teho util. We've got 4. So as long as these 4 guys are playing in good positions and they're playing together, buddy up together, wherever they go, just, stay as a double, stay as a duo, stay as a duo, stay as a duo. We'll be absolutely fine. Because everybody has post plant util here. Everybody.
First half. But can he keep up the heat all the way to the end? What a momentous win it would
Talon's
be for
biggest
Global
thing is
Esports.
going to
We
be
were
just
able
aggress,
to make this
don't
upset
give us the
happen
plant.
against Talon.
Do not give us the plant no matter what.
Buys up on the headhunter as well, so maybe looking for some of those opportunities now. It's definitely not going to be easy though. I mean, thinking about a lot of these sight lines.
Come on.
Talon, a bit of attention brought over to the B site.
Yeah, it's just
Come
a
on.
B execute
Oh,
ready.
they're doing
Here's the
what
siege
we do,
play, the
dude.
siege need right off the pistol
On
round.
contact, they're
Okay,
gonna do
I like
siege
it,
nade.
Talon. We'll see if it pays off. Getting a hard read, saying where else are they
Oh.
going to go? The rubble
Nice,
plate's
good
not
one,
for
G.
them. We don't see them in C mound. And now the Prowler just to check it. Will get cleared away by Crystal from far distance.
Holds and yeah, nothing there. G playing safe enough. Comes back in just to try to do what they did on Split from before, right? A couple of taps in, maybe someone peeks out, maybe they find a shot through the Baron Mash that way, but Talon smokes it off to play safe.
All right, clearing out tree with the drone as well. No tags just yet. There's the sonic sensor. There's the GravNet band. He wants to go in for the kill. He gets 1. He's trying to play it safe, but he knows he's surrounded. Needs to try to get 2.
Nice, okay,
Just
there we go.
barely not able to
We
land
have the A
headshots.
side, we're okay.
Still,
Get the
yeah,
plant and we're
just a bit
cool.
of damage
Get the
done
plant and we're cool.
nonetheless. Trying to hold it. That will be the spike for GE. Now trying to play out from stairs with a boombot. Governor will be able to get ahead. That's Darion down. The rest of them all playing from the back of tree. Surely with the Prowler and everything else being sent through, Talon sees that there's no one on site.
It's a good flash to try to reposition here for GE. They're trying to
Nice.
hold on to Tree.
Poppy.
Poppy gets taken down, but now both of them in the smoke. They have to separate on the site. Primi goes in. Brave spearheading the site. He catches the site of the last member, and Crystal will get taken
Fuck's
down.
sake.
It's a full
That was very
wraparound
difficult.
retake here from Talon.
They came
as
in from
pick
here
up
and they came in
yet
from
another
here.
piss around here on Lotus.
Has the assist for
We
the
had
premium
to
for
kind of
speed
just-
boost as well, so just goes in
It was
for
very
swings
difficult.
through the smoke nonetheless, and the whole team able to collect in through onto it. you know, gotta credit Poppy just trying to get ahead of that paranoia a
Why
little
am I
bit as
saying
well,
less
but
Gecko
unfortunately
nowadays?
it's just not quite enough
Yeah,
to fend
Gecko's
off
good, but
so many players from
it is what
Talon
it is.
being able to read the whole
People just
situation
prefer.
behind.
Yeah, and I think a big one was that boombot play from Governor, right? Swings out as soon as it gets the tag, and he's able to take out the chamber, which would have been a lot of danger for that retake. So opening things up for his team.
They're playing on third to
Talon
remove the guy from
double
position with
outlaw.
his Yeah,
Wow.
that also.
I don't
mean,
mind it, though.
You know they don't have mobility, right?
Yeah, they don't have mobility. They're not able to really force you off of those positions either, other than the magnetic salvos. So now you're just going to try to snowball this 2 rounds in a row.
Oh my god.
There it is.
That's one. There's the Peachos as well, and the push out, and Talon says, no way you're not getting into any of these sites. Spike dropped, only Darian and his headhunter.
Cruz with the crouch spray as well. I mean, what is Darian gonna do now? He's maybe thinking about Cruz pushing out from the back lines. But
alright,
that
okay.
is gonna
Now,
be
here's
it.
where the
That
game
is
has to
all that
begin
they can
properly.
write. Governor,
We just have to
everyone
try and
flooding
bait out their
through
util,
around that
see
way.
where they
What
aggress.
else can you
Where
truly
are they
do?
pushing? Are they pushing B? Are they pushing A? Are they
17-6-5
pushing
for
C?
Premi. Again, it's
Re-clear
just
those
really
angles.
gives us a little bit of a throwback to his debut match. Able to just run free, pick up the frags, and be that menace on the map as that Clove really seems to suit him like a glove here. And Talon now trying to get ahead once again. 9
That's
to
the
5,
bad effect
4
of this
rounds
comp,
ahead,
it's
getting
irritating.
both pistols on this map.
Unotan
Just
playing
as they
Deadlock
did
is not
on
helping.
Split, the map they took in the very first map.
See how it can work out. Starting things off with a bit of a wallbang opportunity.
Hey, the Haunt recognizes that somebody's here. Governor takes a bit of a risky fight. I think just because of that first whiff, he got the tag onto Jaren. He wanted to stick to it, but not able to fully get it. But they are able to push him away from Rubble. And so now, GE, they have to work a lot harder to regain control of that. They have to use util combos to really reclaim side of A. And so look at the rotations. Talon now sending Jit Boys all the way back over to B and C.
And Global is just tapping on those doors, you know, trying to bring some of the attention back over onto the other sides as well. Just Cruz.
Kind of feels same as Devinetra. Nah, man.
Great
he
angle.
damages
Does
2
tag
there.
Crystal down to low HP.
Yeah, he still wants to stick around, trying to work away from that stealth drone. Peeks right after, and he gets 2 with the Ghost as well.
How was that
Huge
even
value
possible?
found.
Just insane value off of the Outlaw into the Ghost. Now Barrier Mesh trying to block off any further rotation. The spike should get planted, but Poppy, oh, he needed to stay alive for extra value. Now it's a 3v2 in favor of Talon.
Tried to catch him off in the rotations, but without the numbers, it just doesn't quite work out too well. Position not quite favoring him either, so down to it. Primi with the angle.
Fuck, no!
It's all up to Yudotan.
We started so well. Come on, Yudo.
Still into the
My boy.
sights. Can this Phantom really do all the work that is necessary? Continues to hold out from stairs, but now he's smoked off. He goes back to heaven. That's a little bit too clear. So dodges the flash and tries to re-clear through the smoke, but does he know that Jit
Nice,
on the
Yudo.
other side? He anticipates it, but the spike is being stuck. Ben, he gets the round for Talon.
Oh, the plant positioning.
No!
He's not quite able to get the spray.
Okay.
He doesn't have enough bullets to do so. That hurts. Honestly, I like the way Yudotan thinks so. He takes the high-risk, high-reward play to just peek out of the smoke instead of dropping down all the way around heaven. That seems too obvious.
How
just
does
have
he
to
get
win
2
the 1v2.
here, bro? How does he
Goes
kill
for it.
Kelly
At
there
the end
as
of the
well?
day, it's not great positioning. And honestly,
Well,
even
first
if they
time
won
he
it,
do
it would have been
weak
off
side.
of
I know,
heroics, right?
I know.
At the end, it's still Talon
I know,
really
man.
able to keep the number advantage throughout the entire round.
So much all throughout for sure. So Outlaw still being kept, but there is that Odin now in play on the A site. G tries to go for the quick B hit instead.
Hello?
But unfortunately, Talon's all prepared for it. Jit Boys and Primi, they're able to hold down the exits.
Yeah, I get that this
Timeout
is an
after
eco,
this.
but I imagine it's a timeout in the next
Yeah,
round, just
yeah,
because now that you've
100%.
got the Odin as well. What are your answers? I think you don't have many chances. It's going to be 11-5 after this round. You're
Timeout
going
for
to have
sure.
to make sure that you do not let Talon get to that match point. You have to regroup and consider, okay, what did we prep when there's an Odin coming out? What did we prep in the future when an operator comes out? You have to think ahead many rounds in a row now.
Yeah, but when you're down against this many rounds, it's just tougher. And without the numbers now,
Man,
G slowly
come
trying to
on.
keep creep forward through. Darian
Annoying,
maybe trying to
bro.
sneak into the A site.
Nice, okay. Darian at least
Draws
gets
a
the
little
one.
bit of fire, trying to create an opening.
3v3.
It's going to work for the time being. Primi
It's
showing his back,
possible.
but G just not aware of that timing just yet. But But with this much time pass, I think Talon starts to just hold, right? There's no reason to start to go all the way towards A. Ban finds them as well.
Nice,
Takes
Darion.
the fight, actually drops down
Good
to
shit.
Darion.
He's
That
keeping
is
them
gonna be
busy
what
for
creates
so
that
long.
opening.
And we get the plant on B.
Still down to the one-on-ones. Primi will be able to strike back. And there's that pickup now. Tries to go a little bit more aggressive alongside Jit Boys. The flash will be sent through. Primi is good for the head-to-head. And down to Jit Boys taking that duel against Poppy as well. Flushed out of position thanks to the flash. Talon still being able to keep it through 11-5.
Primi
Timeout
and Jit
has to
Boys,
come.
the duo coming through strong, winning those 1v1s each on their own. And Primi taking out
We need a
Darion was
timeout
so
right now, we
big
need a
there, because
timeout right
otherwise
now.
you have the
Right
numbers disadvantage
now.
and the position's not great either. But now,
This comp
GE,
is
no duelists,
just not
how
working
in
for me.
the world do you break through things
I
like
see
the
the
Odin?
idea, but the idea is just not
You
working.
see some
Not against a
glimpses
team
of
like Talon where they
what
just
Darren
they know
can
how to
bring to
counter
the
an
team,
op
bring to
really
the
well.
table, right? But still, in terms of the macro, it's just not quite there on these agents. Looking for the sight lines and everything, but the Odin just
No
being
flash either
oppressive
for
with
entry.
that
They have the
suppressive
White's
fire.
flash, but the Arc Rose has not been put yet.
Tejo
Timeout comes
not quite
through.
showing us the value just yet in this combination.
Ah.
And as a result, the Vice Lock, I mean, they've never really been in a position. Obviously on defense, it was getting ruined, but you know, the
Oh, it's a
post plan's
Talon
not quite
timeout.
coming through yet in the second half.
It's not our timeout. It's Talon's
And
timeout.
like you said, it has to come down to Darren. We mentioned that at the beginning of the map. But how do you set him up? Is Rubble
It's
really
Talon's
the best
timeout.
position to try to set him up early? I'm not so sure. Maybe fighting for that mound control and then going and re-clearing once you get another chance with things like the salvo. Maybe using the stealth drone to re-clear Rubble and then reposition Darien all the way back there. A little bit of push-pull, CHC rotates, a little bit more macro movement to try to throw Talon off, but Talon, the
Come on,
moment they find
boys.
an opening, they've been tightening the gaps, right? We saw Cruz there holding right by Root with that Outlaw. I mean, we don't see the Fade holding that close every day, so we'll have to see if G's ready for that type of adaptation.
Oh, they're doing a CB
Timeouts
split,
as well. Also
and
getting
Papi's gonna
proactive
get
on
caught
it.
there. Fuck. They're doing a CB split. Yep, it's an aggressive CB split.
It's just going to be the full Rubble commitment and then Poppy on the lurk, but here comes the pinch and there's the hot.
Nice,
oh,
Poppy.
Poppy wins one. He knows he's in trouble. He
Nice,
needs to get
Poppy.
multiple.
He gets two.
There's the
And now
shield
he's
to
got
keep
time
him
to run
alive.
away.
Oh, that buys him so much time and space. Cruz
Nice, Darion.
take it down as
Oh my
well.
God.
And
They made a
GE
mistake. They
trying
called a
to
timeout. They're
turn
like,
things
okay, let's
around
finish
here,
this.
round
Put pressure
17.
on them. Yeah. Frost.
Being able to shoot
Frost
them
gets
down.
third.
Poppy. Sheer wall
Mistake,
as well.
it's 11-5.
Now continuing to hold
So
the back
still-
lines, knowing that that's where they are coming from. And at the same time, you do have Darren
Every failure makes
on
my
that
heart
tour de
stronger.
force, marking
Okay,
down the
okay.
baby door as well.
Carry
So
on. I get it.
last one
Chill.
left, ban. Pretty much gonna have to save at this point.
Yeah, just going to hang back. All 5 members left alive. And now you have those ultimates online as well for Global Esports. One more chance to try to continue things. And we'll peek out. Okay, he wants to destroy the economy as much as he can. Doesn't matter if they finish off one extra ultimate. They've got the Wombo combos.
Nice.
It's only
All
gonna
right.
be good for 1.
All right.
GE now climbing up to 6. Still
11-6.
5 more rounds to
We're
go
not
if they wanna
out
tie things up.
just yet, guys.
They still
We
starts
just need to
off
read
with
them
the
out like
morale
this.
Boost right now. Being able to flood in through the A site.
Nice
those
one.
Footsteps towards the back, and Poppy
That second kill,
just
dude.
having that huge potential to anchor and hold down his
And then the
ground.
third as well.
Yeah, and this is another part of the Vice Lock shining through, right? The shear wall will always activate.
Come on,
it
come
cannot
on.
be destroyed. So it works as that sensor for your flanks. It actually keeps Poppy safe from the pinch. It's a good read from GE of the potential pushes out from Talon.
They'll continue to play that same position. Meanwhile, the rest of the team tries to push on up. Darren this time with a full operator.
Now with this, if they can try to push and pull around A, and then if they want to go for a rotate, they could even still go for a B and C pinch as well if they take control of
The
B.
door's not
Right now,
broken,
Poppy
right?
already gives up that position.
Oh,
Looks
he
like
saw
it's
him.
gonna be an A hit. Uh-oh, Darion and Kelly's kind of stuck there. That's a good paint shows right in the corner. Darion, he needs to open things up, but they're just not giving him an opportunity. Nightfall at the ready if they hear the entry start to happen.
Still Garden was ripped through as well. Unfortunately, it just keeps players
We lost
from Talon
Kelly.
on the A side closer to it anyway.
Oh, that's okay,
Bit of a
actually.
trip for info. Does spot out Jit Boys. So the annihilation.
Oh, it tags him as well all the way through the Shrouded Set, but it's behind the wall, so they are able to save him. Counter Annihilation just to push them back. It's a good hit. Ban gets 1 kill. Darion
Nice,
with the trade.
Darion.
It's an absolute mess as we see Crystal being drawn all the way to his death.
Oh, Poppy.
left alone. 1v2. Can he shine? The clutch master. He hasn't had many opportunities today.
30 seconds left.
But this may be the most important one. Spike
Come on, Papi.
in range
You win
for
this.
20 seconds and look at Jip
I will
Boy's
massage your
position.
feet.
Already trying to throw him off.
I'll give you a manicure,
So
pedicure.
much to consider, but if there's any
I'll do
time
whatever
to
you
make
say.
it happen,
Come on, Papi.
1-on-2 is the time. 15 seconds, and he's going for the quick sprint into the C site. From the
10
shadows from
seconds
Jit
left.
Boys, though, in towards Mound.
Gotta go for that safe plant. But Jip Boy should give the information of exactly where this is. Cruz is ready for the spray. Poppy
Oh my
gets
God,
it!
Papi.
Jip Boy's
Papi.
down to 36
Papi.
HP.
Papi.
Poppy finally ahead
Papi.
in this clutch. 1v1. Going round and round. Jit Boys trying to
Papi.
smoke it off. Keep
Yes.
them guessing.
Come
Keep
on,
them
Papi.
locked in around
Come
the
on,
spike.
Papi.
Jip
Nice,
Boys, he
Papi.
makes it around
Oh
the
my
sunset
God.
and
He actually
CT
won it.
Poppy.
Oh
The
my
clutch
God.
master once again.
Papi. Foot massage. Done. Papi.
7
When I come to
rounds
Korea,
now.
you will get a
Only
foot
4
massage, my
apart.
king.
A complete momentum shift.
Holy shit, dude. Clutch.
Down to the 1-on-2, and he's still able to make it happen. Peeks out as soon as the spike was
He's
planted.
so good, man.
That's just Poppy.
I mean, that's when you know you've made the right pickup in the offseason. Like, this guy has been bringing them so many impact rounds. Week 1, now
Oh.
week 2. This one round may have been everything. GE now ready for their own trap play here. It's going to be Yuta holding close, but there's the far range from Poppy once again. His shots have been good. I love that they trust in that. He's on fire right now here on this Lotus. Now trying to see if there's any sort of push out. Is there a Prowler, maybe even a showstopper all in from Talon to try to get to match point? But okay, nobody bites the bait. Talon says, no, we just got to wait. Right? We're
Come
not
on,
taking
come on,
any
come
of
on,
those
come on.
extra chances.
A gift.
Going back towards A. We cleared off C, so that's actually going to give them a little bit of false sense of security that we're outside C. And we're just waiting.
Bring them down.
Now they know it's A. And there's only one here, and he's only got a pistol.
Only one gun fired, but it's still going to be enough for Cruz to just say, I got to bail out if we want any chance. It's going to be with the team. He's just going to hold on the smoke so they don't try to get extra reach off of this execute. Goes for a little bit of spam.
Nice, Papi.
He's already got the
Flanks
flank under
covered.
control.
And we're okay.
Watch that at the very
Let's
least.
start.
Now with things being planted out closer towards main, they're able to hang back. Where Talon will be forced to make a move to break through.
They'll just die to the spike. Yeah, they don't care.
Just
Given the guns.
and just lining up together, waiting.
Come
for
on,
the
come
spike
on,
to
come
go
on.
off. Ban will
Come on,
try to
guys.
position himself for a bit of an exit frag, maybe a cheeky little kill. Does have that Bucky in
They're
hand.
probably going to pick up the op
Eventually
next
we'll have
round,
to
and
go
that's
through
going to
that
be a
main door to
problem.
go down
Governor's
the
probably
spike.
going to get the op by Cruz. Cruz has got enough money to pick up an op. So they'll have an op, and they'll probably set him up towards A.
Darren just choosing to
because
go
they
down
know
the
that
spike.
A,
Just watch
Darion is
Border
constantly
Chester kills,
coming
trying to
here.
get that tour de force, but nobody will peek him in time. Just the outlaw loss. Still lots of credits on the
So,
side of Global Esports.
once
I like
Darion
that.
comes here,
Big
I'm pretty sure they're
basket
going to set up an op
chances.
here.
That is exactly
Are they going to get the op?
what you need in this situation. Looking at the ultimates, Cosmic Divide online for Poppy. That's
Are they getting the
another
op?
execute that you can do, work around that ultimate. But slowly, Talon starting to bank up their ult points as well.
Show me.
To it as well. I mean, possibly being able to push it over the edge.
Slow and
to
steady indeed.
Match point.
No, they have Odin. They didn't go for the op. Okay. Interesting. I would have thought they would have gone for the op.
The big one for Talon if they want to try to secure match point. Combo used on A. Rubble erased in favor of Talon.
And G kind of swaps on over onto the other side's scan, but not quite finding anything too much. Just Darren marking
Ooh.
the angle in with the op while the rest of the team tries to
That was so
poke it
close.
to the C site.
Here comes the
One
Prowler.
pixel.
Nice wide swing as well. Governor baits him in. Knows it's
Why?
going to be the re-challenge.
Why? Should have just TP'd out in the first
That's
place.
a big kill. So much of the map now given over to Talon. They have so much control. You still have Jip Boys holding on to Rubble. B main completely under their control until the reclear comes in from Poppy. It's all up to Poppy once again, but for now the main force looking at C site.
A little bit unfortunate, right?
This is
No
a
round
bad
push,
angle
now
he's sitting on.
backed into it through the smokes, and Brimy's able to take the first shot.
Poppy's got to win this fight. He needs to open an extra option, but he can't. And look at Cruz. He knows he just doesn't have to give up that kill. But meanwhile, Crystal tries to get one, but Kelly not able to get the trade. There's a showstopper to push them away. Lands right at Crystal's feet. And Poppy, yeah, you had one clutch, but will they even give you the opportunity? 30 seconds left. He gets one. Spikes down. He has a chance. There's a not dead yet. They
Nah!
draw time, and Jit Boys will not miss that
Fuck's
chance.
sake.
12 points.
Darion, you should have
One
TP'd
round away
out.
from ending this best of
You
three.
should have TP'd out,
Those
Darion.
numbers putting up that not dead yet as well. Just so tough for Poppy to make it happen. Down to it at the end. I mean, look at this little combo to hold down outside a pillar, just to give them so much more space taking down Darion.
Yeah, and I love that talent, like Cruz just not giving that fight. And things like that, where you just understand, okay, the win condition is just don't fight Poppy. Don't give him a chance to open up the map even more. Don't allow GE to start to regain control around the map. Darion takes a lot of hits this time, trying to weave in between. All right, you heard the Vandal take it out, but you gotta imagine just the way that GE's been playing. There's that operator. Governor is ready for it.
At some point I knew that the op was coming out.
That may be the bells ringing against GE. The final draw, the op dropped. Rubble given over once again, trapped in B main. Here come the paint shells. Here comes the paranoia. The absolute chariot of talent pushes through.
As the dust settles as well, the last two players
Ah.
I mean, running out of options, but still trying to keep themselves in the game. Knowing that there is that potential op that's kind of rotating over across the map.
Sad,
There's
man.
that deadlock utility
The way
on
we
the seaside
started,
as well.
it shouldn't have ended like this.
To break this, yes, you have the
All
cloud
good, all
divide.
good. It's
It looks
okay.
like they might want to use that, but there's no reason for Talon to budge. There it is. Premi gets ahead of it as well. There's the refresh on the smoke. Okay, not fast enough. Kellius gets it. The flash is ready. He antis it, but he turns just too fast. Gives him the full flash.
So now maybe a bit of an opportunity to get the spike down at the very least alongside the cosmic divide, but Governor gets ahead of it, pushes alongside the wall and gets the quick flick shot into Poppy. All down to Kellius. Comes in with a shorty, but Governor, point blank range,
GG.
still makes
Yeah,
it
that's-
happen. Talon closes out the map.
There are a lot of questions for a
Ah.
lot of fans in maps 1 and 2. Why is Premi not on Duelist? Why Governor looked so good on that Sova? What was going on there? But now in this map, they prove we know what we're doing. Governor closes things out. Premi leads the board, and Talon Esports will continue on forward in the upper bracket.
Just such an incredible evolution of talent
GG.
as a team.
All good.
Sure, you
We
saw
played
around
well.
some roles, but ultimately
We should have
every
won it.
player has kind of leveled
now-
up the control that Governor is showing right now.
It's against
Just
DFM.
working alongside his team, making those reads happen, firing
DFM.
up and landing those op shots.
Really, really good play, and just recognizing the win conditions, recognizing how GE adjusted in that second half. And that's where this team being together since the end of Stage 2 on Talon Esports, it shines. That experience comes through for them. And GE, they put up a great fight. But this one, Talon, everything on the line as they try to take one step closer towards Masters Bangkok, trying to play in front of that home crowd. Quack, you and I were both there when Ascension happened in Bangkok. We saw what it meant for the fans there, and they would like nothing more than to represent their home region at a Masters tournament.
Oh yeah, especially when Scary was back on that stage. Now imagine if it was Talon. But that said, we do have the winners interview, so let's throw it to the stage.
We are playing against DFM, right? I think we are. Where is the team gone? They're probably putting it right now. It's gonna be GE. Yeah, GE versus DFM. And this is when
Hello guys, it's Bella with the post-match interview and GG Talent.
Jan
Where is,
27.
Governor?
Day after tomorrow.
Governor, hello. Yes. Hello, Governor. 탈론 거원호 선수 인터뷰 만나겠습니다. 박수 부탁드리겠습니다. Hello. If I could stand right there. Yes. 와, 오늘 어비스에서 다시 돌아오면서 탈론이 달라진 글로벌
We might be DFM, but we lose to
승리를
PRX.
했습니다. 좀 예상했던
Let's
대로
hope so.
경기가 풀려갔는지 좀 예상 못했던 부분 때문에 놀란 경기가 있었는지 좀
In
물어보고
my
싶어요.
pickums, I
Wow,
put G wins
that was
here
you
and then
guys
we lose
faced,
here.
the new
Then we
global
win here.
esports, and Did you guys expect the day to go like this? Were there any surprising moments that you had today?
Well, it was a new team, so obviously completely different roster from last year. So, I mean, we came into it confident, obviously, but I think the important thing was we didn't underestimate them. So going in, like, there was still a lot of prep because it's just a completely new team. But no, I mean, I think they played one, kind of caught us off guard a bit, but you know, we focused up and just did how we did in scrims, and then it went well.
이제 전에 만났던 G이긴 하지만 선수들이 다 바뀌었기 때문에 새로운 마음가짐을 가지고 오늘 경기를 풀어갔고요. 사실 첫 번째 맵 스플릿에서는 예상했던 것보다 너무
Whoa,
당황하긴 했지만 연습했던 대로 탈론의 방식대로 경기를
Don't take
풀어갔다고
DFM
얘기를
lightly.
했습니다.
Yeah, but
이제
it's,
저희가
I think DFM we are
어비스에서
confident
프리미
against them.
선수 태호를 보고 많은 분들이 놀라셨는데 어쩌다가 프리미 선수가 태호를 맡게 됐는지 그 뒷 이야기를 좀 물어보고 싶어요. A lot of people were caught off guard with Primi on Taeho. So what kind of conversations led to that conclusion? Can you talk us about that?
I think one day he just said, "I want to play Taeho, bro."
It was him?
Yeah.
And
He
you guys
wanted
were
to play
like,
Taeho. Yeah.
and he was like, and you guys were like, okay, go ahead.
Well, I mean, it worked out role-wise because, I mean, I know we got kind of owned down split, but role-wise, it just made more sense for him to go on Teo so that me and Joseph could go, or me and Ban could go the double duelist.
Why comp is
So
over here?
it's a
You never
mixture
play
of, like,
meta
it just
comp.
worked,
You
but,
don't
you
have
know,
to.
you
There's
gotta
no
want
real meta right now.
일단 프리미 선수가
Right now, there's
태호하고
no real
싶어라고
meta
팀에게
per se.
먼저 이야기를 했다고
Double
얘기를
Sentinel
했습니다.
is the
이게
closest thing to a
아마도
meta,
프리미 선수가
and we just
포지션을
went
태호로
triple
이렇게
on it.
변경하게 되면서 거버너 선수랑 벤 선수가 투타격으로 이렇게 조합을 잘 이끌어 나갈 수 있는 그 조합도
Sad
괜찮을
man.
것 같다고 생각을 했다고 하네요. 그리고 일단 저희는 퍼시픽에서 탈론의 좀비 컴포지션만 놀라운 건 줄 알았는데 오늘 3 감시자를 보고 엄청 놀랐어요. 그 상대 3 감시자 조합을 봤을 때 좀 어떤 반응이었는지 그리고 그 상대로 좀 경기 풀어나간 그 심경도 물어보고
My God, that's so
싶습니다.
long in Korean.
I thought that the Talon zombie comp was what was the most surprising and Pacific, but you know, their composition, 3 sentinels, triple sen on that. What was your thought when you guys saw that, and how was it playing against that?
It was a lot of obviously stall. They had a lot of utility on defense, so I think we said right away just play slow and bait the util out. We don't know what to expect. It's a new comp as well, so just playing slow just went in favor for both of those things.
There has to be
A lot of
race on
stall,
Lotus on
and
top
it's
teams.
we
This
didn't know
Bunny
what
don't
the hell
support our
was going
team.
on.
You have to point
But,
out what's
it
wrong.
worked in our favor.
Yeah, you.
No, obviously I do. I am pointing out what's wrong. I'm just saying that
아무래도 또
they
이제
had a game
상대가
plan which
센트럴
didn't work at
강자의
all.
그런
Clearly it
스킬들을
didn't
많이
work.
소진시키기 위해서 탈론 쪽에서는
And
좀
that I'm not
침착하게
happy about
풀어나가는
because they had
모습인데
clearly an idea that okay, when it comes to attack, we just have to get a post plan. When it comes on defense, we've got 3 sentinels. That's no why they're bridging aside. They countered the op really well. There was Darion just couldn't do shit towards the first 6, 7, 8 rounds.
Next up is T1.
6, 7, 8 rounds, there's nothing they could do.
What are your expectations on the next match?
I mean,
A lot
we're a
of
good
pressure?
team, but obviously it's still to win, and just do our best.
Well, this is technically your first match at kickoff, so this is your first match at kickoff, right? So
Me?
yeah.
No, I
Well,
played
this year, Talon, this
Oh,
is the
this
first
year.
guy.
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
Alright. T1 뭐 당연히 긴장되긴 하는데 또 막상 해봐야
It
알지
might be a call from
않겠냐라고
elevated
이야기를
Lotus comp.
했습니다. 텔런의
I don't know.
거버너 선수
Well, I'll try to
인터뷰
find out.
만나봤습니다. That was
I'll
Talon's
see.
governor for the interview, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
How will we get into a side without a duelist? Like we struggle to do that this map. That's true.
Thanks, Bella. And correct, this is the
Even
very
without a
first
duelist,
step
it's not like we can't
towards
get into a map.
Masters
We've seen
Bangkok with the Thai team of
duelist
Talon,
without
and
non-duelist
they made a
comps,
complete,
and they won. They
reverse-
worked. It's just ours
reverse
didn't. Our game
situation
plan
here,
was
considering how the first
horribly
round
countered.
went when they put Primi on that clove.
Our game plan was
things
just
changed a lot
horribly
on this
countered,
map in
that's
their
all.
performance here, and it's hard to say. Is it because they were playing against 3 Sentinels, which is a bit, little curious for this match, or was
we overcook comp every year, so why
Talon
not
just
stick to
getting
normal
things
meta
together?
one season for
Yeah,
all maps?
they just didn't get enough out of their defense. To be honest, Darion was doing his best.
Yeah.
In fact, I feel like the coaching.
I mean,
staff
I have no
needs
answer to that.
go
We'll have to
Darion,
ask
like
Juvi.
his third map, every map, because on the third map, every time this guy steps up, it was the same thing in the last series. he was doing his best on attack to create openers to look for picks outside of A, because there was nothing else that their comp could really do on the attacking side, and Talon had such a hot start on their attack against this triple Senti. Didn't really seem to bother them, and you could see from Governor in the interview, it felt like they were just
Primi was
feeling their
flagging
way
a lot
out
in
and
first
it
half.
worked
That's
out
why
very
we
well in
lost
their
this
favor.
map.
Yeah,
I
while Talon were attacking, they had their
agree.
answers, they
Yeah,
baited out all
he
these
was
traps
fragging a
that
lot.
were trying to spring on them.
He was just running around the map, dude. Everywhere. He was everywhere.
Swap to that half.
Primi's annoying
Talon
as
have
shit
such a
when he's
tough
fragging
time
out.
on attack with no duelists to try and burst your way through the chokes. They had to rely really heavily on finding openings, and a lot of that comes down to Darion on the chamber. This is one of the things, like, look, I've burnt a few comps in the past. I have overcooked in the past. I'm sure that this will have been successful for them in scrims. I'm sure they'll have had more ideas, but it didn't really come.
Exactly. See what Big Time is saying.
That's right. I mean, honestly, at the end of the first half of Lotus, you could see what they were trying to do, especially that combi with Teho and Vise for the post-plant situation, but
They were never caught in our utility and defense,
I
even though we had so
mean,
much.
it wasn't
Yeah,
quite enough. And
like they said, no.
Talon
Within
like
the first
to
four,
be a little
within the
tricky,
last,
you know? They
before
like to say Prumi's gonna be on a duelist, or where.
before the 40-second mark, all the util was baited out, right? So the Wise wall, Kelly's wall, Teho's util was all baited out early. Okay. And the only thing we had in terms of attacking potential was Darion and his op. Whether it was attack or defense, we were hoping that either they would get caught out in his op or they would run into these three sites, right? But the problem was that they were countering the op directly. They're like, we will fight the op itself. So they were fighting the op itself because they were putting smoke on top of rubble on A, and then the rays used to fly out, the Omen used to TP, or in front of rubble where that smoke they put there and they'll go there, and then the rest of them will come out. So Darion is forced to TP out. The minute he TPs out, there's free space for you to take. Whoever is supporting Darion there, most of the time there was nobody there except for initial utility. If somebody's supporting, they also have to back out because Darion can't fight, so they can't fight. Then, if somebody is still caught out there, they catch that person, they kill him, then Darion's caught out. He has to go back all the way because he has to play safe. He has to stay alive. That was happening the entire time.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm glad we finally got to see it. I'm pretty sure the fans are really happy too. Now we have Udotan. We need to give a shout out to him today.
Yeah, Udotan was fantastic, and he's been a bona fide star since he came into this GE roster. I really think that, you know, there's a reason why
Somebody was not part of that. You faced T1. Our else, if we faced DFM, losing was part of the plan today. That's a bit too much copium. We need more time for this comp to cook. I think if we substitute the chamber for a raise, I think will be really good. I think we substitute the chamber for a raise, we will be really good. I have to agree, I would prefer seeing a duelist on Lotus. I would really prefer seeing a duelist on Lotus. I think Teho, good, yeah, whatever. But I really would prefer a raise. Raise 100%. We should have won the second map, man. The second map should have been ours. You see how quickly they countered the op. They were doing this the entire first half so well. Like this right here, right? They countered the op so well and so quickly, and the minute Darion went back, they chase him so that he feels uncomfortable to come back and re-clear the angle. Or hold the angle. Anything at all. Very difficult. And then we had rounds where we just couldn't do shit like this. I think they'll change his comp. I guess we'll find out.
Or something like that. Darion had a really rough time finding much impact on defense, but yes, absolutely. Primi was fantastic on the Clove. This is a duelist icon, by the way, guys. Yeah, he did not play a duelist this entire series, and they listed him as a duelist, so even,
to be fair,
as you said, hiding from the analysts.
Next match kab hai? Our next match is day after tomorrow. My ears are blown.
It worked out for you. I mean, to be fair, all of offseason he was on Jet, so this was a surprise for us.
They hit it very well.
And you got really lucky, but you know what? You deserve a win here.
But I do think, just really fast, I think, this triple Sentinel comp, it's so hard. How do you get out of those B
Monday, yeah, Monday, yeah.
I'm curious to see if they swap this up for next time they play Lotus or if they really roll with it.
Oh, that's a fantastic question. How they're going to switch it up, including
Duh.
Abyss as well. Like, how are they going to rework Abyss? Now, our match MVP, it was pretty unanimous here that it had to be Jit Boys. While Primi did show up in that last
Jit
match,
Boys is
has been
amazing today.
consistent throughout all three.
Yeah, I mean, he is a little bit underrated on a Talon roster where he does get outshone by Primi, who just shines brighter than pretty much anyone else in the league when he's absolutely playing his best. So I think Jit Boys has been great to watch for a long time. He's so good at finding those lurk timings. He's so stable at defense, playing positionally around different terrain, taking duels at the right times and being able to multi-frag and playing off his teammates' util. He's just great to watch on the Omen and some of these controller roles, and even in the past as well, throw him on a Sentinel, and his great positioning and just great aim and ability to win those duels is just so fantastic for Talon.
Yeah, he's so brilliantly sharp as well. It feels like he has this ability to always win his fights, always win his duels. He always gets two when they come to his site. I mean, you can't ask for anything more for a player.
What's happening with G Academy? Practice is going on. They're doing well so far. Just waiting for when the season is going to begin. We're just waiting for that to see when it's going to happen, what's going to happen. But yeah.
That's been working for them. So congratulations to Talon again. We'll see Global Esports again on Monday. You'll be facing off against DFM. Now we need to talk about your teams. We have the preferred coach by just like 2 or 3%. Not by a lot.
Alright guys, I'm going to be back tomorrow, yeah. I have to go to the doctor. My nose is fucked. Because right now, I'm also a little mood off as well. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll watch both the games. What games are there tomorrow? Tomorrow we have Boom Dong Shim and Paper X Zeta. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. We'll watch that and we'll keep up with the rest as well. Alright. Until then, I will see you guys. Love you all. Tomorrow I'll come like 45 minutes early. We'll do some shit. Yep.
Yeah, you're the new guy here. We've been hanging for the last
GG's guys. Have fun.